segurando, vai na via safada relaxando, vai na pica safada sem vergonha, vai sentando na pica doida de maconha, presta atenção que o bagulho é doidão, trava essa puta quicando safada, senta malvada, quica malvada, trava na ponta da pica e não para, senta malvada, quica malvada, trava na ponta da pica e não para, senta malvada, quica malvada, trava na ponta da pica e não para, ai, senta no meu palhaço, vai senta no palhação, vai, senta no meu palhaço, vai senta no palhação.
Naquele pique, só couro brabo, me chamam de proibido, porque eu vicio rápido, combinação perfeita, sexo, cerveja e maconha, a novinha viciou, tá tudo curtindo a onda. Naquele pique, só couro brabo, me chamam de proibido, porque eu vicio rápido, combinação perfeita, sexo, cerveja e maconha, a novinha viciou, tá tudo curtindo a onda. Só socadinha, você tá dando vinho. Só socadinha, você tá dando. Só socadinha, você tá dando vinho. Só socadinha, você tá dando. Só socadinha, você tá dando vinho. Só socadinha, você tá dando.
Esse é o DJ Holanda, tá lançando a nova moda. É o DJ Holanda, imã de piranha.
Welcome. Oh God, my hair is kind of crazy today. Okay. I tried to be on time and I ended up being late anyway. Okay. You know, Confluence is tired. He's busy, but he is here with you all. Okay. And that's the only thing that's important. Don't unsub. Don't hit that. Don't hit that dislike. Good to see you, Anson. Good to see you, K2. Good to see you, Kokomo. Good to see you, Mo. Good to see you, Vibe. Good to see you, the Indian Jesus, who is going to be joining, but I'm not supposed to tell anyone that. Good to see you, Doomerang, and good to see you. Oh, look, a dime. I don't know who that is, but welcome, new person. Good to see you, Big Soda. Yeah, we got a lot of people here. Good to see you, Rage Page. Good to see you, Chatter King. Yeah, we got a full house. Now, if I've done everything right, I tried to set this up this morning so I wouldn't have to do it today. There should be a link pinned at the top of both of the chats, hopefully, or at least the non-vertical one. But both of the description should have the link to join the panel if you think about it, and you must. So we're gonna be going over Steven Crowder and Rachel Wilson. I'm gonna have to put on a fucking hat, man. This is where's my fucking hat? I don't know. I'll find it later. Okay, I'll find it later. This untoward what's happening on top of my head right now. But yeah, Steven Crowder and Rachel Wilson. I saw their talking about feminism a couple days ago, and I've been spending like 4 days talking about freaking polygenetic ultranationalism and the fascistic minimum and all this nonsense, you know. And so we finally finished the Zerka debate, although we didn't finish the open question part of it, or the open panel. But that's okay, because I want to talk about feminism. Okay, it's St. Patty's Day, I think, right? I'm pretty sure. I think it's St. Patrick's Day. I want to have fun. Okay, I want to complain about feminism. Okay, that's what I want to do. And so does K2. Welcome, K2.
That's right. I'm here to derail
feminism.
Feminism, I think it's a scam and it tricked women to doing stuff that's not their biological. I mean, women always work. Don't get me wrong. They lied, and it was women that were in luxury positions that pushed that upon working women. And I think it's a Blue Jay coded scam. And I believe it's a Blue Jay coded scam.
Blue Jay.
To depopulate the Gentiles.
Good to see you. Okay, first of all, pause. Let's not go there in the first 2 minutes of my stream. Keelan, no, I made this stream. You can even see I made it at 6 a.m. this morning. I made it 6 a.m. so I wouldn't have to make a thumbnail and pick a video topic. Yeah, K2 is sitting in the chat. So coincidentally, our messaging happened totally coincidentally. But good to see you, Big Soda. How's it going?
Welcome to my panel.
You've taken over the panel. Well, I've been just too late. Nope, not pulling my weight. Anson, you say that, but you always come back. You always come back. Sometimes impersonating someone different, like this time Keelan, you know, but he always comes back. He's been thorped. Voltaire almost got thorped the other day. Okay, so not me though. Not me. I have a lot to say, but I'll have to wait until later. But K2 can talk for me until I get up there. What is Mo? What is it's about the Jewish people. It's about
yep.
It's about BB. It's about BB. Look, I already said in the server, my Mossad handlers have allowed me to finally confirm that yes, BB is either dying or dead. I said this in the server. I'm allowed to say this, okay?
Oh, hold on.
Can't
I got
say
a
which
song for
one,
you. I got a
but he
song
is.
for you.
Well, no, I seen all 6 fingers getting coffee the other day.
I don't even know. I don't, the finger thing, I'm not even sure. I feel like same with like the ring thing. There's some things that I'm like, these could just be artifacts. I don't know.
Or the automatic pocket.
But
Yeah,
well, that's
6
the thing.
fingers,
There's
the missing ring in a clip, the same
there's some
video.
things that just
Oh, I
don't
sent
match
you
up.
an AI song in the back. I think you'll like it. Your new
I'm not gonna
Mossad
get
agents.
my thing and like it's gonna get me probably someone's claimed it. It's gonna get me like taken down in the first like 2
I didn't
minutes.
say listen to it right now. Listen to it when
I thought you
like,
meant on stream.
No. We listened to it on stream on Emmett's yesterday. Nothing happened.
Well, yeah, it probably got demonetized. That's what probably happened. Emmett's not monetized, so we wouldn't even know if you think about it.
Well, he didn't. They didn't shut him down right away.
No,
they didn't shut him down.
They're not going to shut him down for that. But mind you, the song I just played in my intro, I think eventually gets my monetization taken off anyway. So, you know, I just like that song though. So
I think you should switch that song with this song.
you know what's ass? You know what's horrible? I just bought this as an impulse buy because I was trying to come back to you people because I love you people. Okay, pretend that I'm like holding that up with my second hand, but I'm holding up beer, so it's not gonna look like a heart. So I just picked the first thing I see. Okay, whatever this is, I don't even know. A neutral. It tastes like ass. It tastes horrible. Vodka soda, black raspberry. I was like, yeah, don't threaten me with a good time. Black raspberry.
You should get malt liquor.
It's
and
awful.
Just get a Cobra.
It tastes like nothing. It tastes like water with like a bit of flavoring and a bit of alcohol. It's awful. And I
bet it doesn't have any
Wh-
calories.
what's the name of it?
Figure.
Neutral. N-U-T-R-L. I just like bought it.
It looks like nut wool.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe it is supposed to be a low calorie. I don't know. It tastes like it tastes like
you should get just like what are they called? Like one of those Cobra malt liquor.
I don't think we sell those in Canada.
You might want to look. Those are, if you really want to get trash, those are pretty good with high alcohol.
Well, that's why I buy Fax, which was 10%. The 10% beers. I mean, that's high. I think that's higher than Cobra is. Hard to get past 10% alcohol content for a beer. Good to see you, Cool Vic.
I believe Molson XXX is like, it's either high 8 or 9%.
Let's see.
I'm not sure how it is in Canada.
No, it's 7.3.
Oh,
think.
they lowered it. I thought it was 8 the last time I had it.
They skimp you.
Yeah, and it's like that's the thing. I've never seen a 10% beer besides Fax. Straight from Ben Shapiro himself. I mean, that's how you know. That's how you know that's a company you can trust. You can trust the Daily Wire with all your news and facts.
I don't know.
Because who else is going to get you a 10% beer? It doesn't say that. It doesn't say nut juice. It says neutral. I think it's supposed to. And look, it's got like an umlaut.
Nut juice fluence.
It's German, so it's. I think
nut
it's supposed to be
fluence.
neutral. See, nut roll, not for real, baby. Not real.
All right,
okay?
let's see if I get pulled into the scales.
Scales of justice. So, Big Soda, what do you think about feminism? Just getting everyone's take. On this, okay? We need a feminist. Where are you, Keelan? Get denied claim back on the panel. Tell her stop pussyfooting around. Get her ass on back on the panel, okay? You know, no one else knows.
I don't have to go
you,
in.
Keelan, okay? Oh, Big Soda dropped. Terrible times.
Hey, I got the green light. I don't have to go in. Confluence.
Good job, K2. You know, Red-Eye Gooner never comes on the panel. He's never been on here. And he disagrees about everything. I need some, I need some more. That's the thing. I got a good mix of like the commies, but the the feminists. There's no feminists.
I thought
you know?
Keelan, when Emmett was on and Emmett went into detail about communism, Keelan declared that he wasn't a communist anymore.
Keelan's not, but there are like ANCOM is an anarcho-communist. So it's like we do have communists, you know. We so there's at least some, and Keelan is obviously like very far left.
Sorry, I got a BB update. I had to send it to you on Discord Compliments.
Oh no, what is it?
Oh, for that song, the Big Soda, please.
Oh, I saw this in the thing already. I saw.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Is there should I play any of the stuff? Do we think is it worth going over the AI videos?
I think everybody.
I guess
kind of not really.
Seen them. The second one got me. The first one, the weirdest thing. I think the weirdest thing. The finger. I'm not because there's artifacting sometimes on videos, but the way the coffee moves.
Shalom.
I was like, I don't think it's right.
Would you see the pocket?
Hold on. The biggest. Hold on. The biggest thing that
the pocket goes over his hand.
Oh.
It's the biggest
like the
thing
pocket
that
moves,
said
not
that
a hand. My bad.
The
Are you there?
said that was that was fake was the tip jar being full at the Jewish coffee place.
That's a good point. That's probably that's damning.
Don't even.
It's the hourly rate from the employees that they have to put in there, not the actual tips.
My community could be called the communists. That is true.
Yo! Cheers to everybody!
Oh, Zill,
Happy St. Patty's Day!
Happy St. Patty's Day, Zill.
Cheers, everybody!
I didn't even realize it was St. Patrick's Day until like I don't know, half an hour ago or something. But
come on, man!
That's why I'm drinking. Actually, it's because
I'm sure you have some Irish in you, right?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
No Irish?
That's sick. That's the sickest thing you ever said. Go back to punching Nazis and putting them on islands. Get the fuck out of here.
There's only one good Irish, and that's St. Patrick. Anybody else is disgusting.
You know how we do. We're about to paint our faces on this panel, Confluence.
I'll go over.
Someone always starts drinking and then they say some TOS.
Oh yeah, we do. We
I haven't.
St. Patrick's Day in Canada. Yeah, I knew someone.
I was
just waiting for someone's mind to go in a gay way, and of course it would be you, homo rebuttal. Oh, that was just off the dome. That was just off the dome. That just like came out. Holy shit!
Freestyle.
I gotta get an attaboy for that. I was just like, I went to a fugue state.
Confluence is so surprised. Haven't gone into TOS territory. I got to the line, but I haven't crossed it.
Yeah, K2 drew the line.
I drew the line. I haven't gone over it.
You've definitely gone to a place where it's possible that YouTube could decide it's over the line, you know?
Kind of like India and Pakistan, where they run up to each other on that line, but they don't cross it, but they get real close to crossing it.
That's right. I get right up there. I get like my big toe, like right on it.
Come on, gentlemen.
Yeah, no, those are some wild videos of that India, Pakistan.
Let's do this.
Like the Irish famously do.
Just do this, guys. Just do that.
Yeah, I had potatoes in honor of the Irish today.
Did St. Patrick also boof wine?
Hold on.
I think
Confluence, you got to do an Irish. You got to set a goal for you to do an Irish jig. You got to do.
I just set a goal for Kokomo. All next. This alcohol's terrible.
Yeah, you can buy some better booze.
It's one of those things that you have to like drink fast so that you get like slightly buzzed so you don't realize how awful it tastes. But thank you for the $20, Kokomo. I appreciate it.
Confluence, you got to get
probably the worst beverage I've tasted. It's awful.
You got to get a goal set up, and if they hit the goal, you do an Irish jig.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
No, you got to do an Irish car bomb in Minecraft.
If you do an Irish jig, I'm flying a plane into the Discord channel.
There was that one night that I'm glad. I don't know. I was like, I guess I was too drunk, and I put a dono goal that I would take my shirt off. Do you remember that?
Yep.
My God, I'm so glad I woke
Westland.
up the next morning
Wasteland.
and I was like, why would I do that? Why? That's not worth $100. Why would I do that?
Wasteland set that goal, but you didn't hit it. You did not.
We got
Yeah,
close. I think we got $68.
Yeah, like that was. I was like, I woke up and
It's like all
the
the
pictures just gonna be out there.
Oh yeah, I would have clipped it.
Yeah,
I was
it's like
sober.
all the fruities came in here. It's like, let's get Confluence to strip on panel.
Rank says, I don't think the Taiwanese celebrate St. Patrick's Day. Well, you know, you're not technically my actual. Well, technically. I mean, depends what you mean by family, you know. Family is the people you make along the way or whatever, you know, like in Lilo and Stitch.
The people you make along the way.
Just like Lilo and Stitch Confluence, it is.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, of course, man.
Yeah.
Of course.
Ohana means family, right?
Of
if I recall.
course, yes.
And was
Yes.
nobody gets left behind.
Oh, I was gonna
There
say
you
we stick
go.
together, but that's kind of the same idea if you think about it.
It's not.
That's neocon.
Touches the
That's
heart.
neocon because
Touches the
the
heart.
No Child Left Behind Act that Bush signed. That Confluence is a big fan
I
of.
thought that was Obama. Was that Bush?
Nope, that was Bush.
Was it really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look
Fact
that
check
up,
me.
'cause that
Fact
was
check me.
That was a negative policy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's good incentives, but oh yeah, 2002. Yeah.
So
Promoted by the administration.
Boom,
of
boom,
Bush.
boom,
You're right.
boom.
I always attribute that to.
You owe me an
Obama.
apology, Confluence.
I truly am sorry, Big Soda. Big Soda. Holy shit, I am tired. I truly am sorry.
So how's your first day?
God,
at
I
your
haven't even
job
drinking
go?
anything. This is just.
damn.
It's not. It's a job contract. Okay, it's not like a job.
He had to put on his
Sure.
hard hat and get his
Everyone
lunch
says do
pail.
Jobs. Yeah.
Yeah, he needs his hard hat.
He's a working man.
Working man.
But it is. It
Working
doesn't
9 to 5.
Which sucks. Because now
Yeah,
tonight I can only stream till 11.
Are you finally
Can only
getting
go late
close
on
to getting
weekends.
that car fluence? Becoming car fluent?
Oh, it's still gonna be. I don't know. It's still gonna be. I'm looking, but it's like like I said, it's like 10,000 for a car that's like got like 100,000 clicks on it. It's like
Ooh.
the car market here is like awful for like a car that's like 15 years old with 100,000 clicks. It's like
Oh,
like
man.
grand. So it's not pretty right now. I don't know if it's from the tariffs or just from the overall cost or just Canada being Canada. I'm not sure, but
Probably because you guys don't have cars.
But
You
with
guys
all
got
the
a
super
car
chats,
shortage.
I am building a fund. I'm actually unironically through super
Did you
chats
get the
going to get a
whiteboard so you
car.
can keep
Like,
track?
that's a real
We are
thing.
curious.
No, get a
Curious where
camel.
you at.
Fuck a car. Get a camel.
whoa, pause. It'll
Hold
do
on,
that
get
to
an
camels.
elephant. Get an elephant. It'll go great with the country that you live in.
That's true. That's
Yeah,
true. If you-
I'm pretty sure if you buy enough packs of marble, they'll give you a camel.
So
It's not
yeah,
really
you're gonna
separate.
have.
I literally don't even know how to possibly do that. Because like I could put media assets, not to do behind the scenes talk, but I could do like the little Blue Jay guy. But if I can't make on the fly make him grow, like it's just not possible. Like again, people that do that, they use like they're streaming through OBS, they're not streaming through StreamYard. So the only option I think would actually be a whiteboard where I physically change it because I don't think I can change it. I'd have to add it up and then I could change it for the next.
I'm just
You don't
saying,
have
if
to,
you
like,
want to
do it
be
on the fly.
lazy, don't have to do all that OBS and then getting people on and yada yada yada, a whiteboard.
Mo, you're just mad that I came up with homo rebuttal so fast. I just came up with
Damn.
that so fast. I did not have that one prepared. Okay, that just came out of my mouth. Okay, as opposed to what's going into your mouth, Mo. Oh, I'm on fire.
Oh, damn! Got him again,
And
sucker.
this panel got so gay so quick.
Got
Yeah,
him again,
K2 don't like you
sucker.
picking on
I'm
Mo.
just deflecting. I'm like
That's St.
Mr.
Patty's Day
Miyagi
for
or
you,
whatever, you
sucker.
know. That
It's that
Asian
fucking
guy,
disgusting
that
beer that you're
Taiwanese
drinking.
guy from the.
It's that disgusting
probably
beer
is.
that's not getting you
probably the
drunk.
nut beer.
The nut,
beer I'm drinking
the
right
nut
now.
juice
Oh.
beer.
Speaking of nut beer, how's it going, Emmett?
How's it going, Nut Beer?
Oh Lord, have mercy. How are you today, Emmett?
Yeah, the nut
I hope
juice
you're doing
Emmett.
well, man.
Good to see you, Emmett, and good to see you, Oxymorphone Cat.
What's going
What's up,
on? What's
Emmett.
up? I don't know who
Oh,
said
my
that. I
God.
hope you're doing well, but
Emmett, do you know you're only? I was peeping your channel. You're
uh-huh.
like so close to being monetized for super
Yeah.
chats, which is all you do anyway.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
like
yeah.
make the video. You need 500.
Yeah.
If you make some shorts,
So
I
if
think you
anyone
get some
if anyone is watching
subscribers.
this who's not subscribed to Emmett, subscribe to Emmett. He's like literally like 40 subs
Put his
away from being
channel in
able
the
to get
chat.
super chats.
Thank you.
I freaking did,
Put his-
K2. Why do you think you're saying that? Freaking
I
look at your
can't tell
phone
what's
and
going on right now.
crash into a
Yeah, you want me to die? Then no, you have no one to
No,
pick
I
on you
don't know.
and gaslight you.
I would
How
never
dare you?
joke about that.
First off, thank you for that confidence. I want to come here and congratulate you on finally getting a job, so you can get a car, so you can get a girlfriend, so you can get a kid, so you can get before that, so you can get married, so you can get a kid. Okay.
Oh yeah.
So I'm really happy, and I'm gonna
job.
I'm gonna do my victory lap right now. Wait, you said it's not a job?
It's a job contract. It's like a big contract, but it's
still a job right now.
the stuff I
Okay.
Well, it's the stuff I do writing in a day normally. You know, it's just more writing in a day.
It's for the car. It's for the car. We know it's for the car, so you can do the other things that I
it's very similar.
listed.
It actually is very similar to a Zelda quest, actually, if you think about it. It's
Oh
kind of
my God.
optional. It's like it's a little bit of a side quest. It doesn't last forever, you know. So, but I'll take the congrats. I'll take the congrats from all of you. Okay.
Yeah.
It's on contract. Yes.
You're still
you got a
bumfluence
con.
until you
You
get a
got
car.
conned.
So
Yeah, you know who also give women the ick? People who have Gunnar in their name, who constantly, well, I was gonna say complain about Israel, but that'd be taking out all
You
three
see,
of my panelists
even-
right now,
even-
so that way-
you mean like confluence?
Yeah, even Cat is like congratulating you, saying that you're getting car coded. Yeah, you see, everything's on your favor right now.
Well, hopefully.
What are you going to be writing about?
Oh, it's just the same. I mean, it's just like I can't say the specific contract because I don't want to.
He's probably covering Israel
NDA.
conflict.
Yeah, he's got to write flyers to be dropped in the Middle East.
Let's be honest. After
I'm actually
having
doing it for
the
free. I'm paying them to let me do it. Okay.
let's be honest. After having the Thorpes running the show for a couple of streams, it's probably unhireable. Like if he has to do any kind of PR, it's over.
Emmett,
That's
you
true.
let them
Yeah,
on
but
your-
don't let them find your Thorpe streams.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
What did you say, Seal?
I said you'd let them on your stream, Emmett. Don't lie.
I never had them on my stream.
You would though, because they never join your stream, but if they tried, you would let them on.
You stuck
Emmett
around
doesn't
for
do
quite a
panels
while,
like that,
Emmett.
though.
You stuck
I
around.
never.
Emmett
I,
only
for-
does a six seat panel.
And they remembered you, Emmett. They knew who you were. So I mean,
Well, of course they remember me. I beat him in a debate.
must have had
it's
some
not that.
contact with,
It's not that hard
some
to.
untoward contact.
I
with Mr.
I still
Van
remember
Thorpe.
the people who beat me in a debate. Mostly Rob Knorr, but I still
I don't think
remember.
I don't. If anyone was there at the end, I don't think the Thorpes are coming back. We're gonna
Yeah.
lie to you guys. I don't think they're. Coming
Well, you don't know the Thorpes. They were pretty
might.
angry, but they'll be back. They like
They were-
stuff
were
like this.
incredibly
Also, I
angry.
don't
mean,
I
then they
don't
calmed
run
down,
up in
but-
I don't run open panels, and it's very weird that I do open panels. Most of the time, when people want to go on my
Is that because you're scared, Emmett? Are you scared of open
yeah,
panels?
I'm scared, dumb.
You're scared of
I'm
open
super
panels,
scared
dude.
of people like you.
Yeah, I think
Oh
so.
god, you don't even.
Yeah, of
Look, you don't
course.
even want to.
You don't even
Emmett
know.
does
Yes.
artwork,
I had to
and then
cut
he
it. I
lets
had
a
to
few
cut
of
it
us
from my
up.
stream. That's why the stream
I'm-
ends like suddenly.
You don't even know.
It was.
He
it
lets
was-
a
I
few
do-
of us
I'm-
up there.
I'm an
That is
artist,
just spiraled out of
you are.
control.
I've never seen something so crazy. I've never seen something so crazy on any of my panels.
Still, did you finally find out what the fuck is an ANCAP?
No.
I know.
That's like, at least you're honest still. It's fine.
Yeah. He's gonna come here and try to say what the fuck happened. Yeah.
I know. Yeah,
But,
that's
but
the thing.
I
Only
mean,
real
if I-
ones that were there know the stuff that happened.
Pretty much they started being called out for being you know, in a alleged incestuous
be clear,
relationship. Yeah, that
And
we
then
don't
there
have
was
we don't have actual evidence of, but it was alleged that they are in this kind of relationship, and they crashed out at the end and threatened to do
Oh,
some
no.
legalese to the people on panel.
they
Wow.
threatened to
That's
do
why
legal
you-
actions and some actions that are not technically legal.
And I've said it
Yeah,
before.
some of them were extra legal.
Some of them are definitely
and this
not
is the
legal.
reason I will always use alleged, because I don't know and I have no idea, and I know they actually do litigation. So
I know they took it. Ben came back immediately and took it back, but he said he was gonna sue me. I was like half asleep at the time. I didn't say anything. I guess just for hosting it. I was like waking up. I'm like, what? Why? What am I getting sued for? You know.
Well, the
But
reason
then
why
he
you're
came
getting
back. He
sued
came
is
back and
'cause
he's
it
like, no, I'm not going to
happened.
sue you. I'm not going to do that thing I said to Voltaire. And he cleared, so he cleared it up. He cleared the air up. Okay.
As I said,
Which is
they
good,
will probably
which is
come
good.
back. I don't think they have a problem with you. They enjoy having this. They enjoy the crash outs. It's good content for them in the way that they look at it.
I hope
true.
so. I hope so.
Or they enjoy you listen. It's
Well,
kind of like that's
Confluence, you
Warranty.
hope so, because you just want to be near Grace.
No, I
Let's
just
be honest.
don't. No, I just don't want. I don't want it to be like. I don't want people to come and have a bad
yeah.
time on a conflict
Yeah.
panel. Although one thing Grace kept saying, and I don't know if she was
Confluence
saying
licked
it
his lips when
ironically.
she showed her feet on panel.
Oh,
That's
Confluence
not,
licked his
not true.
lips.
That's
It was
not
like
true at all. That is not
Both
true
of them
at all.
creep me out.
She was
But the
flossing
thing-
her toes on
Footfluence.
panel, dude.
The thing
Yeah,
that
she
Grace
was.
said a few times that I was like, that I couldn't tell if it was a joke or what. She kept when she was like fighting with like Voltaire or something. She'd be like, "Well, you're on a Confluence panel at 3 a.m. You freaking loser," or something like that. And I'm like sitting there, I'm like, "You're on a Confluence panel at 3 a.m. Grace. You and Ben both are." Like, I can't tell if this is like a joke because I'm like, you both are on the same. No one on the panel can be like, "You're a loser" because you're on the panel I'm on. Because it's like,
Well,
you're on the panel.
they're making.
I couldn't tell if it was like a high tier joke or if it was like.
No.
It's complicated.
Don't think
It's
too much
complicated.
about it.
Well, how are you
But
doing today,
I'm pretty
Confluence?
sure. I'm pretty sure they'll come back.
Shalom.
Probably.
I just
They
can't
are
have them on
suing
at the
Destiny,
same
though.
time as Wasteland Games or
Yes.
Avery, probably. Because I don't know if either of them can really, I mean, it's going in both directions, but because technically, yeah, I can't have people be saying allegations
we're
like
boyd.
that on,
Shout
I
out,
really
boy.
can't have that. So
and
I
he'll
mean,
break-
maybe
I
Wasteland
mean,
can control, maybe
alleged
Avery could too.
people.
I don't know, but
can't threaten to kill nobody either.
well, yeah, that's the thing. So you really can't do either of those things.
Hey, I never told him. I never threatened him. I told him to do it to himself. There's a difference there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe. Well,
Yeah.
I can't remember
Next time he
exactly.
comes up, I'm going to tell him to do the Doug Shaker. He can do the Doug Shaker.
See, I don't want that on my panel either. If you think about it, I mean, it's not for a TOS reason, just for like a.
He's not
little
drunk
too
enough
gay.
to convince
For
him to
morality
engage.
reasons.
I would need so many more nut juices or whatever these things are called.
Oh no! Stop saying that.
No,
Confluence.
I want someone else.
Oh,
said
you like
that.
nut juices,
They're called
Confluence?
Nut juice.
Nutri-Real.
Happy St. Patty's Day, y'all.
Happy St.
They
Can
need
we-
peanut butter
Can
soda.
you stop saying that? Just stop.
Newt.
Yo, I
Who's
remember
Patty's
yelling
Day?
at.
Look, I
remember
love
yelling-
nut juice. I don't know about y'all.
Right.
Stop
I
saying
agree with
gay shit.
Confluence.
Stop saying
Right.
gay shit. When I say
I
gay
remember-
shit, it's in a normal way. When you say gay shit, it's in a gay way. Okay.
Right.
Difference
You both
between
are.
us.
Why? Cause I like kissing men.
Yeah, if you think about it, yeah, kind of. That'd be kind of one of the main reasons. Yeah.
So what? I have to say straight shit from now on. You're limiting my freedom of speech.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Please, let's
Yeah.
limit
Good,
it.
me was a
'cause-
good
Well,
time.
he
You can be
this is a
gay, just
Canadian.
like
This is a Canadian stream, so he can do
Panel,
whatever he wants.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a moose loose about the hoose.
yeah, he can
Yeah.
do illegal stuff on this stream because he's Canadian.
A boot.
Anyways, I remember yelling at Ben because he said he would hit a woman, but he wouldn't fight a home invader. Wasn't that interesting? Remember that,
That
Confluence?
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember that. I do remember that.
You You said
Now,
rare Zil
are
W.
you is the guy an
Well, then he-
ANCAP or not? Because it
And
would
when he
depend
threatened to
whether or
kill
not he's an
Voltaire,
ANCAP
then
if
I
I
was
fight
also
him.
thinking that too. You wouldn't fight
So
off
are y'all going to be watching a Steven Crowder video?
Voltaire. Yes, we will be. Or watching
Yeah,
enough bits
Steve-
of that someone will fight about feminism. But
You're
you know.
supposed to get everybody's take on feminism.
Hey, I
not
can
mine.
fight on behalf of feminism.
I don't want you to fight on behalf of feminism unless you're actually a feminist, you know, which you.
I am.
Know you. No, okay, yeah.
Well,
Actually,
Well, I mean,
I'm a feminist.
I guess.
Yeah.
I
I'm not an occultist though, but I mean, it seems like these are two dumb people fighting because you
I'm
gotta
an occultist. So if I
No,
find
the occult.
occultist,
No, you're talking
you're
about the
feminism.
occultist feminist. You're talking about.
No, I know, but I'm saying if I take my occultism and mix it with your feminism, then do we have occult feminism? That's what I'm asking.
Oh my.
Hell yeah. I mean, I got Gnostic feminism. If you wanna,
Confluence. What?
By occult, I mean esoteric. Okay, esoteric Christian.
You're not an
No.
esoteric Christian. You're just a
I don't even
weirdo.
know what that means.
It's just a weird.
But I mean, it seems interesting. An occultic feminist debating with a wife beater.
Wait, no. Rachel Wilson is not an occult. She wrote a book called Occult Feminism. She's not an occult feminist.
Oh,
I
She-
think Rachel's
she
a
thinks
wife
that
beater too.
She thinks that the roots of feminism are tied in with the occult. She thinks both occultism and feminism are bad. Okay, to be clear, she's not.
I mean,
not either of those things.
I mean the occult.
They are.
I am not.
I don't know,
I'm
it's
not
very
a
enlightening.
Sino. I'm not a Christian in name only. I am not.
Say it ain't
Nah.
so,
Yeah,
bro.
Confluence isn't a Christian name only. He likes
And,
Thelema.
and also that too. Crowder did not beat his wife. Okay, Crowder said some untoward.
Yeah, he
word,
did.
an untoward tone.
He
That's all he
didn't hit
did.
her.
There was literally a security cam video of like him, fight with his wife and she's pregnant and shit. And he's like, he's
No,
a man child.
There wasn't.
I've seen
there
it.
wasn't.
He never touched
I saw
her
it.
once. Yeah, well then
Yeah,
why
he
you
never
say
hit her
beats
there,
his
but he-
wife?
Let's play the clip.
There's other
Yeah,
accusations where he got convicted of domestic abuse.
No, there's not. She even said his wife
thought he
came out
did.
and said,
Pull up the
"No,
receipts.
you can't. You people just can't say this shit
Pull
with,
up the
with,
receipts,
like
then.
half knowledge. That's crazy to just say that." Because his wife Hillary came out and said, to be clear, he
Oh.
never hit me. It was just she alleges, there's like verbal abuse and stuff. But yeah, even she said no, he never hit.
I feel like him and Matt Walsh have a secret gay relationship going on that we don't know about.
I feel like you're trying to ship them because you're kind of gay. Think about
Hey,
it.
I ship them. I'm kind of gay.
Well,
What do you mean I'm kind of gay?
You're
I'm the
not
straightest
kinda
one here.
gay. You are super gay.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if you call yourself
Dude, I
gay.
thought
'cause
you were
say you're
actually gay, though.
trans. So then, if
Yeah,
you were
you've said
trans,
before
then
you were
wouldn't
kind
you
of
say you're
a-
straight.
Didn't you say that you dress up as a woman or
What?
something like that?
He's trans, or
I'm
she's
trans,
trans,
but-
or whatever.
Well, that's gay.
Yeah, but I've
There you
dated.
go.
Look, I'm making a
You're
joke
fucking
here.
gay.
Okay, I'm making a joke
Well,
here. I've dated
I'm
men
sorry
and women.
that
Hell,
I'm sorry
right
that
now,
you're just gay. It's not,
I'm making
it's
a
not-
joke,
I'm not
dude.
making a joke. I'm just calling
Look,
you
I
gay.
gotta
as
tell
you
you-
are.
I gotta tell
You know, I
it's
can
not.
read my own chat,
Dude,
right? You know, I
I
can
don't
read
know.
my chat.
Right now, there's a
I'm
woman.
trying to
She's
bait you.
sorry. Right now, there's a woman. She is trans, but she's 40, which is kind of crazy because she's 2 years older than my mom. But I don't know. She's
Hey,
really
Nick
hitting
says
on
I'm
me, and I
not
think
gay,
we're
but
really
I
hitting
am
it off.
reasonable. What's the offer? I mean, you could join if you're looking for to build your
So-
Polykill Wasteland games. I mean, Greg might be interested. He's got a price. Though.
I'm not gay, but I'm reasonable. That's unreasonable. Get the fuck.
Sorry, I'm broke, man. I can't
is this?
afford you.
How is
I've
this
already
first
got a
time
40-year-old
Crowder a
trans
member? How
woman
did
in my
that happen?
DMs right now.
How did that
Old
happen?
ass woman.
Yeah, they must have changed the system. They just give anybody a membership nowadays.
Yeah, but just to a first time chatter that I don't.
Hmm.
It must have been a gift. Gorilla Biscuit's been gifting a lot of subs, or maybe Section 230 signed up on his own
Who
accord.
buys membership for Confluence? I mean, no offense.
Why
Base
not?
people?
Hey,
Base
why
people?
not, dude?
I gifted myself a membership on Confluences.
Why
I
not,
was
dude? You like being on the panel.
I'll
Yo,
give it back.
Confluence, I have a question for
That's
you.
true. I have an answer, but
All
I'm
right.
hesitant.
I know a guy who does like.
I don't. Like
Oh
to
yeah,
tell
so I
me-
know a guy. He's also an anarchist. He does like debate. He does debate streams. He gets people to come up and stuff like that, kind of like yours. I don't know. Would you be interested in collabing with him? No, but he is a vegan, which kind of puts me off a bit.
Ew.
Precisely how
He is an
autistic
ANCAP and a vegan? What kind of bullshit is that?
Oh no, he's a
Is that how you
he's
find
no, he's a
Proud
left
People, Vic,
anarchist.
because of Gorilla Biscuits, or do you mean your membership was because of Gorilla Biscuits?
I mean, you're just repeating yourself.
Yeah, would you be interested in like
Is my
I don't know,
audio
debating this
quiet?
guy or getting him up
How
or something?
dare you just tell me that now? I mean, yeah, sure. The more,
'Cause
the
he's
merrier,
like-
as long as he's TOS safe, I'll have anybody on,
Well, he has his own
As long as
debate
they're not-
channel. That's why I
As
was
long as
asking.
they're not like a
'cause-
super asshole, because there are some.
Oh, he's not.
Yeah,
The only thing that puts me off though is he calls factory farming and stuff like that slavery, and I went on there to explain while factory farming is bad because of all the chemicals and stuff they put in these animals, it's and how they treat the animals. It's not slavery, and
I mean, it's kind of like animal slavery.
there's an
if you think about it,
I mean, there's an ethical way to go about farming, But he's like,
Kokomo
no,
with the
all
gifted
animal ownership.
membership. Who's the lucky bastard? Carrie Hill. I don't even know. This is the thing. This is how I find out. This is the secret sauce. Is I can find out people are watching. Like, who's Carrie Hill? Is he just a guy? Maybe he's been watching for a year. Who knows? And now he's just like, oh shit.
But if you want to check out his channel, it's Skyjack Morgan.
Skyjack Morgan. Well, I mean, I especially right now with my new contract, I definitely don't have time to go on other people's panels because I finish my stuff and then I start. But if he's willing to go on my panel,
I'll talk to him about it next time I go up there.
I understand people usually prefer, a tit for tat thing, but right now it's just not incredibly possible.
Yeah. All right. I gotta go. I'll be back.
They go to people who have watched. I think they usually, from my understanding, the way I've seen Gifted works is it will pick someone that's currently watching, and if everyone already has a membership, then it will pull someone who's watched before. At least this seems to be the case, because if someone's if someone gives 5, it's always 5 people that are there, unless there's not enough people.
What I want to know is how did
Gifted. Let's test this theory out. Who to go to?
How did I
Larry.
gifted myself?
Who's Larry?
Larry.
Yeah. Did you just give 1 and then it just went to yourself, or do you give 5 and 1 went to yourself? Yeah, expose Larry watching. See all these secret confluencers, Carrie and Larry.
Carrie and Larry.
Jerry. Then Mary.
It would have been
Yeah,
funnier
speak up,
if the other
Larry
guy
or
was
Carrie.
Chuck.
I mean, come on.
If you had a Chuck in the Larry.
Okay, so the video, we're not talking about feminism enough, although I didn't check out this video. I mean, it could be boring for all I know, but because they definitely will agree on everything, that's the thing. That's the problem. Oh, and Zill, not Zill, but the other guy said he'd be back, but he left. That was our token feminist. So now we don't even have a feminist on the panel. We need Keelan to bring denied claims back. Although I think she even said she wasn't really a feminist, but
Well,
I think she hates you right now for recording a private conversation.
I agree with that statement.
Why would she hate me? That'd be crazy.
Well, you recorded it while Keelan.
I'm live streaming. Is that me recording?
Yeah, but it was
something?
a private conversation. How dare you?
You should have
I'm supposed
muted
to end
him.
the stream. I'm supposed to. No, fuck that.
You're going to jail.
Keelan says she's not
Jail
close. Is she
fluids.
mad at me? Is the question, Keelan. That's the question. Is she mad at me?
It's your priority, straight sucker. Yeah, but confluence.
Silence.
I think feminists take it too far, and I think anti-feminists take it too far.
Well, that's definitely true. I would say, yeah. I mean, it depends on what you mean by an anti-feminist, I suppose. But the people are the actual red pill people,
like Andrew Wilson. I was watching his stream earlier, and he was like,
Well, I don't think Andrew's
women should be in the kitchen and all that. Well, he was doing a bit more than that too. It was
What is wrong? What is wrong with that?
Yeah, because it's treating them as subhumans. That's what's
Oh,
wrong
we
with
got
that.
our
Emmett.
feminist.
So a person,
We got
a
our
person,
feminist.
wait,
Bow.
a person in the kitchen is subhuman.
Well, the way you talk about a woman, where you're like, "Make me a sandwich."
I'm gonna
that's
ask that
not
again.
okay.
A person in the kitchen is subhuman.
No, I'm saying telling someone get in the kitchen and do your job is treating them like a subhuman, Emmett.
So if I
Don't
go to
straw
Gordon
man
Ramsay,
That's what my company tells me to
Don't
get in the
straw
truck.
man my position,
so if Gordon Ramsay tells one person to go back into the fucking kitchen or they're an idiot sandwich, are they subhuman?
Well, they're putting up with a lot for them cameras and that cash for being on that episode and a chance to win. They can leave.
Can you answer my
there is a hint
question?
of irony
Can you
too,
answer my
right? There's a
question
hint
instead of
of, like,
answering another
joking
question?
sexism.
Are they subhuman?
Are they subhuman?
Yes,
Well,
can
he's
you answer that
treating them
question?
like they are. Yeah, I think so.
So they are subhuman to you.
He is treating them
first
like they
time
are.
chatter
Emmett,
is
why
joining.
is
I
this
should've made you cam
confusing
up.
for you, Emmett? Do you
I'm
have
just
something wrong with your brain?
I'm asking
Emmett,
questions,
Emmett,
Silson,
I don't
and it's
know.
not my
Honestly,
my
ask me
claim. If
something wrong
you're
with your
able to
brain,
get it,
Emmett. You have something wrong with your brain, Emmett?
Job.
I have yes, I have a lot of things wrong with my brain.
I think
It was
you
eaten
do.
by worms.
It's
So
hard for you to understand.
when let's pretend, because I don't, but let's pretend that I have a wife and my wife tells me, "Hey, you gotta get up and go to work." Is she treating me subhumanly?
No, you gotta get up and go to work, sucker.
Hey, Zill, have you ever had a job? It's pretty simple.
So-
Either you have or you haven't.
So if
no.
yeah, it's probably no.
So you never had a
let's
job and then never had a boss who told you what to do, not asked you politely, so he didn't hurt your sensitive little fifis? It's almost like when someone has any position of authority over you, they don't have to ask you to do things. They can just tell you. And that doesn't mean you're subhuman. They didn't call you a cockroach. And even if they did, they may just be being hyperbolic. Interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, but the question still is the same. Like, if she goes on and tells me to get up,
wait,
get
no,
up
I have
and
a
go
question.
to fucking work.
Wait, I have a question.
If she tells me,
Shut up,
hey,
Emmett.
get the fuck out of the bed and go to work, would that be treating me subhumanly?
Hey, I have a question for you. Are you the kind
How
of
about you
punk-
answer my question and then I answer yours?
Yeah, shouldn't you answer first and then ask?
Yeah, answer my question and then I answer yours.
You know, I need to answer the other guy's
So we
question
don't.
first.
So we don't need to answer you at all until you answer ours.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
So we
Just
can't have
answer
a
my
conversation
question.
at
It's
all,
very
right?
simple question.
What's that guy's name? Who's the guy on the
Read
left?
it.
It's section 230. Okay, you can call him 230. It's my friend. My friend on the
Section
internet.
230. Are you the kind of cuck who's going to sit around and let your boss talk to you like that?
I work for myself, thanks.
Oh,
But
wait.
if I did have a boss, and he said, "Go do this thing," I would say, "Yes, I'll go do this thing. Thanks for paying me."
You're your wife's boss?
That's actually amazing. That's
Yeah,
actually
I am.
amazing. If my
And she'll
wife
tell you
tells
that
me,
too. You'd know that if you had a wife or a girlfriend.
That's crazy.
wait,
Brandon,
section.
are you a feminist? You should join. You can take Zill's side with them.
I think this is actually amazing because what he's saying is if, he asked you that question to you, but if it is the case that my wife tells me, get up, scrub, you gotta go to work, that means that for me not to be a cock, I need to just smack her around and tell her to shut the fuck up, right, Sil?
Don't be chasing waterfalls, Emmett.
I have no idea what you're talking about, dude.
Zil,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
answer
ask
any question.
So I'm gonna go ahead and ask the question again. Now that you finally supposedly answered that one. If my wife tells me to get out of bed and go to fucking work, let's say that I have one, would that be her treating me unhumanly?
No, you need to
Why
go
not?
to work.
Well, if I tell her, she should go to the kitchen to, prep some dinner. Why is that treating her subhumanly?
Well, wouldn't you say it's the way you say it too?
Oh, so you're gonna tone police?
It's the tone.
I don't like the way you said that. That was mean.
Okay, settle down. In real human relationships, tone does matter. Okay, tone does matter in real human relationships.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Well,
section you
not
tell
that
your
much.
wife.
yeah.
I'm sure if you tell your wife, "Go make me a sandwich," it's probably in like a
well-
joking, like kind of like funny way.
No, let's say
I'm
that I
sure
want
you're
a
like,
sandwich
"You
and I
fucking
ask her for a
dumb bitch,
Here's the
sandwich.
thing.
fucking
Confluence.
sandwich."
Here's the
Like, I'm
thing.
sure you
Even
would
if
do
I
that.
said it mean, you know what would happen? I'd get a
But you
fucking
don't.
sandwich.
But you don't. So why don't you say it? Mean,
No,
right?
but I
Because
could,
tone
and it wouldn't
matters.
matter.
You could.
No, it
Well,
doesn't.
You could beat your wife. You could. I mean, like,
Yeah.
you know,
Everybody put a
Yeah,
sandwich
I
on
could.
the
thing to
chat
do
And that wouldn't matter either.
if you want to.
Okay.
I'm sure Zill would get his panties in a bunch, but I could do
Confluence.
both of those, and it wouldn't matter.
Sandwich fluent.
Well, now you're
Confluence,
concerning me.
his
What do
claim.
we mean by matter?
He
Now I'm
claimed-
walking back what I said.
So
I mean-
so you understand? He claimed, okay, that if my wife tells me get the fuck out of the bed and go to work, that would be perfectly normal and fine. But if I tell her to go to the fucking kitchen and get me
I
a
think-
sandwich,
wait,
that would be a big fucking problem, Confluence. Okay,
I don't wanna
it's
carry
a big
water
fucking
for
problem,
sale.
Confluence. Okay,
You definitely are.
check your
When you-
fucking
well,
tone, Confluence.
How do you know if I'm carrying water if I haven't even said my carrying water? I haven't even picked
Yeah,
up
yeah,
my
yeah.
body.
The
You're
bucket
saying
in
I'm
your
freaking
hand.
Go,
carrying
yeah,
water.
let's
see if you carry some water. Let's see what happens.
I'm saying if you in the context of saying get the fuck out of bed, go to work, the context of that I think that people are imagining is the husband is like refusing to go to work. Whereas if you say get in the kitchen and make me a fucking sandwich, the context isn't necessarily that she's refusing to cook, even though she's like a stay-at-home wife and that's like
Right.
that's the assigned duties. Whereas the with the job one, that is kind of the unspoken thing is that you're assuming the guy's like lazy and he's
Right.
just laying there and he's not going to work, and so you're like,
So
Well,
that's a
I'm
terrible
assuming- I'm
analogy,
assuming-
Emmett. That's a horrible analogy.
Wait, Confluence,
Emmett.
Confluence.
Terrible.
I'm assuming that she's fucking lazy and she doesn't want to cook.
I don't think
Well,
most
then-
people are when they hear that when they say
I
you
am
told your
assuming
wife-
that. Well,
I don't think
I
most
just
people
tell
are.
you.
though.
Yeah, you
I
should've
don't
said
care
that,
about most
Emmett.
people. I
No,
am
you should've
doing
said
it.
that.
Okay,
You
if
should've
you
said
are,
that.
but I'm
The
saying when you're-
clarifying question's already been done. I'm already
don't-
assuming that because that's the clarification.
You are, but when you're asking, you're saying Zill is being not consistent because he's treating those situations differently, and I'm saying the way
he is
I
not
hear
consistent.
Those, I hear them differently too.
Oh,
I hear the guy get the fuck out of bed, go to work. That sounds like guys refusing to get out of bed. If I just say
it is
if
refusing
someone
to get
says-
out of bed, isn't it?
right, but if you say in my mind, if I'm just saying how I hear it, and I can imagine how Zill is hearing it the same way, that if you're like, hey, what's wrong with telling my wife to go make me a fucking sandwich? That sounds like it's like the first thing you're saying to her. That you're just like, when you want a sandwich, like, go make me a fucking sandwich, you bitch.
Well, the first thing she
Yeah.
told me
Like,
that day is to get out the fucking, get out the fucking bed to
That's-
go to work.
Again, the context, the
Yeah, but-
unspoken
The
context.
con-
So,
the
but
context
regardless,
is you don't
that
care
doesn't
about
mean
him,
that you're
right?
dehumanizing.
Do you know what abusive relationships look like?
Do you
Yeah,
know
it
what
looks like
any
when you fucking
relationship looks
talk.
like?
I don't think you are recognizing.
It looks like when
and
you talk,
understanding
I don't
that's an
think you've
abusive
ever had a
relationship.
girlfriend.
Relationships
Instead of
look
pulling
like,
a
kid.
Sticker Johnson in chat, okay?
So I'm gonna ask one. I'm gonna ask you, Confluence. What is the difference between her saying get out the fucking bed and go to work, and me saying hey do me a fucking sandwich? What is the actual difference in the tone?
If in both cases you have like you have talked about it and she's like, I'll be a stay-at-home wife, and you're like, yeah, I'll go to work, and now you're each not, one of you in both cases are refusing to fulfill your responsibility, it still might be a little harsh to say it, but yeah, then those would be the same. If she's like, I'll do
That's
the
the
cleaning and the
point.
cooking, and the guy's like, I'll go to work, and now in both cases they refuse, but I think you have to be clear about that, because when we're just saying, wife, go make me a fucking sandwich, I don't think the implicit thing is that she's refusing to cook and that she's agreed to be a stay-at-home wife and she doesn't have a different job and that's all
I
she's
don't.
doing.
I don't
think
understand why you're making all of these assumptions.
Emmett,
I'm not
have
making
you ever-
assumptions.
bullshit.
I'm not making
You
assumptions.
are
In
assuming
fact,
bullshit.
no,
You're
in
making
fact,
a
I'm
bunch
not
of
making.
assumptions.
I'm not
Emmett,
making assumptions.
You are.
I'm
Emmett,
making.
have you ever been
anti-assumptions.
in a
I'm-
relationship?
You're adding a
Emmett.
bunch of context. that
Have
is not
you,
in the
Azil?
phrase.
No, I'm
Yes,
only
I
adding
have.
context to the
Emmett,
to
have
the
you
guy
ever
one.
been
in high school?
To how you
Emmett?
feel.
Emmett.
No, to
have
how
you
normal
ever
language
been-
works, and how most people would take that.
To,
If
to
you said,
how
"Get
you,
the fuck
it
out
would
of
be
bed and
about
go to
how you
work."
feel. That's why you add in context about how
Because
you
work
feel.
is a scheduled thing. It's not about how I feel. Work is a scheduled thing. And if you're saying get out of bed and get to fucking work, you even agreed that implies that he's probably not, he's like late for work, or he's like refusing to get to work. He's refusing to wake up. You even agreed that that's like how most people would take that, right?
Emmett,
Yeah,
a
you
good wife
backed
is
off,
going to
Emmett.
say, get out of the
Language
fucking bed.
sport.
She's
You
inspiration
backed off,
enough to make you
Emmett.
want to get out of bed.
Emmett, shut
I
up.
understand.
You backed off. You're a sucker, Emmett. You backed off.
You're sick, eh?
Have you ever been in a relationship, Emmett?
I'm a nancap, so you don't know what I am.
Have you
Anyway.
ever been in a relationship, Emmett?
No.
Have
I
you ever
never
had a
been in
job,
one.
Zill?
Wait, have you ever been in one, Emmett?
No. I
Have you
never
ever had a job, Zill?
He keeps cutting you off. Your friend keeps cutting you off. I can't hear you say
He
no.
said
Yeah,
no.
I said no. I never been in a relationship ever.
Okay.
Now
I
answer
never-
my question, Zill.
So Emmett, that means you can't
Zill,
give anyone
have you ever had a
advice.
job?
You understand that, right?
Zill,
Oh,
have you ever
haven't
had a
seen
job?
Haven't seen this mofo in a hot
Yes,
minute.
I have a job.
How's it going,
What's
You
up,
have a boss?
vibe? Yes, Section 230. Shut up.
Does he say it nicely to you, or does he just tell you what to do?
I call the shots, 230. Now sit down.
You said you have a boss, so you don't call the shots.
I do call the shots.
Well, apparently not if you have a boss.
Keelan is bringing the
Figure it
heat
out.
from the Discord.
Anyway.
fights.
Yeah, you should figure it out. You don't know what a
Hold
boss
on,
means?
Confluence is saying something.
You don't understand how companies
Is it? Do
work.
I have a mod here? Oxy, are you here?
Yeah, I
Marilyn,
do. They
you're
tell
here.
you what to
Have-
do.
Anyone?
I would
Not
say
me.
2-minute timer for section.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
I would also
Yes,
say
they
I would also
do.
say to
You do
answer
what you
Cats
want. That
that
makes no sense.
I do what I want.
that a good husband will be inspiration enough for her to want to be in the kitchen. So
Zerka, we need you to join. That's what we need.
no, we don't.
Read
need
what
that. Oh,
Red Eye Gooner agrees with
I
me.
just saw his fucking picture. I need bleach.
Oh, unmute section, and that gets the bow. And there's time in the bank on that. Section is unmuted for -3 minutes. If you think about it.
What's up, Vibe? How are you today?
Based.
I'm doing good. I just figured I'd join and listen a little bit because I really enjoy taking advice from Emmett, whose closest relationship to his woman is his mom, on how men and women should be working with each other. So I'm just here to learn.
At least I didn't bomb my wife.
Wait. Housekeeping. Marilyn, why did you? Marilyn, you said if I made you mod, you would only delete messages if they were like something was like super bad. But you deleted section. All section said was Keelan mad and laughing till I'm crying emoji. And
Yeah,
you
fuck
deleted
you,
his
Marilyn.
Messages. Marilyn, that's not what we agreed to. This was a personal
Fucking
protection
escort.
pass.
Hooker.
No. Okay, maybe the mute. If you're muted, you can still chat. You can still chat in the thing.
No,
That's a
she
different-
muted me in the chat.
Yeah, I know. That's not.
You're not supposed to do that, Marilyn. You're abusing your powers.
Yeah. But Marilyn, I think she's
Fucking
thinking that because
escort.
he was muted on the panel, he's muted in the chat, and that's a different thing. It's $50 to perma mute someone for.
Nah,
the
she
day.
knows better.
That only happened
She
once.
knows. She's been here plenty of times. She's just
I
being a
don't know. Look,
cunt.
I don't
You
think
guys
Marilyn
can't tell God what to do.
would
Stop
do
telling
me
God
right
what to
like
do.
that.
It's already
Not in that
fixed.
way. Okay. But yeah, Cat's fixed it. No.
Yeah.
That's on the panel. That's a separate thing in the chat. Because I still
She
want people
knows.
to have fun and be able to sound off and
She knows what the pay to mute is.
Why can the fuck?
Erica, you should really
fuck?
join if you think about it.
Section, have you been in
Oh, I
a
know. And I think
relationship?
Oxy already.
Yeah, I've been married for 16 years, and I was in a bunch of them before that. What about you?
Oh, okay.
bunch of
that's
marriages
good.
before that. That's sus.
No.
Well, I mean, that's-
I've been in relationships before that, but
Oh.
I've only been married once, and it's for 16 years so far.
Based.
Well, good. I'm glad you're
You know,
still
the more I
married.
drink this nut
Yeah.
juice, the better it's starting to.
What about
taste.
you, Zil?
Maybe
Yes,
grow
I
on me.
have been in relationships.
No, married. No, married. Have you been married?
That's none of your business.
Why?
That's
You asked me, and I told you. What?
That's a
You're on
no.
a panel
Well,
to
I'm
share.
not going to tell you. maybe.
That's sad.
That's a no. That's cope.
So how
Yeah,
do you do
that pretty much
vibes?
answers it as is.
So, Vive, what's
Here
the
from
market
just,
rate? I would really like to know.
Market rate of what?
For your
For a
mom?
wife in Asia. For my mom is not in the market.
Could I
I
have
think
a-
she's
could I
very
have a-
old already. But
Could
if you
I-
wanna
once
try,
I
you
do
can send her a
once I do
message.
the car fund, could I have a white
It goes
fund?
to
How much does a white cost?
guys she'll never date at
Well-
fuckyou.com.
Hey, section. My company told me to drop these trailers and pick up 2 other trailers, then bring them back. So I got to do what my company tells me.
You should tell him to not be so mean to you.
I should.
No, but what is the topic here? I saw something about feminism and Rachel Wilson, and then I came in and I heard you guys talking about like, bitch, make me a sandwich, and then she's saying back,
Right.
asshole, get to work.
Yeah, they were getting upset over Andrew Wilson and how he talks to his wife, even though they don't understand that the wife doesn't take it offensive at all. Okay, Zill. Zill. Well, he's like the size of two people in one, so.
I was talking.
So first,
my argument is, I think when people say that, I think people are saying it like when Andrew says it. I think he's like mostly joking. Like I think when most people say, I don't, at least unless I'm just like naive. I don't think when these like people are like, yeah, I tell my wife, like Big Soda says that he's keeps his wife in the kitchen. Do I think he keeps? No, I've seen them together. It's like he treats his wife good. So I think most of these people are like, it's just like funny to be sexist. It's just the truth. That's what I
mean,
think.
honestly, I would say to my wife, bitch, get me a sandwich. She'd laugh her ass off, get me a sandwich and throw it in my face. But if I don't say anything, she brings me a sandwich without asking. So that's good.
Exactly.
And so that's the thing. You wouldn't be even if you said it, it's probably going to be in like a more jocular way. And I think that's how
she would know he's joking. Yeah. And that's the same thing with Andrew and his wife.
No. That's why.
What the hell's going on here?
Of course, she sent me a text this morning. She's like,
in the face if he asks.
She's like, have you done the taxes yet?
Oh, we're still trying to figure out what's the rate for a wife in Asia, Mo.
Oh, a rate? Oh, you probably could ask a few on panel. They might know. I'm not sure.
Well, Bob is an expert, and I've been trying to ask for his opinion on that, but he isn't willing to answer.
Oh, he doesn't want to give. Well, he doesn't want to give up his sources. He probably has a good deal, Probably has like a good deal, like a discount. It's a discount for repeat customers, so he probably needs to keep that under wraps.
I guess I just have to ask the cartel.
Because I feel like a Japanese would cost more. Is it racist to say a Japanese? A Japanese woman would cost more than like not because one's better, but just for like the economic boots on the ground. I'm like Southeast Asian countries, right?
I hear that Singapore are pretty cheap.
I would think they're expensive. Singapore is like doing really well economically, right? They're like Singapore is incredibly expensive to live in, like way more expensive than the States and Canada and stuff.
Okay,
I thought that the United States had a lot of racism until I went to Asia. And the first time I was in Asia, I realized the Asians are the most racist people against their own races. But they don't consider themselves the same race, right? Japanese look down on Chinese. Chinese look down on Mongolians. Mongolians look down on Filipinos.
I'm not Mongolian.
So many categories. So when you actually made that reference, Confluence, like I feel like Japanese would be more expensive. I bet you in the Asian culture, the Asians would rank themselves in economic status on where they feel they are in the Asian hierarchy.
Well, that was a big thing with Chinese, right? They were called like the sick men of Asia or something like that. And that played into like the old Bruce Lee movies where that was like a theme where he was supposed to be like, no, the Chinese are not the sick men of Asia. He'd kick their asses because everyone was like, apparently there was a time where everyone hated the Chinese. I mean, look at the freaking grape juice of Nanking, right? That was like the Japanese. They would do a bunch of untoward stuff to the Chinese, all the time. It's crazy. They hated them.
So anyways, I was watching Andrew Wilson's stream and he was talking all this misogynistic garbage and his chat was like, yeah, we're all bigots. We love being bigots. And I was like, wow, you're all scumbags. Okay.
Well, is that what you got from that? Not that he was like joking around.
But I will say this is what I would say.
No, you don't have any sense of humor at all. You don't know sarcasm.
Schrodinger's douchebag. Confluence. We're gonna pull it up. We're gonna pull it up right now.
Yeah, let's pull it up so we can see how silly you're being.
But I will say about this. What I will say, I think this is a problem. I think I've said this before. I'm a chronic whatever podcast enjoyer. Okay, it's my guilty pleasure, and it's like Brian. Well, I don't think Brian hates women. I think he's been hurt before, But I like Brian. But I think a lot of the chat will hear what Brian is meaning in a more hyperbolic, joking sense, and the chat will be like, "Yeah, fuck women," and they mean it for real.
Oh, so people shouldn't be able to joke because retards don't know how to take a joke like this guy.
I'm not joke, buddy.
I'm not saying that, but
no, you don't get away with that. You see, Highlight my comment, Confluence.
Wait, let me wait. I want to wait. No, I want to say something. Don't tell me what to highlight and what not to fucking highlight. I want to say something because I was listening to a Rob Noor thing this morning to wake up, and Rob Noor was talking about Destiny, and so this is Rob Noor's argument. He was saying that Destiny is like creating an atmosphere where people are like, where Destiny will say some like crazy shit, and it's like almost, to quote Zerka, quoting one of his fascistic scholars or scholars of fascism, he's creating a permission structure for them to be like, yeah, we can totally be like unhinged and like go and like shoot people and stuff like that. Because this was a Rob Noor. He has it's his most recent video. Okay, you guys should check it out. It's pretty good.
That's a good video.
And he's saying that.
So making misogynistic jokes is on the same level as like threatening to kill people. Got it.
No, but Destiny doesn't threaten to kill. Destiny's never threatened to kill somebody. Not at least not in a serious way.
He gleefully, joyfully celebrates when people are killed.
Right, and that.
No, what the fuck are you talking about?
Let me say it.
You're wrong.
Say it.
You're actually wrong, Confluence.
Let me explain it. Let me explain it.
I will correct you real quick. I will correct you.
Correct.
You just say
Or the court. Image presiding.
While I played the super shit. Mute Zill for 10 minutes. Oxy, can you start your own timer for the mute of Zill? The great muting of Zill.
Okay, so I don't know if you remember, but there was this teenager that was DDoSing him for a long while, and he did threaten to go on and unalive him. Not on a video game, by the way. He did threaten. Okay, so he has done it. It was just the thing that I wanted to clarify because he actually does threaten to unalive people.
I think I would have done the same thing if I was.
Oh well, I'm not here nor there. I'm just saying.
That guy was like psycho. That guy was psycho, and I don't think Destiny. He said that he was close to like driving to his house, and it was in a retrospective thing. I don't even think he threatened to my recollection. No, he just said that he realized how close he was, and then he was like, "Holy shit! I'm gonna like risk my well-being over this." Like that's crazy.
He talked to the dad and threatened the dad and threatened the kid, and then if he. Dude, you know the story. Why are you?
No, I don't. Why would I lie about it? If you're what you're saying is true, obviously I don't know the story.
Then you don't know the story.
This is like all Destiny. Okay. Yeah, this is like I started watching Destiny. Like there was like a 2-year period where right before the Corey Ampature.
I'm just saying that he did threaten to kill somebody. That's all I'm saying.
Ampature. There we go. I got it. Yeah. Okay, I'm saying like my comparison is just. I just want to say this one thing. My comparison is like Destiny doesn't say I'm going to like unalive Trump, but he like says, oh yeah, it's a one less swing state voter, and he should have gone to target practice, and he'll say these things, and that makes his audience be like, I'm going to go and unalive Trump. That I'm not saying it's the same. I'm just saying that he says a comment that's here and his audience will take that and pump it up. And I think the same thing happens with like the whatever podcast where Brian will say a comment that's down here and his audience will pump it up. I'm not saying it's like their fault. I'm just saying it's a thing that happens. Sorry, go ahead.
I've been seeing this pattern of the cult of YouTube influencers, right? I actually like Andrew Wilson, and when he makes his snide remarks, like, if you take it out of context, you can definitely take it out of context. But if you're somebody with some type of intelligence, you can see that he's literally mocking the thing he's saying.
He even changed his tone and everything. He puts on that fake voice, like in most cases. Yeah. Like, what are we talking about here?
I can make a direct comparison.
But then you got people like watching, like, oh my god, yeah, oh yeah, fuck those bitches.
No, I'm not even saying Andrew's doing anything wrong. I'm just saying it is a thing that happens where Andrew will say a comment like, "Make me a sandwich." And he means it in like the way down here, just like a joke. But
but here's the problem.
But here's the major difference. Make me a sandwich is not on the same fucking level as we should kill people. Okay.
I know, but Destiny doesn't say that. That was the comparison. Destiny doesn't say that. His audience will say that. Destiny will just joke. The Destiny thing's maybe a bad comparison. I understand what Destiny is doing is actually wrong, but I'm just saying people will take whatever an influencer says and they'll use that as a permission structure to elevate.
Okay, so people are retarded on the internet. Yay, we're welcome to the internet. Congratulations.
Well, this started. I'm not. This started because Zill was saying the only reason. I just want to clarify. The only reason I said this is because Zill was saying that he saw Andrew Wilson say this. And he saw the chat saying a bunch of misogynistic things, and I'm saying,
he's one of the retards on the internet. Good, I got it.
Yeah, I can believe that. That's all I'm saying. I can believe that because I think that I've seen the same thing. Like watching the whatever podcast and seeing the chat. It's like the chat. It can be like toxic as fuck. The stuff they say. Like it's like.
That's exactly where I was going to go too with this, right? Because I like Andrew. I don't like. I don't necessarily like the chatters in Andrew's chat.
Right.
Right, and it's not because the reason I don't like the chatters in Andrew's chat is because they actually take the things he says sarcastically as literal, and they run with it, and they'll trash anybody that they think is going against him because they're not freaking using their brains.
Do you remember the last time that he said? That he's the cult leader, Mo, and that we should give him all of our money.
I never got my robes from that. I need to write, see what those are.
Did you send him all of your money? Because I sent him only half. Because
that's right.
Half.
See, that's probably where I messed up. I didn't do all my money. That's why I probably didn't get the robe or anything.
Oh yeah, we're just really bad at doing this kind of bullshit.
Are you guys denying what? Or like, I guess rejecting what like Vibe is saying. Do you not see that?
Stupid,
I reject everything.
Dumbest bullshit.
You don't think that Andrew Wilson or the whatever's podcast audience says like way more like
you're the audience confluence.
Them do.
You're part of the audience.
Obviously, it's not everyone. I'm not saying like every single person. That
so it's the people that it's some people, not you, other people.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, just
so if someone comes into your chat and they start acting crazy, are you responsible for what they're saying, or just want to make sure we're being fair here?
Yeah, like to some there is a degree of I mean, this is what Rob Norris said, and so I'm glad Avarice is here because Avarice probably saw this whole thing. This is what he was saying.
I'm sorry, am I talking to Con or am I talking to Rob Nor?
Well, I'm just saying like this is the argument. I'm just explaining his argument is that he's saying that it's not like you'd blame Destiny, but he's saying that Destiny is obviously not being responsible for the audience he's cultivating, and that this is creating an issue that even Destiny's head mod in his Reddit is saying like we're having people who are like actively threatening them to do like casualty events and stuff. Right?
Yeah, let's say that you have a subreddit confluence. Would you have and let's say that your rhetoric is causing people to start typing, mass unaliving events on your subreddit, and your mod tells you, hey,
that's what I heard, Brandon. Yep, I wrote that down in my book.
During this part, the mod tells him, hey, this is happening in your subreddit. Maybe you should tone down your rhetoric, and you're like, nah, I don't, because I hate Trump. Do you understand the difference there?
Right, but that's what I would feel some personal responsibility, not for every single person, obviously that comes into my chat, but if I started having a chat that was like saying really horrific stuff, I probably would say something and be like, hey, and in fact I have before when I've seen chats that are just like an unhinged thing, and I'm like, hey, we don't do that, like I have said that, and I think that like that there is some onus. Obviously, if you're a big channel like Destiny or Andrew Wilson, you can't like, go through every single thing.
Threatening to unalive every single conservative. I'm seeing that in the subreddit. It's exactly the same as making a joke about asking
about making a sandwich,
your wife to make you a fucking sandwich.
You're not listening to it. You're not engaging with my argument.
I am engaging with your argument. Your argument is retarded. That's what I'm saying.
You think it's retarded because you're not engaging.
It is retarded. I'm not. I don't have to think it is retarded.
Okay, that's the problem. This is what people do. They're just like, this sounds stupid to me. So instead of actually analyzing it, I'm just going to say stupid, stupid, stupid. And I'm not going to do the step further to actually like think about what's being said and give like a thoughtful response to it. So it's just like, that's the problem. Because like what I'm saying is like, I'm not saying when you try to steal man what I'm saying, you end up like doing the worst straw man ever. I feel like I'm
no, I can steal man what you're saying, but it's a non sequitur. It's not the same thing.
That's not what non sequitur means, Mo.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
What is the symmetry breaker between what Destiny says and his already is doing when it comes to actual violent rhetoric and a joke that is, hey, I'm gonna ask my wife to make me a fucking sandwich. What is the difference breaker between one and the other, Confluence?
Well, I already explained this. And I said it's not the reason the analogy would fall short is because saying the joke about the sandwich.
You brought up the analogy.
Are you gonna let me freaking speak?
You brought up the analogy.
Are you gonna let me finish? Are you gonna? You asked me a question. Do you want me to answer it?
Yeah, I want to know what the symmetry breaker.
So the symmetry breaker would be that it's immoral on its face to celebrate violence. It's not immoral on its face to make a joke about the sandwich. But I'm saying in both of the cases, the audience are vastly upping the ante from even what the person says. So Destiny celebrates the death, but he's not saying we should go and absolutely do this thing. But then his audience is like, you know what? We should go and do this thing. Right?
But he's saying just like, that.
Oh, you're making me want a Fed post. He's kind of like waving at it, but it's like kind of post-ironic. It's hard to tell exactly how far he wants things to go. But his audience is like, yeah, we hear you loud and clear. I mean, again, this is I don't want to say this.
So what is the entailment though? Even in your analogy, what is the entailment? So worst case scenario, we compared both sides, right? Okay, worst case scenario, someone talks mean to their wife and requests a sandwich, and they take it too far. And the other scenario is someone gets shot. So what exactly? How does that?
Well, yeah, they're obviously they're like far more extremes, but that just because an analogy is like on different levels doesn't mean it's not analogous, right? Like the analogy can still track if they're on different degrees.
Can I just without
Avarice looks bored from this?
Without you two interrupting, can I just fucking hear Confluence's fucking claim? Like, shut the fuck up for a minute, Confluence.
I was saying this all started because I was saying that when people in an audience, like people have an audience, they'll say something that maybe is down here, right, or some level, but their audience will take it and they'll raise it to up here. So I was talking about like the Whatever podcast, for example, that Brian will make a lot of jokes and stuff, and but it's like it's all like in fun. He's like when he has like an OnlyFans model on, he's taking good fun. But if you read the chat, there's some chatters that are like they're taking it like way farther, like they're being like vicious and savage. And the same thing, it reminded me of the Rob Nord video I watched today about Destiny and saying that Destiny will do this stuff, but his audience will do this stuff. So I was saying that there is some obligation that you have to like think about the broader audience and how they're reacting, or at least to correct
that interacts with the mods from Rob Nor, the Crucible, and whatever. I would say that like the mods do their best to try to remove the
kind of low average.
The mods do their best to remove the extremes, right? So I don't know whether to say that it's like, I mean, obviously the type of people aren't responsible for the one-offs, right? But if a majority of your chat is like abusive and you're feeding into that, I think that's where a problem is, right? Confluence, like you have to there's like a difference with, I think there's a good example is like I don't think we've ever really targeted Destiny, but a good target is Wick, who actively told his audience to lie to an officer, right? Or who actively said do this.
That was a bad right? that was probably the worst Wick clip, because I like Wick. Clip was unhinged.
Yeah, but to give context, Avarice, we got on this conversation because someone brought up Andrew talking about telling your wife to make a sandwich and being, doing his joking around shtick.
No,
it was a bit more than that, Mo.
Well, it was misogyny. Yeah, they said it was misogyny joking that Andrew does.
Not they. Mo, you're
it wasn't they. It was just
frustrated.
You jumped on it. You jumped on and agreed with it.
What I agreed to is when Zill said Andrew will make these comments, and I saw a bunch of misogynistic stuff in the chat. And I said, yeah, I've watched content from Andrew or whatever podcast where they'll make these jokes here and their chat will like take it way further than they mean to. There's a percent of people that do that. I've even had this. Make a lot of my content on YouTube and video form is the Whatever podcast. A lot of the comments are like stuff that I'm like, I feel like I was just having fun with this video. And a lot of these people are like saying like stuff that I'm like, I didn't say this in the video. I didn't mean for this to happen. But this is like obviously the people that are watching this video, and it is what it is. And it's like, you know, so I was just saying that's a thing that happens, you know.
Okay, so you're not saying it's comparable though to Destiny, right? That's what you're not.
It's not comparable. It was an analogy. An analogy could be on a different level of like gratuitousness. Okay, that's what.
Okay, I understand now. I forgive you. Okay.
Different
Thank
levels
you.
of
Isn't the subcontext kind of like somebody says something and the chat can take it in different types of views depending on what their mentality on how they actually perceive what was said. Would that not be like the general consensus there?
Right, vibe. But also, to me, it really seems like the host means it and knows that their chat means it.
That's just
what
your
it seems like to
perception.
me.
He's joking, and so are most of the chat.
No,
it doesn't matter what you think.
I don't think Andrew's joking at all, and I think
that's your opinion.
Chat loves this misogynist garbage.
Your opinion.
Saying it because he's
still your opinion
too.
That's your opinion.
Yeah, I mean, something that I had to deal with in my own family, right? I mean, you guys are all familiar with South Park, and South Park came out with a movie, and in the movie they were launching some fighter jets, and they taped a bunch of black people on the outside as armor. Now, as an adult, we can laugh because we're like, "Oh crap, they did that." And by the way, we did do that, and we only laugh in embarrassment that is part of our history. Now, if a 8-year-old watches that, he may go, "Oh, can we use black people as armor?" Right? It's two perspectives on depending on where your mentality and your education is.
Embarrassed, though. Just so we're clear, I don't laugh because I'm embarrassed of my history. I'm not embarrassed by my history.
Wait, are you saying we actually taped black people to fighters?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Cannon fodder. Yeah, Operation Human Shield. I get it. I'm not embarrassed by that.
Okay, I have to go read about this.
I didn't think that was a real thing.
So
no, my point being is, and even you guys already are all going, "Oh, I'm taking a different connotation of what that actually represents." Right? Does that make the writers of South Park racist and black haters, or were they literally just laying out how pathetic our history was?
No, I think
and no, we never
stop
silent. But
can
we
you
threw
stop
them in the
silencing
front
female
lines,
voices?
Right? They were making a joke, right?
Can you stop silencing female voices?
The South Park thing.
Can we let Kat say something?
Yeah,
she came up here to just say one thing.
Yeah, go ahead, Kat.
Thank you. I was just waiting my turn. And you guys kind of moved on a little bit, but talking about how Andrew, I guess, encourages his chat to be mean and crazy. Actually, I've seen quite the opposite. He's taken, or Crucible in general has taken responsibility for things they don't even need to take responsibility for. Like, I had personal attacks come at me from some adjacent people who are in the chats, and once Crucible and some of the other creators in the space were made aware of it, it was handled, and they didn't even have to do that. So they actually take responsibility for things they don't even need to. So, I mean, I think it's wild to say that they're encouraging bad behavior.
Okay, well, it's based on evidence, based on observation of my own eyes. Yeah. If you want me to deny the evidence of my own eyes,
it's confirmation bias. You want to think that he's doing that, so you're like, "Oh, it's
terrible." You are indeed, in fact, gay, and so that's evidence of my own eyes. So,
like on his chill stream today, he said, "Man, I've been trying forever to get these women out of this chat." And like every woman in there was like, "Oh, you're not gonna get rid of this." Like, you to take offense to it when the freaking women in the chat are like,
I think you're confused, man.
Kind of cut out there a little bit, but I think the summary is what
confused.
I think I think. Oh, okay, gotcha. I think the summary is Zill is more of a woman than the women in Andrew's chat. That's what I'm hearing.
You, Mo,
that's what I'm hearing.
She delivers all the sandwiches via truck.
I will slap you. I'll
slap
that
slap you.
Farmer Cat is a sandwich truck driver.
It's a very feminine thing to say. I'll slap you.
I will.
Zill, you can't even walk 5 feet to slap somebody. Shut up. Go to the gym.
It is.
But no, that's why I'm taking someone else. I hate it. Don't do it.
This isn't Super Street Fighter. Go to the gym.
What I would say, and again, I really like Brian. I really like watching the whatever podcast. I would say I mainly see it on there. where it's like if you just watch any episode of whatever and you see the super chats come up, it is like incredibly toxic. It just is.
Yeah,
and Brian doesn't bring that energy.
Not all
they
of
do
them, right?
have women on the show.
If they don't hit TOS, right? Like if they TOS, then he does edit that, right? But you have to understand, some of these people are paying $200 for that. Like, I mean,
I'm not even blaming Brian, but I'm saying. Yeah,
even I've super chatted into whatever. It's said some unhinged shit.
If you just watch it, even the $10 ones that are just on screen, not even the TTS, just the $10 ones, right? I'm not saying Brian is like shouldn't read them or shouldn't have them on screen, but I'm saying that Brian is saying stuff that is like Brian's usually treating the OnlyFans girls like pretty respectfully, in my opinion. You know, not all the time, but a lot of times he is. But the chat will just be like a million times more vicious, and so I'm not saying that's even Brian's fault. But it is a thing that happens where it's like, and like I said, I had this in my videos when I would make videos where a lot of the comments are like way more crazy than what I'm saying, and I'm like, what, you know, this isn't what I.
Brian's chat.
And the women know when they come on that show that that's what they're gonna get. They're there for the promotion for their OnlyFans or whatever. So like they know what they're getting when they come there. It's kind of the point of the show. So that's a little bit different than what Zill's saying, like that. They're like being misogynistic to their own people. That's wild.
Yeah, and Brian's chat isn't Andrew's chat. So holding Andrew accountable for Brian's chat means nothing. Zilla's making a claim about Andrew's chat, and it's because he doesn't understand what's going on.
I like
Brian's chat.
Brian's
chat is not even that. Yeah, Brian's chat is not even that bad as like a chatter. Like I go in there and people are like super chill to me. So it's just like, of course, they shit on the people they don't agree with.
Is pretty much Nick Fuentes' chat. Pretty much.
That's ridiculous. You're a goofball for even saying that. You're so stupid.
Fukushima muting OxyCat.
There's a lot of overlap. There's a lot of overlap.
Why, Keelan? Why?
And again,
there's
by
zero
observation,
overlap.
you are gay.
There's a lot of overlap, buddy.
I don't know. I mean, from what I've seen, like I already said, I like Andrew. He's inspired me. He's made me better. And anybody that I listen to, I don't take anything they say for granted. And I'm actually going to challenge the forced doctrine thing in a couple weeks on a debate. Not because I'm against Andrew, only because I love what he says so much. Every once in a while, I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to trust everything this guy says. But like, I jumped up in chat once and respectfully asked a really nice question, and his chat slaughtered me with things like, "You're gay, get out of here," like all these horrible things. And I wasn't even trying to be mean. His chat was just like, "Oh, you said something that might challenge Andrew," and I wasn't even trying to be mean to Andrew.
Vibe, you can't say that word.
And they destroyed me in chat. With no self-debate, by the way.
Okay, Vibe, hold on.
Have you ever considered it might be the way you talk?
It's F-word time.
Wait, what word?
We're going to say that for Discord.
Have you ever considered that?
I apologize for that, Confluence. That was my...
That's okay. That's okay.
Bad.
Vibe, if I don't know what who you're debating next.
But I was surprised that Vibe.
Vibe, I don't know who you're debating on force doctrine, but when are you having that debate?
That is against. Wait, I have it here. It's going to be on the Raging Tomato, and it is
go with God
against Azrael.
Well, if you want to have a follow-up debate with me, I'll take that debate.
Yep.
Have you ever thought about it's the way you talk?
Yeah, I think it'd be fun.
Just wondering.
Avarice has a follow-up question.
Yeah, absolutely, Emmett. That makes complete sense.
It's not Emmett.
What makes perfect
what?
sense?
Oh, sorry. Who said that? The way I talk?
Up here. I was wondering, have you ever considered it's... Yeah, have you ever considered it's the way you talk is why they call you gay?
Sure, why not?
Like, I'm being honest.
Yeah, that's great.
Are you talking about like his inflection or the things he says?
Like, no, I'm just being like, I'm not like just like, no, that's great. Like, have you ever considered like the way you kind of spurg is a little bit like lispy and gay?
Yeah, this is just like his
I've
chat.
never got
right?
that vibe from Vibe, actually. I personally, I've never really fought with Vibe.
No, I
guess.
disagree with you,
just
Everest.
like go rewind the last 2 minutes, right, when he didn't stop between and then while he's talking about them complaining about being gay, right, and then listen, and it sounds kind of gay. I'm just saying.
Not really.
Then I'd have to write down a second timestamp of when to mute my videos.
Hey, Avarice, last time we were on here together, I said I'm a fan of yours, and I was getting a little harsh on you for trashing somebody else. Now we're here on the panel again, and the first thing you go into is self-attacks. And this is one of the things I like when it comes to debates. I'm like, I'm not going to freaking use that as my attack.
Don't act like it's
this seems to be your arsenal.
I'm just analyzing
your
problem.
It's cool.
You had a problem.
Personally, it's just a question.
Coming up with an analysis to why that could be the case. Outside of just Andrew Wilson, people just going, you're gay, because usually it takes a type of an attack for them to specifically say you're gay, right? Or they'll say something else, so they'll call you a monkey or a chimp or a mongoloid,
or
right?
dumb.
So to get you're gay, there has to be something to it, right? So I'm not even directly attacking you like you claim for me to be. I'm just saying, have you ever thought honestly that it might be the way that you speak while you're debating? Maybe not just the way you normally speak.
I said, sure, maybe. I don't know. I have never done a gay analysis on my debate tactics. Now, if you want to go run some AI on my debate tactics and come back to me with that essay, I'm more than willing to listen.
I mean, do you really want me to write an essay? And how many words am I allowed to write?
Wouldn't that be the gayest thing you
I've never got this vibe from Vibe.
Essay.
Even when Vibe was like you said, Avarice, go back 2 minutes and watch. I wasn't getting that vibe there when he was. I don't know. But again, I haven't been in a debate. Every time me and Vibe talk, it's more like.
I don't get that vibe from you, but I think it's a question from Avarice.
Example of the rhetoric that I got from asking an honest question to Andrew, which wasn't an attack.
What was the question?
Yeah. Well, let's hear the question. I'm curious.
Oh my God, that was I even actually paid for a super chat on that one too, but that was 5 months ago, so I'd have to go back and find it.
What was the question?
I actually don't remember. I don't remember what they're debating at the time. I just was like, "Hey, this is interesting. This is sound, but I feel like there's a little hole here." And I asked the question. I don't even remember what it was.
So you're holding on to people calling you gay, and you don't even remember why?
My point being is that with these,
your point being
is going back to exactly what we were talking about, that the audience has this cult. They're like, even if somebody in the chat.
Oh my God.
What the fuck did you do, Vibe? Where were you wearing at the fucking time?
Without it being a cult? That's crazy.
Oh, I want to hear it. Let's go.
They do defend Andrew like a cult. I've seen it.
Nobody loves you, Seal. That's why you're
gay. That creator that they like.
When he lost,
I have a lot of friends in Andrew's Discord that I chat with, and Andrew has a lot of freaking really smart, intelligent guys.
Nobody loves Seal. That's why
he was talking to Zeal.
That people love Andrew because nobody loves Seal. It wasn't against you this time.
Zeal just wants a hug. He's lonely.
Oh, bless his heart. Okay, thanks so much. Y'all have a good one. Bye.
Later, cat.
Go on. Thank you.
See ya.
Later, bitch.
So the point I was actually getting to is to what Confluence was talking about. Destiny's got he says something, and his chat and the people in that will raise the level, right? People in Andrew's channel do that. People in other channels, right? So I'm not actually pointing out any particular influencer. I'm saying they all have a cult following. Some people are smart and actually get their hosts. Some people don't understand their hosts. And if they hear them say, "Bitch, get me a sandwich," some of their listeners are going to be misogynistic. Probably not the smart ones. Most of them are going to know he was joking. But some of them are going to be like,
whoa, wait. Why is it wrong to say, "Bitch, get me a sandwich"? Why is that wrong?
bitch, can you get me?
I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm talking about what happens in chat and the personalities that are in chat, and us being aware that there's these multiple personalities in chat.
Don't back off.
What Vibe is saying is
peanut butter
actually,
jelly, please.
Right. Like what he's saying right here is true, right? It is. Like when Avarice just said to his wife that none of the smart people in chat, and I think I have a very high IQ chat, so no one's taking that in a bad way. But if you get a bunch of people with like rocks for brains, they might be like, oh wait, yeah, no, women fucking suck, you know, like that. There is like people that will do that shit, right?
Why not?
And it doesn't mean that the people saying it are bad, but it is a reality that there is going to be like absolute mongoloids in the chat.
What did he say that was different from the time that I said, you know, get me a sandwich?
Yeah, just give
me a fucking sandwich. What is?
Yeah, actually, it was even a little harsher from him. And then you said that was fine. So why is the difference between that and what Emmett said?
What is the
difference? Yeah, and I'm not opposed to what he said. In the context that he did it,
I mean,
right?
I have to see, like the way Avarice just said it, right? That didn't sound harsh. I mean, I've also talked to Avarice's wife, and I've obviously talked to Avarice a lot, and so I'm obviously not taking it that way. And I think if you're not like super autistic, but there are some people who are super autistic.
What is the context?
The answer is that's not how you talk to a woman.
He just did.
Well, no. What, Zill? This is where I lose. This is where you lose me because what Avarice just did. There's nothing wrong if you're in that relationship, and it's like I don't think Avarice's wife is like really sad right now that Avarice said that, right? She knows that like it's like they're playing it up, right?
Because they're degenerates, right? Because
it's not degenerate.
Yes, they are. That's degenerate. Yes.
Zeal, how long have you been married? Just curious.
Ridiculous.
1,000 years.
1,000 years? Okay, so not at all.
You can't. Have you been in a relationship still? Like you can't imagine, and in your relationship you couldn't like joke around with each
men
other like that?
or with a woman?
But you don't curse at your woman. You don't do that.
Lie,
You don't-
Marilyn. I don't think bitches suck.
You don't do that.
Well,
I mean, I've been in.
yeah. Come on, Eric.
I've been with women that if you say something like that, some of them like get really offended with certain words. But I've also been with people that they don't. They take it in stride. Like,
well, what Emmett is trying to let fly is disrespectful words.
No, I'm saying what Avarice. You just saw it with Avarice, unless you missed it, right? Avarice just said, "Bitch, get me a soda" to his wife. He was obviously joking, right?
Fucking sandwich. And Avarice saying, "Bitch, get me a sandwich."
Do you think Avarice
she also got me a soda? She also got me a soda.
Well, I haven't seen the sandwich yet.
Well, she's got to go make it.
Okay, well, I'm setting the timer. Okay, there better be. Otherwise, she's not.
Zil, what do you think? What do you think degenerate means? Like, what is your definition of that, and how are you applying that to talking harshly to your wife?
A degenerate would be an abusive person. A degenerate would be someone who lacks morals.
That's so soy, Keelan.
Someone unguided who waves about in the wind and doesn't know what.
So your own made-up version of degenerate, I guess, like your own kind of. So basically misogyny or something. Are you trying to?
Yeah, misogyny would fall under degeneracy for sure.
Okay, so
scumbaggery falls under degeneracy.
I see. Sounds like tone policing.
Also, skullduggery. That goes in there too, Mo. Don't worry about the skullduggery.
Skullduggery. Okay, yeah. I mean, this sounds like a real good catch-all. Sounds like a great catch-all word.
Zil, did you actually hear the tone Avarice used and the expression on his face? Like, did you hear that? A lot of people were talking. Did you hear that? Do you think that was untoward? What Avarice did? What he told his wife?
I didn't even see what he did. No.
Okay, I thought
so
you're talking about.
Bitch.
Avarice, do it again.
Hey, can you get me a sandwich?
Yeah. He's being cheeky. Okay, yeah.
Right. So that's not skullduggery if you think about it.
Well, he's just being stupid, but he's been stupid before. But still, you shouldn't say it like that. But what Emmett was trying to defend is like, bitch, get me a sandwich. Why he's a potato on the couch, sucker.
The B word does not come from. The B word can come from anger.
Doesn't matter.
Wait. I wanna make this. I wanna make this very fucking clear because this fucker just lied.
So
okay?
yeah,
I never added any context to the phrase fuckers like Confluence and you add context that don't exist in the phrase,
Hey,
and then
add
try to tell me
context.
how fucking I am, how wrong I am.
Didn't add
okay?
context.
But I haven't
Tone
added any
matters,
fucking
dumbass.
context. I just said, what is the difference between
The
a
tone
woman
matters,
saying,
dumbass.
between a woman saying
It's
get
so
out of
funny
get
that
out of
you
bed and get
say
the
I
fucking
do-
word and
The stuff you say about me is the opposite of what I did.
get me
I
a fucking
divorced it from
sandwich.
context,
That's
and you're
those
saying
were the
add
different.
context.
No, shut up. So the two phrases I used was a woman said to a guy, to a husband. So the wife says to the husband, "Get out of the fucking bed and go to work." And the other is the husband saying to the wife, "Go make me a fucking sandwich." That is the only context you have. What is the difference between
That's a
those two phrases?
horrific
Why is
analogy.
one? Shut up.
That's a
Why is
terrible
one
analogy. You're
dehumanizing
dumbass,
according to
Emmett.
you and the other isn't?
Your brain
That is the
damaged,
question.
Emmett. Your brain is damaged.
I personally
Why-
think that's a
I'm
great
sorry.
question that Emmett has.
Why is one dehumanizing and the other isn't? That is the question.
I already answered this, so I guess if
No, you
everyone else
haven't.
wants to.
You made a bunch of bullshit and then pretended that one was
No,
different,
I-
but you never answer what is the difference between one and the other.
If you don't, just because you don't like an answer or you don't understand an answer, it doesn't mean I
Fine.
didn't
Say it
answer
again. Maybe I'm too fucking retarded, Confluence. Go on,
Yeah,
say it.
spoon feed it
between-
to us.
Between the woman and saying it, the guy with getting out of bed.
Yeah,
to
what is
work,
the difference? Why is one dehumanizing and the other isn't?
I first of all, I never said either was dehumanizing. I said the difference is in those things is that the obvious implication of saying get out of bed and go to fucking work is that the guy is refusing to get out of bed or he's not getting out of bed. Presumably, you're not just like saying that if he's his alarm hasn't gone off and he will be going to out of bed. The sandwich thing is the difference there is that there's no that's why I'm not adding context. I'm saying there's no context there. So presumably you're just saying it out of whole cloth, right? There's no obvious, just like Avarice, even in his example. It's not like his wife refused. He just said it in a joking way, right? That's how most people take it. They're not thinking that their wife is like refusing to cook and fulfill her duties.
Well, no, there is
and some
context
guy's
to
like,
that.
You know,
There's
fucking
context to
you
the
cook, your kids are starving.
But no, there is context to the wife telling the husband to get out of the bed. That because she came to him and she didn't bring him any food while in bed. So there's a context.
Well,
so there you
sure, I
go.
mean, but that's
also,
why
she didn't wake him up with with like morning sex. So that's other
Okay.
context. She's that's
First
like
off,
get out of the
I would
house,
say-
kick out of the house
First off-
grounds.
You guys can disagree, but
You
that, I think
didn't
that
answer.
is still.
You didn't answer my question, Confluence, because when I'm
You did.
asking is why one is dehumanizing and the other isn't.
I
Because
I
Seal-
already
shut up
clarified
for
that
a
neither
second.
of them
Shut up.
are
Shut up.
dehumanizing.
Shut up. Because Seal said that one was dehumanizing and the other wasn't. So I need to know why
I'm not
one is
Seal,
dehumanizing
brother.
and the other
With
isn't.
all due respect, I'm not
Do you
Seal.
realize? Do you realize that you're just carrying water for a fucker that has nothing to do with you? Then, because the
I
question
even
was to
said-
Seal.
I personally think this is
I
really
even-
simple.
The
right?
question
Because-
I even
was
caveated it. I said-
directed to
I said,
Seal,
I
and
don't-
then you try to hold so much. You
Holy
try to carry
shit.
so much fucking
Holy
water
shit.
for
You
him.
just like listen to
eh?
half the words
Yeah,
I say.
you're
That's what
just
you
you're just
actually do.
carrying as much water as
'Cause I
you can, but
clarified. I
it's
literally
apparently
said,
it's not working
I
very
literally
well.
said, I said, if I was going to carry water for Zill, this is what I would say to try to like steel man what he was
Then
saying. And
answer the
like,
question. Why is
caveated
one
it so
dehumanizing
much.
and the other isn't? Answer that. Answer
I
that
don't agree
question.
with that. I clarified that from the beginning. Evan.
Well,
That
then
was
you
the
cannot
first
answer the
thing I
question, then,
clarified.
right? It's not. Then you
And
cannot
then it's
answer
pretty
that. You're not
bad.
gonna do a
That wasn't
fucking
the
steel man
question.
of the
That wasn't
position,
the
right?
question. The
It
question
is
you
the
asked before
question.
was
Emmett,
what is the
you are
difference between
dense.
those
You know
two
that, right?
things?
It is the
You didn't
question. The
ask
question
about
is that
dehumanizing.
Seal
We
even
can go back.
Seal
We
just
can go back.
Seal
That's
just
not
agreed that
context.
one is dehumanizing and the other isn't.
That's fine. I don't agree with. I clarified that. what I
Then
agree
stop
with
carrying
Phil on
water
what
for
I
the fucker
don't.
and let him answer the question.
Emmett,
He
can
did
I ask you a
answer.
question?
He gave his answer, and I said, okay, but there is this difference between these two situations. That's what I said, and you apparently can't like handle.
So the
nuance.
gist of it
It's
is,
fucking crazy.
Zill was wrong. Neither one
Zill
are
was wrong.
dehumanizing. He's using the
Zill
wrong
is
term. That's it.
always
That's the
wrong.
answer.
Zill is
Yeah, so that's
always
what you
wrong.
should have said. Instead of
Yeah.
steel manning him,
I really
just
wanna
say
ask
he's
Emmett a
wrong
question,
about the
Take the
dehumanizing
wrongness
part.
and like pluck
That's
some
the
rightness
contention.
out of it. Okay,
That's the contention.
That's a good thing to do.
What is the question?
I personally think I think Emmett's question is really valid and really good, and I think it's a very solid one. And I want to kind of ask back just to expand on his idea here, right? Because he actually, I think in the phrasing in both, I think they're both equally not a good way to talk to your spouse. So I may actually say that, is it bad if my wife wakes me up and says, "Hey, babe, it's time to go to work," and I wake up and I go, "Oh, you're right. Can you go make me breakfast?" Right? That's a very polite way of doing what Emmett just did. But the Emmett's question is
you're way nicer
like,
than me.
Well, no. I'm just saying they're both the same scenarios, but one is basically demanding. The other one is, hey, we have agreed a partnership here. You know that I go to work. You know that I make the money. Thank you for waking me up. By the way, you know that you make me breakfast. You take care of the kids, and we're applicable in that scenario.
Versus, I go, bitch, coffee.
Yeah, that's fine. Versus I hope she loves that.
I'm gonna rip your fucking balls off. Okay, is that what you wanted? Come up on panel. I'll rip your fucking.
But I mean, ultimately, right? I would say there is no difference of Emmett's version and my version. Personally, this is what I think. I think Emmett is correct that neither one is better or worse. Right? I think they're both equal in that. If I say, "Bitch, make a sandwich," and she says, "Asshole, get up out of bed and go to work." These are what we agreed on. We're just not being polite about it. The other version is the same exact thing, but we're just being polite about it, right? But this is all in an expectation. This is all in an expectation that we've agreed to these rules, right? Most people get married and don't actually agree to these rules, and that's why they get divorced. So, that's a whole nother discussion. But if we're just talking about this, that we agree on the roles. And if one person's saying, get your ass to work because that's what you agreed to, and the other person's saying, well, get me some fucking food because that's what we agreed to, there's no difference between the comments. So I think it is a very valid comment from Emmett, in my opinion.
Man, you do sound a little gay vibe. You know what?
Yeah.
Changed my mind. I'm just kidding.
You said you were going to ask me a question, but I didn't get the question.
The question was my version different than your version? Like, instead of like, get your ass up out of work, versus, hey, you got to get to your alarm's going off, go to work, and then I wake up and say, okay, well then go make me breakfast.
Yeah, the conversation started by saying that, saying, hey, make me a fucking sandwich is dehumanizing for the woman, because saying that the woman should be in the kitchen is dehumanizing. So I asked the question, if the woman says to the man, wake up and go to fucking work, would that be dehumanizing? And Seal said no. Right. So I'm trying to figure out what is the symmetry breaker in between one being dehumanizing and the other one not being dehumanizing, besides the fact that I guess the man has a dick and people apparently have no problem with just saying, hey, bitch, wake up and go to work.
This is where I agree with you.
For a second,
I think it's polite.
I don't know how to think we got a raid, but apparently we did. So if that's true, joining the panel soon, he said.
Based.
Sorry to interrupt. A raid's a raid.
So I agree with you, Emmett. I agree with you. I don't think one is different than the other.
Yeah, Zill's just describing intent where he doesn't actually know what they meant by it at all.
No, I think I know what they meant by it.
I don't think you can read anyone's mind. Shut up.
No, it's ball
Prove it.
and chain.
Yeah, he has access to other people's minds. Yeah.
So substantiate your claim. Prove that you know for a fact.
Kitchen.
Otherwise, it's just an assumption and an opinion.
Wait. What's wrong with having a ball and chain in the kitchen? What's wrong with having her change the stove? What's wrong with that?
See, that's some garbage right there.
Oh, that's garbage. Okay, can you tell me why it's garbage?
Because of my preferences.
Crazy. That's subhuman.
It's subhuman. Why is it subhuman?
Do you think Mo is being serious when he's saying that, Zill? Like, how much terminal levels of autism do you have still?
He's
like,
being serious.
Hey, listen, even if he is, why is that a bad thing?
Of course he's being serious about that.
Even if he was, why is it bad? If she agrees to it, why is it bad?
Look at
if she agrees to it, why is it bad?
Well, two things can be true at the same time, but you haven't answered why it's bad, other than you just saying it's bad. It's bad because it's bad because it's bad?
You can't answer a question.
It's bad because it's a woman.
Answer
but it's
a question.
Okay with a man. It's okay if it happens to a dude.
So Zeal, let's say, Zio, okay, you hear about this situation going down in someone else's house, right? And you put on your white knight armor and you raid the house and you bust in there and you say, my fair lady, I will free you from this chain on this stove. And she looks at you and is like, no, I'm happy. I like it here. What are you going to say then?
No, I mean, I think...
just answer the question.
He could have...
Can you answer the question?
I would not be in that situation. So no.
You're gonna dodge again? It's a hypothetical.
It's hypothetical.
What if you didn't have breakfast yesterday?
Yeah.
My God.
Just answer the damn question.
Yesterday, yeah. I mean, I don't. That's hard to
So
say.
you said I white
Could be
knighted
hungry today, but
busted
breakfast
through their
yesterday.
front door and then did what, Mo?
And
Okay.
said that you were gonna free her.
You're gonna free her, yeah. She's like, no, I like it here. I like being chained to the stove.
Hey, so so long as Mo puts a bed in there, it's all good.
Hey, the chain goes from the bed to the kitchen and then back. That's it. It's on a track.
I say power to you, milady. I'm not paying for the front door.
Okay, so it's only bad
you would be.
if it's if the lady views it as being bad. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
So why are
everybody would
you
agree on
why
that.
are you so then why are you speaking for other women and what their preferences are?
No, it's bad because it's disrespectful.
No, but why are you speaking for other women? You just clarified that it wouldn't if you wouldn't do anything and you wouldn't be fine if she wanted it. Then why are you speaking for other people who you don't even know or you don't have any access to their mind or any inclination of their feelings or preferences in the matter? Why are you putting yourself on this moral pedestal to speak for all these poor women?
What if they don't find it disrespectful? What if they are fine with it?
Listen, it's about this.
It's about your feelings.
It's about grandstanding, moral
My
high ground, like trying to be
preferences.
my preferences.
I know what's
It's
good
because
for you. You
somebody on
don't
this
know what's
panel
good
is
for you.
listening to this and going in this hypothetical in their brain. They're like, "Oh, it is okay if I chain my wife," even though we all are joking. We all know what Mo's point is, and Mo's point is correct.
No, it's about if it's disrespectful to her and the way you talk to her. You shouldn't talk to your spouse disrespectfully. You shouldn't say, bitch, give me a sandwich
What's
in a
wrong
way
with-
that's like,
what's wrong
you
with
know,
chaining them to the stove? I
No,
just wanna-
There's a whole lot of ought
people
nots,
take
but
that
you're not explaining why.
and they say
Yeah.
respectfully.
I
and
do
that's
that
what
seriously. What's wrong
Who
with chaining them to
decides
the
what's
stove?
disrespectful? Is it you or is it?
My wife
know
has
what
a tether.
disrespect is,
All right.
Well, no, I don't. You can explain who
I
decides.
saw the tether. I did see the tether.
No, you know what disrespect sounds like, Mo.
Well, no, disrespect can be many different things in many different cultures. In American culture, like kids playing video games with their dads can take them out in a match and say, "Oh, I really got you there." In Japanese culture, that would be super offensive.
Fucked up.
So you need to explain to me how are you deciding what's disrespectful or not?
Why are you yelling? I'm on panel.
Mo, I'm just saying.
You're just saying what you
I
don't know.
think you should cuss at your spouse like that. You know?
Well,
So it's your own
You're-
preference.
Yeah.
It's
Wow.
disrespectful.
Under
By
whose
your
standard is it disrespectful?
It's that with the tone, man. Look,
Whose standard is it disrespectful? Please just answer that. What are you using as a standard to measure something being disrespectful? Thank you, Lush.
When you're being cussed at and disrespected in conversation, right?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, don't
We do it to each other all the time.
Yeah, we do it all the time.
Hey, dear. Guys, cussing is bad.
I guess
You
cussing's
cursed at
bad.
people, Zill. You cursed at people and insulted them. Isn't that disrespectful, Zill?
Now
You're not living up to your own standard?
Yeah, Zill.
Avarice, I told you you were low, fucker. Turn it up. See, I just cursed at Avarice. Think he feels disrespected?
Well,
I don't know. Avarice is usually so loud. I have to have him on 20, and he's still 20.
Oh, you're downgrading Avarice? How dare you? How
Otherwise,
dare you?
Avarice is blowing out my freaking eardrums. Okay,
Hey
but
there,
now I have him
Zill.
cranked to 200. But Zill,
Man,
Zill,
Zill.
I want to ask Zill a question for a bit, because I don't usually want to ask a personal question, but I am
I'll
honestly
help you
curious.
out.
I feel it's relevant. Zill, if you're willing to say, what is your longest relationship? Because I can see what you're saying if you've only been in short-term relationships, but if you've been in a relationship for multiple years, it's weird to me that you don't understand that couples can have different dynamics where it's totally fine to say shit like that to each
I've
other,
been
and
in
that's
a relationship for over 7 years.
And you guys didn't have any it was all serious all the time.
Hey.
You couldn't say anything disrespectful. They would just take that
Confluence.
super personally.
Confluence, you're being wrong here. You're not recognizing that Zill might have had a different experience in a relationship, while also saying, Zill, you should recognize that other people have different experiences in relationships.
There you go, Confluence.
It's true.
Much better.
But it is.
Oh,
it is,
God,
yeah, that is better.
He's
It
back.
is hard. It
I'm
is hard
back.
for me to imagine. It is hard for me to imagine though a 7-year relationship that's like just super like that you don't get into like the joking territory at all. Like that's
Yeah,
could have a
super
different
straight
experience.
laced.
It's
There we
just,
go.
I've been in-
And you hear me now, right?
It's really hard
Yes.
to imagine.
Not about
I think
that.
there's three different scenarios you can look at here, right? And I have to
I
concede
can
to
read your
Mo
letter.
rebuttal about my preferences, right? Like whether I consider that good in a relationship or not, or whether I don't. And then I can also concede to Zill a bit here, because I do feel relationships I've seen where in the three scenarios, scenario one is the two couples know their responsibilities and they're respectful to each other. They don't say, bitch, do this, bitch, do that, or you asshole, do this, right? They're just like, hey, I noticed, this, can you help with that? Respectful. Now, the other type of relationship that I've seen, and it's not joking, they do yell at each other, and it's very toxic, and it's bad for the kids. And once again, this is my preferences from what I've seen, is it causes stress in the marriage, and maybe they stay married forever, right? Maybe they never get divorced, but they're always in contempt against each other. They're always yelling at each other. I do not think that is a good relationship. Now, Confluence, what you were saying, can you have fun with your wife every once in a while? Yeah, I will actually say, bitch, get me coffee, and she'll laugh because she knows I'm joking at that point, and it's not disrespectful at that point. But I mean, I would actually kind of side a little bit more with Zill, that when you see people actually saying that in a negative context of disrespect in a marriage, it is a toxic marriage. It's toxic for the kids. And yes, this is my preferences. I would say that marriages where both parties are respectful of each other and can actually have that fun banter together is a much more healthy relationship than when you're in that negative.
Happy St. Patty's Day!
Happy St. Patty's Day. But Zill seems to be not seeing that the third option. That what even Zerka sees it. The jokes and irony are not dehumanizing. Like Zill doesn't seem to acknowledge that could be the case that you could call
I
your
think
wife or
you're
girlfriend a
missing.
bitch
There
and,
could be multiple, but there could be multiple reasons that are missing. They could be at each other's throat for the heat of the chase, right? Like you like, bitch, get me a sandwich. Bitch, do this, and she's like, oh, like it gets to her loins every time, right? And then she'd be like, eat it, motherfucker, and that get to his loins, right? And then that's how they sexually talk to each other throughout the day to trigger the nightly activities.
Yeah, that's
right.
That's scenario 3, right? That is not the scenario I was talking about.
That's toxic.
How's that toxic? How's that toxic? If that's their thing,
That's the mood.
Bill, that's great.
If that's
now
their,
this guy wants to infringe on other people's sexual encounter. Holy shit! He wants to be the judge, jury, and execution
If that's the way
on
they
this.
sexually talk to each other, if that's the way they peacock to each other, why is that a problem?
Can I ask a question real quick just to get caught up? Are we on the topic? Is it some human to cook? Are we specifically talking about women or just making food in general?
We're talking about guys with long hair are more women than men.
That's how it started.
Indian.
I agree.
Emmett brought up a really good point. Is it any different?
Why you gotta drink it so close to oh my god!
I'm not even gonna talk to him.
Case in point there. There we go. That's
Hey,
very feminine.
Confluence. I'm gonna go eat dinner that my wife cooked for me, so I'm gonna drop off for now.
No, wait. Make sure you're respectful. Make sure you're respectful. Don't look at her even cross-eyed.
Tell her.
I'll make sure.
Holy shit! What did you do?
Or anything.
Tread lightly. Zill's gonna come in the door and just like white knight.
He likes it when I say naughty
Take her
words,
away.
so I think I'll take that back. Actually, I'm gonna have to go be rude or something.
Don't be toxic.
I'm gonna say if you can't cook,
I'm gonna be extra
Listen.
toxic.
Before you say anything, pass it by Zill to make sure it's okay. Okay, that's what you got to do.
Yeah, for sure. All right, you guys take care. I'll catch you later.
Take care.
If you can't
Hey,
cook,
I'd
you're
like to answer the question.
I'll have to send
Go
him
ahead,
a
Keelan.
Discord so he can DM me for permission first.
I don't think it is subhuman to cook.
See, you're straw manning.
Bold statement. Holy shit, that's
a straw
Zill,
man.
I'm not
Asshole.
talking to you. I'm answering
Dumbass.
the question at the bottom of the
Lowbrow,
screen.
Low IQ, smooth brain.
Come on, ZZ Top.
Whoa. Don't you talk to Keelan like that.
No one talks to Keelan like that.
He's
Like that.
Smooth as a river rock. That brain.
I have so many fucking wrinkles, you couldn't believe it.
No, you're smooth as a river rock, buddy.
Maybe my butt is.
Just call him
Okay,
retarded.
this flirting has gotten way too far.
Okay.
Yeah, you got fucking room. Holy shit.
Are you guys unable to cook? Like, you guys don't know how to cook? Is that?
I cook all the time. I don't think it's
This
something.
started for this. The prompt is a bit of a joke, but this started from if you say "bitch, make me a sandwich." Is that always Zill is saying that's always disrespectful? He can't imagine a world in which you're saying.
I
that
don't
like
think
a
making a
joking,
sandwich
Oh,
is
you're
playful.
straw manning me.
Okay, Matt, wait, if I may.
I know that's why I put it in the but yeah, no, the
I may?
topic started with the
straw
bitch
man.
making-
You may, Lutch. Go ahead, Lutch. I approve.
Well, is it the bitch part or is it the directive to make a sandwich?
It's the disrespect part, Lutch.
He doesn't know Lutch.
How dare you
He doesn't know Lutch.
disrespect him?
Respect, Lutch. That's what it's about.
Lutch, the answers you're looking for are not here. I'm sorry.
So what I'm asking, is it disrespectful to call her a bitch or is it disrespectful to ask her to make a sandwich in the first place?
It's if you ask your spouse in a way like, "B, get me a sandwich right now," and flex on them, and you puff some smoke in their face, and you kick them in the shin.
Okay, so if I said, "Dear, can you please make me a sandwich?"
That's disrespectful.
Okay, so if I said, "Dear, can you please make me a sandwich?"
Oh, that's beautiful.
No issue, right?
That's beautiful.
Okay,
That's
so
a loving,
we're
that's a
tone
loving, beautiful relationship.
Yes.
I love
There you go,
that.
Lutch.
What if my girl loves to be called bitch and loves to be?
Well, once again, you guys are crossing this line where we know that there are toxic relationships where men actually do that out of disrespect, and there are men that do it, as Confluence was saying, and Avarice was saying.
Is someone arguing?
It makes his wife's groins like
Vibes arguing.
jump out of everywhere, right?
Can I ask
It
a
depends on
question,
what the
Lutch?
intent is. What is the intent? Is the intent that I'm having fun with my wife, or is the intent that I'm actually trying to demoralize her, knock her down?
What if
a step?
demoralizing her is what she likes? What if she likes you dirty whore, you fucking
Well, once again,
filthy
it's the intent.
degenerate
That's what she wants.
whore?
That's what she wants.
That's
You guys,
right.
you keep on mixing the two. You keep
Can
on
I ask a
mixing the two.
question?
There
Can I ask a
are
question, Lutch,
people
real
that
quick?
are mean to other people, and there are people that, if somebody else was listening, you would think they're being mean, but that's actually what the other person wants, right? Those are two different categories.
Right.
You guys have to separate those two categories.
But what if the other one? What
by
if the other
me-
one's mean to the other one to get that reaction? So they're both mean to each other to literally get that reaction because that both sexually triggers them, even though they don't know that that's how they're sexually triggered.
I'll have to look that up
Allow
in the
people to
DSM
be
because it sounds like a very
sexual.
dysfunctional marriage.
Well, I'm just wondering.
We should
Yeah, what if they
not
just
be
like?
that
What if they just
sexual in
like really
public.
angry sex? You know, that's what they like, and that's
This
the
is
only
why
way they
I don't
can.
like. I
Toxic
don't like when
as
this
hell.
gets reduced to tone policing because if you,
Toxic as hell.
the tone can matter. If anyone's been in an interpersonal relationship, the tone absolutely matters. It's not like you guys say tone policing as if it's like
Tone
a dismissive,
fluence.
like, oh, you're tone policing. But if you're talking to
Who's
like a
banging?
girlfriend or your wife, and
I
you're
think I
using a
can-
really harsh tone, you're not being ironic. Yeah, that's gonna come.
Yeah,
across
that's
as
what I'm talking about.
fuck.
I think I can square the circle here. Clearly, whoever initiated this question is talking about the force of putting a woman into the gender role that she doesn't want to be in. And I think we can all agree that forcing a woman to do anything, forcing a person to do anything they don't want to do is wrong. What this doesn't encompass is the
Well,
fact.
maybe you think that.
Hold
on. Well, is
Anyway.
it wrong? Is it wrong to stop a special needs person from hurting themselves?
I haven't been up here 5 minutes. You're gonna fucking jump on
Well,
my shit.
You
Yeah,
said
well, you
that
threw that
you
force
can't
word in
force-
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you said you can't force somebody, but like, what if they're like a special needs person and they have a need to want to shove a knife in their leg? Can you force them to stop that
Totally different
behavior?
argument that I was.
Wait, well, what about forcing a man to step up and take care of his family? Is that bad?
No, that should happen.
That should
I
happen.
don't-
So the
I
men.
don't-
So wait, hold on. If that should happen, then what's wrong with forcing a woman to take on her gender role?
We pick
I
on
don't have
confluence
huge
for him to
problems
get a
with
car.
gender roles. I don't have
So he
huge
steps
problems
up.
with generals.
This
I
is
have
terrible.
Problems
Okay,
with
one at a
how
time.
you
We're
do
going
that.
Lutch and Keelan. I'm gonna try to host. Okay, I'm gonna try to do my job.
Gonna try to host with your nut juice over there.
Finally,
Suck some more in your nut juice,
On
Con.
my second one. Okay, second one.
Second nut juice can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nut juice can.
So when
It's tasting better and better,
fine.
okay?
So fine, force maybe is a strong word. So imply that there would be a negative consequence for not doing a thing that a person doesn't want to do. Does that work better for you?
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. Say again.
Are you asking?
Oh yeah, you were listening. So when I say force, it is a colloquial discussion of talking about asking people to do something they don't want to do with an expectation that they should do it, despite the fact that they don't want to do it. No? Yes?
Well, you're saying force still. So.
Did you say asking them?
I'm colloquially defining that.
Force is asking.
Force can asking them.
Hey, can Mo? Can you give me your hat? I'm forcing it. I'm forcing. Mo,
I don't know.
I'm asking you for the hat. That's force.
Are you gonna force ask me to get my hat?
I'm gonna force ask you for that hat.
Wait, are there consequences if she doesn't get the sandwich? What are the consequences?
She gets slapped in the fucking
face. Is she gonna go into the guillotine? She's gonna go to the guillotine? What's the consequence?
What are we in, like 1400s? What the hell are you talking about?
My question. May I restate my question?
Guillotine? Of course not. We use trees nowadays. Get on.
I hate when people call it guillotine.
What I'm asking,
Mo, you feel better? You say that word the
Don't
same way that
signal your
Mel
racism.
says that word, Mo. I just want to point that out, okay?
What?
Mel said that last night. She said guillotine.
Guillotine?
Yeah, and you just said it now. So you and Mel.
That's what he said.
Okay? No, he said guillotine.
Oh, I heard guillotine. You sure?
So the question is, is it improper? Is it improper to is it improper to pressure someone that you are in a relationship with to do something specific that is not inherent to the parameters of the relationship if they don't want to do it?
No, it's not.
No.
Okay, here, I'll give you an idea, right? So let's say my wife wants to go get the cat on the third floor of the burning building. I'm on the first floor with my wife, and she wants to run up to the third floor. I'm going to force my wife to go outside and leave the cat behind.
That's not the same thing.
No.
It doesn't mean
running up the, I'm forcing. I'm forcing.
Yeah, you guys are freaking fucking up the force comment.
What do you mean? Right? I'm taking her and removing her from the house against her will.
Doesn't apply to everything.
Against her will.
To not, against her will to not have harm versus you forcing her to do something that harms.
Oh, she's gonna have harm. She's gonna be emotionally devastated from the cat being dead.
Yeah, okay, but are you so simpleton?
I'm weighing the harm. I'm weighing the harm.
That,
did you guys forget the parameters he gave?
Mentally incapable of doing something is a good thing, and forcing somebody
again, I'm weighing which one harm. I'm weighing the harm.
Okay. So the
if I knew that my wife, my wife could make it up to the third story building and get like just a second degree burn on her hand, I might consider it.
That would be force for care. Now, if you're forcing
again,
your wife
I might
to
consider
cook
it
for you, and she mentally is breaking down, and you slap her because she's not doing it, just to teach her a lesson. Is that force also justified? Because really, what we're talking about here is justification of force, and when we can justify force, and when we can't justify force.
Dad? Who's the?
You're basically saying if I can force somebody to do something, I can force them to do anything without justification.
I'm saying that in my relationship, I have the monopoly on force, right? So I get to choose how to use it.
Yeah, everybody has the monopoly on force. And by the way,
my wife has no say in force in this family.
Yeah, but that's a bullshit argument, right? So I mean,
care elaborate?
Yeah. So look at it this way. Very simple.
Wow.
Andrew Wilson says it all the time. If all men in the world decided, and this would be great for Emmett, that we could just cage up women and do whatever.
I did cage one.
Yeah, good job.
Okay, so what's the issue?
And so here, yeah. Well, why don't we do that? Why
we did?
Why don't we do
some
that?
of us are. I did one. I only need one.
I did personally see her in her cage, so I can confirm.
Are you answering Everest's question with a question though? Like, can you?
No,
can you elaborate.
It's simple, right? Why don't we do that? And he's like, okay, yeah, my wife's in a cage. Show me your wife in a cage.
I do this. Like my wife.
Well, we're getting off topic here. You're saying that he doesn't have the monopoly on force. How does he not have the monopoly on force?
I'm trying to understand how I don't have the anything I say goes. If my wife needs a punishment, I choose how to punish.
Okay,
I choose the amount of force that is necessary, and she accepts that force.
If we look at men and women, men have the monopoly on force.
Again, what is wrong with me giving my wife a smack bottom?
We can do anything we want with that force. Correct?
Again, what is wrong with giving my wife a smack bottom?
That's a Mott and Bailey average because you say, I'm
especially
gonna do
proper like that. Bottom.
crazy stuff. Everest, this is a Mott and Bailey. You'd be like,
This is
I'm gonna do
okay.
this crazy stuff to my wife. She's in a cage. But then when you get pressured on it, you're like, I just want to spank her on the bottom.
I mean,
Yeah,
she's in a cage. I mean, what crazier way? I mean, if I had that trestle thing, I would use it.
Keelan,
okay.
yell for us,
Logical
please.
fallacy,
What
bastard.
is your position, Keelan? What do you want to say?
So, I mean, ultimately here...
Is your name Keelan, Vibe? I'm sorry. Is your name Keelan? I love you, Vibe, but I want to hear from Keelan.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that I don't think it's subhuman to cook.
You said that already. You said you had more to say.
Nice.
So fucking say it.
Can I
Say it
ask
with
you a
your
question?
chest. Say it with your hunter eyes, Keelan. Also,
So
cam up,
anyway,
okay?
getting back to the original question that actually has to do with the topic. So if we are saying you are in a marriage with someone and you are pressuring them to
just
do
so we're
something,
clear, actually, Fukushima had the thing most close to the topic. Just by saying it was subhuman to
Can I ask you a question real quick?
No. So the question about subhuman.
You're such a special needs child.
Okay. Is it okay?
Can I have your address to buy you a helmet?
Is it okay? Is it okay?
Good sponsor him.
Is it okay to pressure somebody with?
He'll send you paintings in the mail every month. He'll send you pictures.
Is it okay? Is it okay? Is it okay to pressure somebody?
Yes, he is the special needs kid. Somebody get Indian Jesus a yo-yo.
Is it okay? Is it okay? The too bad that still doesn't have a fucking host or a moderator. Is it okay to pressure somebody?
Oh my god! I don't even know a single word he's saying. Does anybody anybody know what he's saying?
He keeps cutting out.
Yeah.
I just
Is it
switched my
okay?
mic.
Is it okay?
Lutz, you cut out like half of that shit, so we don't even know what you're talking about.
Dude, it's already hard for me to listen to somebody your color speak, so you have to speak clearly.
Damn,
Everest.
I fucking talk over me. Is it okay?
I have a question.
Is it okay? Is it okay that you pressure somebody with whom in which you are in a relationship with to do something that was not previously agreed upon within that relationship on the punishment of shame or
Can you bring your volume down to like 6 registers, just so, like a little deeper, so that you're less high pitched, so that we can hear you better? Because your pitch is really high. It sounds like a woman, and it ends up being Pratt. It's getting picked up by my Prattle filter.
You can not piss me off.
Confluence, control the panel.
Yeah, Confluence, point of
I have
order.
a question.
Confluence.
Confluence.
I have a question.
Stop sucking your nut juice and do something.
Nobody's got the balls to answer my question. Got it.
Hey, nobody's answering my questions either. Just so you know. Hey, side note, there is mute. You can pay to mute people in the audience. Just so you know.
Pay to mute confluence.
So wait. Can we all just let Lutch get his question out if he can land his plane in within like a minute, and then we can respond to it.
Which one? Who are we letting?
Lutch.
Oh yeah, just bring the baritone down so it doesn't go through my prattle filter.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Very important.
Is it okay to pressure someone with whom you are in a relationship with to do something that was not previously agreed upon within that relationship, lest they get some type of quote unquote punishment?
That includes slapping them on the butt, Avarice.
That's too vague of a question.
There's a bit of, it's kind of vague.
Narrow it down. We can narrow it down. That's a starting point.
Narrow it down, yeah. Well, okay, first off, like based on what the example you just gave, I would say possibly yes, right? Because what if late, some point in a relationship, you both grow and you need to go towards a certain new path, and the punishment might not be physical, it might just be that the relationship ends. So that's still punishment.
And we are establishing that there is, in fact, I'm going to bring the register. So we are, in fact, establishing that there is.
Say it with your chest.
We are establishing that there is a line, and there are some things that you can pressure your partner to do, despite the fact that they did not agree to.
It's not my fault. He sounds like the guy that goes, "Give it all you got. Give it all you got."
We were getting so far, Avarice. We were almost there, Avarice.
Let him speak, Avarice. I don't want to have to come over there and sniff you.
But we did establish that there is a line. There are some things that it's okay to pressure your partner in. Do we think it's okay to pressure that all things because they're your partner?
There is no line. I have the subjective authority.
Okay, so you can pressure your partner to do anything.
Anything I want.
So if they
got a big forehead.
So
yeah, it comes with the territory.
Be clear, Avarice. Just to be clear.
You're like the first person that's done that on panel, but my friends have been doing that for years. Congratulations, you got the first thing related to my real life.
Yeah, whatever weird shit you're into is not really relevant to the conversation, except for what you have to say.
Why is it weird?
Question. So you think it's okay to have your, let's say it's your wife, that it's okay for your wife to be Cersei Lannister shamed throughout the streets, where you're being shame, and she's walking through the streets naked. If she doesn't want to do it,
well, just so we're clear, if some other husband with the same authority decided to put his wife through that, then yeah, sure, that's fine. Hold on, no. Listen to what I'm saying, because I'm listening to what the fuck you're saying. Listen to what I'm saying. If another husband with a similar wife had the same authority in his house, and that was his punishment that he would deem is the shame, I would have no problem with him deeming that as his punishment for his wife. I
think if you're punishing your wife, you failed as a
personally
husband.
would not put my wife through that punishment, because that's not how I punish my wife.
Okay, so that's not what I asked. So
you said would I? You said would I do that? You said would I do that?
You're saying the guy who would do that is justified in doing that.
Yes.
Why is he justified?
In his house, he has the authority first on how to punish my
in public. No. I specifically talked about Cersei Lannister going through the streets in public.
I got it.
She walk publicly naked and getting shit thrown at her while there's a bell. Everybody's saying
again
shame,
because that was his authority.
Why is he right to do that?
Again, I don't fucking get this, dude. Because that was his authority. He deemed that judgment upon his wife. What part do you not understand?
Question.
I don't understand why you think that is a reasonable thing. Like that's
because he has. What? Okay,
so
do you know? Okay, so hold on. So if somebody, hold on. If somebody,
so I mean, whatever Jesus says.
If somebody comes into your house, do you not have permission to shoot them?
Is your wife your property, sir?
Not in California or New York.
Is a woman property?
Do you want the best for people who break into your house? Do you want the best?
My wife has succumbed to me as my authority, submits her whole self to me, and my entire authority.
I think you need to be convicted of domestic abuse. Like, who the fuck? What are you talking about punishing your wife?
Well, I mean, sometimes punishments need
What, are you saying you beat your wife, you sack of shit?
Keelan, what's your, if your question is going to be, is it subhuman to cook? I swear to God.
Hell yeah, he's saying that. He is a
No, I'm asking you a question, Avarice. What do you mean by punish your wife?
I want
by punish my wife by whatever I see fit due to whatever.
And what do you seem fit? What do you seem fit?
Whatever it may be.
Are you saying you beat your wife, dude?
I'm not saying I do or do not do anything.
Okay, this is like an
It's a yes or no question.
Okay?
Do you beat your wife?
Check. Okay. We Wasteland Games. Come on.
If he sees his feet, that's what he's saying. If he sees his feet.
But Keelan, let's hear your question. Assuming it's a real question.
Yes or no question, Avarice.
What?
Keelan, we're on a Keelan. We're on a Keelan. Keelan, we're on a Keelan.
Yeah, Confluence. I've been wondering.
I don't see how that's relevant to the topic.
Earlier.
Shut the fuck up!
No, you brought it up, fat ass.
I didn't.
Holy shit! Holy
I didn't say how it's relevant.
Is any of your names Keelan? I'm sorry.
But the fact that you call me fat's a compliment. Thanks.
Avarice.
Mute this.
Lardass.
We're going to
Avarice,
Keelan.
do you beat your wife, Avarice?
Keelan.
So we're talking about feminism, and I have a question related to some women in my life, and it deals kind of with the idea of feminism. So one of them lives very far away, and I talked to her quite a bit, and the other one lives pretty close. And the one who lives pretty close she said, you should stop talking to this other woman who lives far away. So, like, do I respect the woman in this case and I stop talking to the other woman, or do I respect the other woman and keep talking to her? Like, that's a kind of a feminist question if you think about it. Like, who do I respect more, the woman or the woman?
I mean, she's just giving you advice saying, like, you know, it's like if you don't long distance relationships don't work, dude.
Are you give me the scenario again? You're married to one and there's a woman far away, or you're just like dating?
He's not dating or married to any of these women in this.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So there's one woman near you, and are you dating this woman in the scenario or no?
No.
It sounds like
no. Okay. And then so you're not dating her, and then there's another woman's far away, and the one that's closer to you wants you to stop talking to the one that's far away. Is that the scenario?
Yes.
Yeah, you tell the woman closer to not mind her own fucking business, shut the fuck up, and you'll do what you want.
No, tell her
That's
to
the answer.
commit if she wants.
I got a question for
No. You tell her to shut the fuck up, and it's none of her business because you're not married. And if she takes it the wrong way, then you don't want to marry her anyway. She's gonna be a fucking bitch.
I am a feminist, and I feel like that's disrespectful to women.
Oh, great! Congratulations. Well, then in your scenario, there's 3 women talking. Then okay, you gave me the wrong fucking scenario.
Oh, how did you know about the third woman who asked me if I would do a dance class with her, and I said no.
Oh,
you're not helping you're not really helping your scenario here at dance class.
Keelan said no to the dance.
Hold on, he's like
no.
He said no, dude.
He's like
You
Mark
said no?
Wahlberg
But
and the
Zill-
other guys. He took dancing class to make fun of the
leaving.
fruity kid.
075.
But this is where the question for Zill comes
I've got
in.
a question for you, Avarice.
So, Zill, am I being disrespectful to these women, and should I ask for their forgiveness?
No, if you're not committed to either one, then you don't owe them commitment. Like if you're
So I can be mean to them?
No, don't be mean. Don't be mean to them. What is that?
But I'm
Don't
being
be an
mean to
asshole.
them.
Don't be an asshole.
I don't
What's wrong
understand,
with that?
Zill.
But what if they view him as not doing what they want, being mean?
What?
Yeah.
What if they?
She's like, it's mean if you keep talking to that woman. Why aren't you doing what I want?
I don't know. Just pick one or the other, dude. And
Yeah,
stick
no,
with it.
she can't call any shots unless they are committed to each other. She can't.
So it's
call
okay
any
to be
shots
mean
on-
to women sometimes.
You don't have to be mean.
No.
You just have to say, "Hey, we're not committed to each other, so I am actually talking to other women, and so I hope you understand." Unless you.
And
want
what if
this
she says, "But that's
relationship
mean.
to
You're being
change."
mean to me. You're disrespecting me. You're not respecting my wishes.
No,
You're being mean
because
to me."
the way I said it is very respectful and laying down the tracks as they are, laying down the facts.
Well, who decides what's being
I
mean?
didn't
You
have-
or the woman?
You don't have to cuss or say
Patriarchy.
nothing disrespectful the way I laid it down just there. Real nice.
But what if? But who's
Situation
deciding what's
is-
disrespectful?
Situation is, we're not committed, so you really can't call shots.
I think
on
you're
who
being
I talk to.
disrespectful to her wishes, and that's
But
not
Zill-
that's being mean.
No,
Zill, I don't think you understand.
That's
We are
ridiculous.
committed as
Exactly.
friends. Every time you have a friendship, you have a commitment to them, right?
Yeah. See?
No, I'm talking about when you're dating someone, you have a commitment to not date other. Well, that's a different level of the relationship. Once you decide, all right, we're gonna be just with each other and not date others, right?
But you didn't help me. Like, who do I tell? Who do I say I'm done talking to? Like, I'm being mean to whoever I say that.
You have to choose.
Yeah.
I was told to.
I don't think you have to choose. I'm pretty sure I told you how to lay it down, bud. Do you want me to say it again?
Don't tell me what to do, bitch.
Okay, well, then don't take my advice, little child.
You're
Don't
getting
take my
spicy.
advice, kid.
I like it.
Hey, you're being mean to a woman. Don't call him bitch.
All right, then.
Woman on woman violence.
Now, Avarice,
Yeah.
I got a question for you.
Avarice.
How do you punish your wife, dude? Because you're making it seem like you beat your wife.
Why does it matter? Why does it matter how I punish my wife? That doesn't.
Yeah, I don't think a grown ass
question.
man should be punishing another grown ass person. That's
Again. Your subjective opinion has nothing to do.
Again,
with
I'm starting to think you're abusing your wife, dude.
Again, you can think what you want.
How should a grown ass person fucking punish another grown ass person? Like,
I don't know. How do people punish other grown ass people in prison?
I don't know.
Are you saying your wife is your prisoner?
That is abusive.
No, I'm just making just another correlation here.
Are you insane? That's abusive.
What are you talking about?
Punish each other in prison?
Well, no, but I'm just saying that my wife can act out like a prisoner.
You're really concerning me, Avarice.
I'm saying that my wife can. I'm saying that my wife could act out.
Prison torture ever?
Could act
no,
out.
I was just
what
making.
The fuck?
I was making. No, I was just making hypothetical.
Oh, you don't prison torture your wife? How do you torture your wife then?
Pull it up.
How do you hit her and torture her, Avarice?
What? I mean, you're just putting on all these words.
Just tell us.
Look,
I don't know how this is important, how I handle my household.
And you wouldn't give me a yes or no answer on whether or not you beat your wife. You're really making
because it's not relevant to the prompt.
Again, you said like you punish your wife. You're not saying how. It sounds like you're abusing your goddamn wife, dude.
I'm glad you think that, but again, this has nothing to do with the prompt.
Glad
you're just going with your fifis. I'm so angry. He beats his wife.
No,
well, yeah, I think if you beat your wife, you should get your ass kicked.
You can think what you want. I think you're gay. Does that make you gay?
You're a grown ass man.
Okay, I asked you right. I'm a grown ass man.
That does make you a bundle of sticks, Avarice, for hitting a woman.
Okay. Yeah.
That makes you a bundle of sticks, Avarice.
That makes me a bundle of sticks. Oh, how dare I? The punishment's
you're a
real
bundle
in
of
this
sticks
one.
If you hit a woman, you
are.
are.
Dog shit. So come on, tell us, Avarice. How do you punish your fucking wife?
You tell me.
How should he?
No, you're the one who does it, so you tell me, dude.
How should I punish my wife?
How do you know that?
I'd fight you in the boxing ring.
I don't think you should punish another
extended version. Extended version.
Oh, should I punish my wife?
I teach you a lesson in the boxing ring, Avarice.
Okay, you teach me a lesson. Go ahead.
I'd put you in the hospital from the boxing ring.
All right, you're a big man now.
I would.
Meet me out back behind the school. We're gonna settle
How about
this.
you show us your face before you do that?
Fuck! It's been a while since we got a new fight.
How about you put a face on your screen?
The guy that hides behind the Matrix shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
tell me, how do you punish your wife?
Tell me, how should I punish my wife?
Are you looking for
I don't
pointers?
think you should. So tell me how you do.
Tell me what this has to do with the prompt.
Last one, go.
It has nothing to do with the prompt. It has everything.
Then I don't
to do
see how
with
this
you
is relevant.
saying you punish your wife for no
Then
reason.
you just want to get all angry on panel for no reason. Is what it sounds like.
Well, if you're beating your wife, of course I'm going to be angry.
I'm so angry.
It's not very Christian. Nope.
I don't know if it's in German StreamYard much. I don't see it.
What do you know about Christianity?
How
do you know it's not very Christian?
Yeah, let's tell us.
I mean, Yaldabaoth worshippers love abusing their partners.
So you should know that in Christianity, a husband is supposed to correct the wife, right?
Well, I'm sorry to tell you, Avarice, but if you're beating your wife, I think you need to, I can't say that on panel.
Okay, just post it again.
So you would know that in Christianity, a husband
I
is
don't know.
supposed to correct the wife.
I don't
right?
think it's against the panel to think that this guy should be neutered.
Yeah, neutered.
Have to go, go to the doctor, get him snipped off.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah, is that what you think? I'm glad.
I don't see it on YouTube, and I don't see it in StreamYard.
Do you have something that's like blogging all caps or something? God damn it!
So, Everest, tell me.
All right,
how do you
I'll just
punish
say it
your
out
wife?
loud.
Tell me how do you punish your wife?
Seconds. Everybody, shut up and full screamer for 5 seconds. Whether it is on my channel or on Confluence's channel, every single donation gets a treat for Morty. It's going to be a bigger treat if it's on my channel, but it will still get a treat if you donate to Confluence. Get those donos in, you broke ass bitches.
All right, Avrice, tell me how you punish your wife.
I mean, how do you think I should punish my wife?
With a switch.
I don't think you should in general. So tell me how you do, because you brought it up.
No, you keep bringing it up. I keep saying that I.
You're the one who brought it up first.
No, I say that I dictate what the
it.
punishment is in my household. You're the one that keeps bringing up
what the punishment is.
Yeah.
Tell me what it is then.
That's none of your business. That's none of your business.
Well, what do you decide?
It is my
normally?
fucking business, because you're talking about beating your goddamn wife.
No, you're the one that's talking about beating my wife. You're the one so interested in my punishment.
Avarice.
Oh, you got some kind of kink over there, big guy? You want an avarice punishment?
Mary?
You want me to whip out that 9 tails for you?
Punish me,
Wasteland?
Avarice. Punish
You want
me,
that 9 tails?
I mean, maybe.
Hit me harder!
Maybe.
Hit me harder, Avarice.
Mary.
I mean, maybe, Avarice, but still. Tell me how you beat your wife, dude.
You tell me.
Mary.
Evers, it sounds like you do. So what's a normal beating?
I fucking knew it. He doesn't go by Mary. I fucking knew it.
Oh,
Just tell
right.
me.
Oh, yeah, he did say. Oh, Elon, you're right. You're right.
Avarice, you can just say
Wasteland,
however
you're
I
on
see
4K.
fit.
That is.
Tell me how you beat your goddamn wife.
What? How should I beat my wife?
You're a
Now
false. You're a false trans. You actually are.
What are you talking about? Look, Avarice, tell me how you beat your fucking wife.
You said your name.
No,
was
you
Mary.
tell me
That was
how
your
I should
chosen,
beat my
and
wife.
Theo said it a million times, and you didn't say anything because you forgot.
Yeah, I go
that
by
was your
fucking
chosen
Mary.
name.
But look, I'm talking to Avarice right now, so Avarice.
No, fuck off.
I'm drilling into avarice right
no,
now.
fuck off,
I'm
fuck
trying
off.
to get.
Right.
I'm trying to get a piece. I'm trying to get my 10 pounds of flesh in right here for something that means nothing. My single
trying to
beta
ask-
bitch can't even get a
I'm
wife.
trying to make
And
it
here I am
worthwhile
trying
for
to
the
drill
fucking
in on
viewers,
Avarice's
'cause-
wife.
right.
How dare he have control over his. It's my preferences.
I'll fuck your dad, Avarice.
What happened?
I bet you would, you gay boy.
Damn.
Who am I?
I sure shit am.
Go have fun with it.
Why would I ban? Why would I ban Wasteland?
Bite.
Wasteland
Meow.
but he didn't do anything like TOS.
No, Avarice, tell us how
pointing
you
at me.
punish your wife, dude.
And tell me
Because
how you want
brought
to
it
fuck
up,
my
you
dad.
said
This
it.
sounds more
Confluence, I didn't
interesting.
say
Go ahead.
anything about
Tell me how you're gonna
Probably
have gay
something
butt
weird,
sex with my father.
Wasteland, if you think about
Go
it.
ahead. Tell me how you're gonna have gay butt sex with my father.
I didn't
Hey,
say kick him.
yo! Hey, you! Whoa!
Go ahead.
What?
Tell me.
Probably.
Well,
not.
definitely all
Hey, I have
all
a
butt sex with a
question.
man
That's
is
what
gay.
you said.
but-
That's what you wanted, right? That's what you wanted. My
I have
dad.
a-
Go ahead.
I have a question for Avarice.
Maybe.
Is it subhuman to cook?
No, I cook all the time.
Yo, I'm taking off that just for you.
I think
Keelan.
Avarice
It's
is
going away.
subhuman.
It's gone.
White
I-
buffet.
I have a
This is why we
question for
can't have
Avarice.
nice
We've
things,
answered. We've been
Keelan.
looking for that answer all night. We finally got it. Good job.
Yeah, I
man.
made
Good job.
burgers. I made burgers the other night. It was fantastic.
Oh, you
Because
do?
I'm
Did
the only
you-
one
did
allowed
you
to go
roof your
outside.
wife, you sack
You
of
know,
shit?
without a permission slip.
I have a question for Avarice. What's the average number of punches per punishment for your wife?
What
Zill,
should
how
it be?
dare you? How dare
What
you,
should
Zill?
it be?
What's the average number of punches per punishment, Avarice?
What should it be?
Wait, you're acting like all punishment comes down to like physical striking. Obviously, there's other options like
Yeah,
you
they're
can put
the
her in a
only- they're
cage.
the only ones.
Put her in a cage. You can put her in a cage. You can lock her in the closet.
There's timeout. There's nose to the
Timeout.
wall.
She's a grown ass woman. You fucking.
It's
There's the
literally a
dunce
Rorschach
tag.
test for
Yeah.
autism, Testy. That's what's happening right now.
That's
There's,
I said that like 4 times. That apparently still is.
Y'all are
There's going into her bathroom and unscrewing all the lids on things just so when she grabs it, it spills out. You know, just things like that.
You're a scumbag.
Down to
Mo.
brass
You're a
tacks, I'm thinking
scumbag,
avarice is abusive.
You're both scumbags.
Is there a reason we can't just
Emmett,
be
you're
friendly here?
definitely
Hey, if you think I'm a
scumbag. At least I
scumbag,
admit that I'm a
pay to
scumbag.
remove me. Pay to remove me.
You're definitely a scumbag.
Zill, how dare you?
At least I admit that
I've
I'm a
been nothing
scumbag.
but nice to you tonight.
Oh, so you beat your wife?
Yeah.
I don't beat
You're
my
a
wife,
scumbag.
but you do.
Well, no, but you just said you're a scumbag, and you called him, and you called Avarice a scumbag. So by the entailment of that is that you beat your wife. So now you're just looking for pointers. That's what I'm hearing.
Look at, I'm
I
on
ain't
your
got a
side,
wife,
dude. I think it's
unfortunately.
okay to be gay. I just
I
want
have
you to be
a
high while you do
elderly
it, man.
trans woman who keeps hitting on me that I do like, but still.
I'm with you.
Do Avarice. I bet you do.
Listen, it even says there, the man shall not lie with another man lest he be stoned. I get it. I'm with you, dude.
Man shall not
I just
lie
want you
with
to be-
man as with a woman. Okay, the Demiurge told you that.
I want you to be high too all the time.
Finally!
New topic. Does God view women as valuable as men? More, even, or less? And why?
Is it only $5 for a topic change? It should be like $50 for a topic.
It should,
That's
be
fucking
more,
crazy.
But also, we said the same topic for like a long time. So
It's been $25 at least.
All right.
We didn't even really have a topic.
Make that.
other than people
I guess
yelling.
we'll move
pay.
on from Avarice beating his wife.
I mean, you make assumptions all the time. It's not my fault I have all the monopoly in my house and you don't,
sure
you little
do.
beta
So,
bitch.
Clockwise, snakewise. Does anyone think? Does anyone think God
Beta
views
bitch.
women as?
Yeah, well, I mean, you don't have the force in your house, apparently. So, yeah, beta bitch.
Could be one
sound like
Beta.
abusive
Well,
sex.
no, yeah, okay.
Beta.
Beta. You know how many men I fuck in the ass on a daily basis, dude?
There you
Don't
go.
wanna hear it.
And you
I
got
don't
an
wanna hear
old
it.
woman you beat.
Gay!
Very much so. Hell yeah.
Keelan actually exposed you, Wasteland, and you're actually a fake trans, which is crazy. I thought Keelan was wrong about that. I thought you were just like
Yeah, it's such a fake trans.
I never said that. I just said his name must not be Mary.
No, you said before that you thought that he was trolling with
I
the
was
trans
drunk. I was drunk.
Yeah, but you were right because
Oh.
then if you're a trans person, you picked an actual name, and then someone is saying that name a few days later, and you don't even respond. Then obviously that name wasn't the name you picked, right?
There are other reasons.
I don't go
they
by
didn't respond.
I don't go by Mary, but I don't want people knowing my actual fucking name on here.
Okay,
What's
so
your
then-
actual
so you
name?
just
It's
so you just
Diamond,
made up
isn't
the
it?
Mary thing, so that
Roxy?
was a lie. So you're at least admitting that's a lie. But that does
Roxanne.
call into question.
I thought we
everything
had a
else.
new topic.
You're close with Roxy, but I'm not saying it.
No!
Moxie.
Cockwise, snakewise.
Oh wait,
I go
wait.
by
Before
Rachel.
we do that,
Fuck it.
before we do that, we need to make sure that Marty gets his treat
Oh,
because
true.
any donation.
I don't know. You're close with Roxy, but I'm not saying it.
Roxanne.
Go, Roxanne, go. Oh,
No. It starts with R though, but
Go,
That was
puppy,
barking and
go.
eating at the same time. What a skill.
We love
Very
puppy
interesting.
treats.
Come
So
on,
you
got-
owe him 2 treats. I sent a super chat, and
There's
you
one right
sent
there.
a super chat.
There you go. Feed my dog. Feed my dog. Clockwise, snakewise.
Cockwise, snakewise.
I capitalized
Thank
God
God.
for you guys. You're welcome.
Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate that, Lutch.
Okay,
Shout
starting with
out, bro.
Avarice.
Lutch, don't you owe him one more? I sent a super chat, and then you sent a super chat. I didn't hear you feed your dog.
That one to Lutch?
This is not my channel. If you
Oh,
send a
this
super
one.
chat,
This
that's
one.
not
Did you
on
send-
me.
oh, did you
What are
send this
talking about?
after this one?
Blame confluence. I don't know what.
No, I read this. I don't know. I
saw
can't
that
remember
too.
if this was. I can't remember if you said the Morty gets the treat after or before this though. I can't remember that.
Oh, I'll get. Hey, fuck it. We'll give him.
Fuck it. Who's gonna stop us?
Punish me at confluence.
Oh shit, that's a
I'm
big
saying gay
ass.
shit.
This is a big ass fucking pile of sunflower seeds. Yeah,
You
damn.
feed
There's
Wasteland to Morty? Is that a possibility? Can we super chat for that?
Because he did say it doesn't matter who got the super chat, he would feed his dog.
I did say that,
True.
Yeah, he did say that.
and I accidentally gave too big of a pile for a confluence super chat. So
keep
K2,
saying gay shit. Hell yeah, Johnson. I'll keep saying gay shit.
we got 3 kernels, like 3 kernels.
Confluence, I know you're not my type, but I'd
Stop.
Yeah, still I wouldn't.
Clockwise, snake-wise.
Yeah, avarice. Well, oh god, now I lost the thing. Wait, I can just do this.
God, baby.
Avarice. How does God
Alright.
see? Well,
Clockwise,
does God view
snake-wise.
women as valuable as men, more even or less, and why? Starting with you, avarice.
More. He gave us a dominion over all women.
Wait, wait, wouldn't that mean
God,
wait,
man, woman,
women
child.
are more valuable?
Oh, he gave men more valuable.
So they'd be
Men are
less,
more valuable.
they?
Less valuable. Women less valuable.
Women less valuable. Okay.
Yep.
Well,
They are but the cows that hold the milk and the utero that hold the baby.
the utero. That's
Oh, no.
a different organ.
Nasty
I
ass.
guess. Okay, Mo.
Oh well, no. I mean, yeah, it's clearly less valuable. I mean, they're not even allowed to speak or teach men, right? And if they weren't less valuable, why would God let me, lock mine up in a cage when she's being disrespectful? So there you go.
True. That is a tough New Testament passage to contend with. The cage.
It is, yeah.
The famous
Yep.
cage verse.
That does make a lot
Much?
of sense. I would
answer
argue
your question, I guess.
Yeah, from my own understanding of the Christian faith, that God views women as more valuable in the sense that
You would say that looking like you do.
No crosstalk, Mo.
What are we doing? You think I can't handle shit talk? You gonna get shit for me, boy.
No, that wasn't shit talk. It was just an observation. It was a descriptor claim. Come on, man.
See, this is
I
where
think
confluence
it
should
is
put the
clear.
punishment.
I think it is clear by the Christian faith that God clearly puts women higher in the ultimate sense, because of course they are the ones who can create life, and obviously they need men for that. But as we've understood, you can have a society of 1 man and 100 women, but you cannot have a society of 100 men and 1 woman, because there's not enough time. And if you think God made society, then it is clear that God said women are more important than men.
Alex.
Hey, what's up?
Hey. We're doing clockwise and snake.
Which is why, sorry, to tie that off, which is why religion.
Oh.
Like a snake clock. Okay.
Hi, Alex.
Hi.
Why is everyone being so gay today? That's
That's
and
okay.
Kate, you to answer your question, if I could.
Confluence, why are you so low? I can't hear you. Holy shit. Turn your mic up or speak with your chest.
Look, I was leaning back from my
You are
mic,
really quiet.
okay? I was relaxing, okay? Am I still quiet?
You're slightly better.
You were relaxing your mic?
No, I was relaxing my body, okay?
Oh, okay.
Oh, I know you like relaxing your body fat fluids.
He was relaxing his ovaries.
That nut juice.
Can someone
really
pay
did it in for you.
$75 to kick Wasteland, or I'll pay $75 to kick Wasteland? Okay.
You'll pay yourself 75.
I will lose the 30%. I will lose the 30%.
Hold on. How much of that do you lose again? What is that? 30%?
30%.
So you're willing to pay like
30%.
Like
willing to
20
pay
bucks.
like 20
It's an
bucks
investment if you think about it.
Yeah.
You can just say that you
cheaper for
got it
than
from
any of
coffee
us.
or buy me a coffee and you lose less.
Spot on.
Oh, someone just sent buy me a coffee to kick Zill for 75.
He was the only fucking lefty we have here. Guys, I don't think you understand how this works.
Yeah,
No, I'm
he's the
kidding.
only one.
He was joking.
I just want to hear a panel of people that say the things I already agree
Wasteland
with.
keeps saying a bunch of gay shit about me. That's why I want
Right?
Wasteland gone.
What?
Okay? It's not that he's saying left-leaning things. Otherwise,
Hey, Johnson told me to. If you want,
making you
Sounds
feel
like you're
uncomfortable.
pretty
I'm not
inaccurate
gonna
in your
watch
situation.
hey, if you want someone
Holy
to blame,
shit,
blame
Confluence, get this in
Johnson.
order. Holy shit. It's Emmett's turn.
God,
You're
why
just
are you
sitting
so
there drinking your
unfair?
nut juice.
Why are you
I'm
so
on
unfair?
enough juice. I'm
Hey,
on enough
Because
juice.
Johnson
Get
told me to do
your
it.
gavel out, something. Holy fuck.
He
Emmett's
said it in the
turn.
comments, so I'm doing what he told me to.
It's Emmett's turn.
It is Emma's turn, if you think about it.
Confluence.
Go on, Emma.
So
We got
I would
you.
say,
Johnson told me to rub your shoulders.
Shut up.
oh my god, I would say that I would say that ontologically we're not different, but when it comes to the relationship and the way that we look at the world, there are obvious differences between men and women, and men are more useful to the society than women are usually. As a generality, not as a
rule.
As a rule.
All right, Keelan.
I'm not a Christian. I will say through my preferences, which I think is fine to have preferences in my experience, and it's fine to have an experience that women and men definitely equal, but in different arenas, men are better than women. In different arenas, women are better than men. It depends on the arena.
Like with chess,
And
men are.
also, I'd like to say, Confluence, you don't have to pay to kick Wasteland for being fucking annoying. You can just kick him.
True. But I don't think he's
You
done
have
that.
the power.
That would be a punishment.
Play by the rules. He's got to
I
play
think
by
he
the
wants
rules.
that, you know. Yeah, and I play by.
I'm playing by the rules. I'm just doing what Johnson told me to.
There is an amount of chicanery that will get me.
Chicanery! Shout out to fucking the great.
We do a fair bit of trolling.
If you are somebody who has watched Breaking Bad and thought, "Oh, I don't need to watch Better Call Saul," then you're stupid.
Based, that's true.
Just saying.
Bill?
You can't understand Breaking Bad without watching Slippin' Jimmy.
Shut up.
Okay,
Yes.
as a Christian, I believe there must be a reason that God the Father is a man and Jesus the Son is a man, and men are the head of the household. I do believe that, but I also believe that a soul of a man or a woman would be equal in the kingdom. So I guess while we're on earth, there should be gender roles, but they shouldn't be forced in a toxic or awful way. You should love your wife and she should love you, and you should be kind to each other, and there should be an understanding. Now, there should probably be some women that go into some fields who don't get
30
married.
seconds, Bill.
All right, that's it.
All right. K2. If K2 is there, he might just be backing up.
Oh, I'm sorry. I lost my train of thought there with all the madness. Well, hold on, I'm in the dead zone.
Do you want me to read you the question if you can't see it?
Yeah, read it again. I need it read. Please.
Does God view women as valuable as men, more, even, or less, and why?
Well, he did put a list: respect God, man, then woman, then child. So I think that's how the order. It does not saying that they're not equal in his eyes. Just men have more responsibility, and women need to be protected and guided. And I yield my time.
All right. I guess next would be Alex.
I mean, there's two ways to think about it. You could think about it as like women were kind of like an afterthought after Adam, and so you would say that God seems to care more about, or at least he cared more about men, or thought more about men at the time. But it seems like whenever he sends somebody to go like kill people or to die in a war, he sends men. And whenever he tells them to save people, he tells them to save women. And then if you really think about it, like kids are more important than adults, but we had to treat kids kind of like they're stupid. And so Christians tend to treat women like they're stupid. And it seems like, that kind of indicates that women are more important than men.
Like the atheist.
Wasteland, you can say something if you want to.
All right, I'm gonna say it's a complicated question, but both men and women were created to be slaves by the demiurge Yaldabaoth. Jesus Christ considered Mary Magdalene to be the most important one of the apostles, and God was afraid of Noria, so
I regret everything. Okay. And now Confluence, what's your perspicacious take? Well, I would say that men and women are ontologically equal but functionally different. And so with that, I yield my time.
So what I
All right, perfect. Hey, so question. I got a question. So if this is the case, can something be valuable and not be important?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Like, could a labubu,
Well-
are labubus, are they considered valuable?
Or
Yeah,
art?
only-
What's
yeah, what's-
valuable
what-
is important, right?
Okay, and are they important?
We're talking about
With
money.
semantic- Well, that's the thing. With semantic overload, they can be different because valuable has two meanings, or well, more.
Yeah.
than
Well,
valuable, but
so here's the thing.
it could be like
I don't listen.
monetary value. Then
Women, yeah, sure, women are valuable, but they're not important, right? So this is the whole thing, right? So this is what it says: like, men are more more important, right? They're more. God, put more into men, right? Than the value, which is women.
Oh my God,
Right?
Mo has that on his fucking screen. Be right back.
If you really think about it, like I think women are a little more complicated than men in terms of physiology and stuff.
What does
right?
complication
can I
have
give a
to do
real-
with
You said you put more
being able to get
into-
stuff done?
You said
They can
you said
make a
putting more
human.
into. I'm just saying it's
What do you mean?
a system that's
Are men not
complicated.
more muscular?
Can I give a
More.
real life example? In China, they had the one child policy, and guess what? The ones they got rid of because they viewed the boys more important.
Yeah, guess how well that worked out for them too.
It did not work out. I'm just using that as an
Yeah.
example.
Yeah, so
I think
they
everyone has.
valued women less, and that turned it to be a horrible mistake.
No, well, listen,
Yeah.
because
I'm not
that,
saying
well,
every
no.
other
So
point.
listen, it
Every
was
other
actually a
point in
good
history,
point. The
we
problem
tend to
was is that they
sacrifice men over women.
executed wrong, right? They should have had the men and kept the women in what we call baby factories.
But they're
Right?
only allowed to have one.
No,
child,
but if the women were in
so-
baby factories, then they could have
That's
always
only
had men.
That's only if
Right.
you're heaven maxing.
And then
That's
they
only
could have,
heaven
Hold on,
maxing.
hold on.
and then your second child. Then we could have had, for the more rich, they could have had a second child, and that could be a female.
But if you really think about it, right, you don't need nearly as many men as women for that.
That's
baby
not
maxing, whatever
well,
you want to call it.
No. Well,
right?
no, I'm not. Well, again,
In
we're not
fact-
talking about aborting here, and no, you just
We're
need
not
one
talking
machine.
about aborting either. You're
right?
talking about having the most amount of babies, right?
No, well, what I'm talking about, no, I'm not. I'm talking about being able to. What's more important? You're saying that men are more important. They die more on the battlefield. I use men more as fodder
Well, I
than
mean, you
women.
could-
I'd rather have a society of more men than
Like,
women.
Nobody uses.
Well, I could say I would rather have the reverse of that society.
Did you
Have
say
the
nobody
matriarchy-
uses men as fodder?
No,
Did
I
you
was
say
saying
nobody
nobody
uses men as
uses
fodder?
Hold on. I'm saying
They
something
use-
Average, are you
average.
gay, dude?
People who are not valuable.
I am, but
people who have
you
no
could have the
real
reverse of that
purpose other than
society
to
and
be
still have the same
fodder.
effect. Women as, a matriarchal society where men are just basically used as slaves
Name
and
one.
jizz factories.
Where's women of the matriarch? I'll wait.
No, I said we could build that society. Enslave all men, use them for jizz factories, and
how?
But if it can be built, it would be
It's
built.
they're gonna have to appeal to men.
I think it was built at some point.
like
but I don't
mass
think it exists
mass
anymore.
enslavement of men.
Where?
They would have to appeal to men. What are you talking about?
Oh, let me look it up. There was a
No,
specific.
I'm just saying that society could work.
There was
No,
a
it can't.
society, like one of those probably like tribal.
No, it
That
can't.
was a Rick and Morty episode.
No,
dude.
no, it can't.
How do
Even
you
the
know?
tribes appealed to men.
How do you know? Like
I
communism
know.
has never been tried. So how do you
I
know?
know it can't
How is
work.
that connected to being more
There
important?
was a book written called "Why the Last Man," and it'll tell you why it can't happen.
Oh, because a book said it, like how
you're
a book about
using
talking
another
pigs
statistic that
tells
you said.
communism's
You
bad.
said this scenario that said it. I picked another scenario.
Oh.
Okay, why is your scenario more correct than my scenario? You fuck.
Because
yeah. Okay, and the person that actually wrote my book was actually a doctor and scientist on how humans adapt and coexist in humanity. And that was the whole thing.
The one who wrote my book is a transgender and a polycule.
In Kenya.
Yeah, so you see, you have no fucking limb to stand on. You're sitting here whining the whole way through. You're gonna whine from the last prompt. You're gonna whine on this prompt.
Societies
Why don't you come up with a good
you a
argument?
furry?
Alex, we can't hear you.
What's your persona, Avarice?
My persona?
Your fursona.
I wish he said that.
What the fuck is he talking about?
Look, every pony has a
What
persona,
kind of
so
fur
tell
do
us
you
your
wear?
persona.
You're a brony, right?
What kind of?
I don't
what
even
kind
know
of
what the
fur
fuck
do
he's
you
talking
hold,
about,
do you
dude.
carry?
Like,
Come on, every
Yes,
pony has
you
a persona,
do.
so tell us your
per
persona.
usual.
Yes, you do, Everest. Don't lie.
Why Zill, why would you choose
I think yours is a raccoon.
Wasteland, why would you align with Zill? Because Zill is like insane and retarded. And then Zill, why would you align with Wasteland? Because Wasteland's insane and retarded.
I just want to know what
is
the
that
answer
where
for
the
Everest.
alignment comes from?
I don't even know what you're talking about. I
get
can't
it.
answer something I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, you dipshit.
Hold on, are you a judge? Oh no, okay.
What?
He looked like he was wearing a black robe, and I'm like, wait, is he a judge?
Oh, is he in the Ku Klux Klan? Are you a Nighthawk?
He does look Snowdeville, doesn't he?
The black robe. What? Black robes
Howdy,
are
Maryland. There's my favorite person.
Oh, great.
What's up,
All right,
Marilyn?
you dumb
Why?
cunts.
Can you
Wow.
fly?
Everyone shut up. God is talking right now.
The whore's here. Great.
God, fuck
You're
you.
not a whore.
Hello,
man.
Yaldabea, my old arch nemesis.
Arch
We get-
nemesis. What the hell is happening up here?
Marilyn.
I have to know what this circle jerk is doing right now because this is out of hand.
Well, you tell us. You're a professional at circle jerks.
Yeah, I mean, she's God, so she knows, you know.
No, you wish.
Can we?
You said you're God, apparently.
In your professional opinion, Marilyn, how is this circle jerk? Is it, is it being handled correctly? You would know.
No, it's not. Y'all need some dating dominance, some woman power. Since your wives are such simps,
I don't have
obviously need. I'm not talking about you.
I think
My wife's such a simp. What do you mean by that? My wife right now is having a lovely time. I just went. That's why I left. I went and ate my sandwich, and now she's off to my stepmother's.
My
or
wife is
stepmother's
probably
or my mother-in-law's. Sorry, why did I say stepmother? Mother-in-law's. She's off to my mother-in-law's, where they are gonna go hang out with the baby.
Oh
So,
shit! You are being serious. My mic turned down to 40%.
By the way, for those of you who don't know, Marilyn thinks she's God.
Everyone knows.
I think everybody knows.
Maryland
what
is
happened-
God if you think about it.
My wife and my mother-in-law are in my downstairs cage, and they're hanging out. What's wrong with that, Marilyn?
Nothing's wrong with that, Avarice, but your wife is still a simp because she lets you spend way too much attention following me around and giving me attention.
I'm not even following you. What the fuck are you talking about, you whore?
Fucking check.
Look, he has to make it about her.
Marilyn, you're clearly an attention whore. I was on a panel the other day and I saw you talking shit about me. I didn't even engage with you and you were just talking shit in chat. So what the fuck are you talking about?
Marilyn.
Yeah, you're the biggest attention whore on the fucking panel.
I just fucking ignored you like I most of the time I do, but then you come on here and you act like everyone's like wants you here or something. I don't know.
I want Marilyn here.
Confluence has been on live for hours, and I just came on here. This is not about me getting attention. I've been
you're getting attention.
Oh, busy day at escorting, huh? You didn't have time to get up here?
Busy dating on that baby, that sugar baby's going for dinner website. $500 a dinner.
She must have a lot of clients today.
$500. I swear to God, I live rent free.
This is a pro Maryland panel, okay?
Exactly.
How do you live dude? I have not thought about you at all today until you got on this panel. I didn't even know you were in chat. I didn't even give a shit.
Good for you, Avarice. I've been talking mad
shit, bitch. Well, good. Didn't even give a shit, bitch.
You're small dick ass.
You're nothing but a speck of dust. Well,
You're
mid-ass.
Mid-ass
Hilarious. All right, dude.
Here's the DM moment.
Fed Drew
hiding behind a camera.
Fed Drew cup.
The guy hiding behind a camera. Call me fat.
Cam all the time.
No, I'm talking about the guy calling me fat.
Oh.
Do you think I'm fat, Marilyn? You think I'm a fat ass, Marilyn?
No,
Think I'm fat?
I don't think you're saying. I
Am I
think you're.
fat?
I mean, you're very large. You're very
You got a
robust.
dad bod.
I'm very
You look like
robust.
a fucking
I'm robust.
Well,
Man,
you
I
got
didn't know.
boobs bigger than that trans one I met with a boob job.
I didn't know 165 pounds was robust, but man,
You look
wow.
like a bridge
Average on that bulk.
God.
Yeah, 60 pounds at
Robust, baby.
I'm very,
Whatever,
I'm very curious, Marilyn, what you think of my question when it comes to how God thinks of men and women. Are men equal?
This should be rich.
Okay. I believe. No, I don't believe. I know it is written under the curse.
You can't
that
use
women
the Bible.
would
You don't
have-
believe in it.
No, that men would have.
You can't use something you
there
don't
would be
believe
a
in,
high
bitch.
of men over women, and women would be disgruntled about it. It's in the
Avarice
curse.
is 6
It's
foot
in the
tall.
fucking curse.
Hey, Marilyn,
It's
just
in
real
the
quick, I
curse.
want to throw this out there. Someone in my chat says that they want you to come over to Russia because they're low on whores over there. They need more.
Fukushima Tabernacle.
super
Everybody
lit.
saw me at debate.
They don't have
They
any
know
over
I'm a
there,
tall, skinny
apparently.
guy. That's why it's funny.
It's a buyer's market over there for you.
We're all Blue Jays. Like I said, it was under the curse that women were under
Show
men.
me your belly. Show me your
Before
penis.
Before that, it was all
Hey, I'll do
equal.
that after stream, buddy.
We were not separate from God until the curse. When the curse happened, then we were somehow separated from God, so men became over women. That was
She's
under
just
the
still
curse.
talking, isn't she? Man.
Like I said,
Big jackass.
I don't really hear anything anymore. I just hear wah 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 wah. Wah 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 wah.
Look, she says she's God, so you know she created y'all.
I just answered you.
Hold on. No, but you really didn't. So, okay, if you can
I did. It's under the curse. It's a curse that men are over women.
Higher, equal, or lower? Higher, equal, or lower?
Marilyn, can you explain why you think you're God?
Equal or lower?
No one is above God, and no one
Here.
is below.
Here, I'll give this to your chat. All right, Confluence. Here is my height comparison. How's that? Is that a good comparison?
God, no one is above God. No one is below God. No one is above God.
Is that a good comparison?
You're such a
Okay, but
fucking
Marilyn, why do
idiot.
you say that you believe you're
Avarice,
God?
you do look robust in this photo. I will say that.
robust?
Indian Jesus, you look like you put on a little weight in this. You knew that.
Dad.
Who's the
Dad gut.
who's Cletus in the middle?
That's
Dad gut.
That's
Indian Jesus after a buffet.
You guys should already know who's in the middle. That's Corinth.
Oh, is that Corinth? I didn't
yeah.
actually know that.
I've never seen Corinth.
I've talked to Corinth a lot. I
So
haven't
Marilyn,
actually seen what he looks like.
Marilyn, I'm gonna ask you, why do you think
He's been
that
on
you're God?
he's been on camera when he debates.
would
Like
like
when he
to
actually
answer-
goes on one-on-one debates, he'll go on camera.
What are you asking me?
Like an answer for my super
Why do you?
chat.
I like Corinth.
Why I'm asking, why do you think you're God?
God, as God, does God believe
No.
women compared to men, not compared to God, women compared to men, higher, equal, lower?
In what retrospect?
In general.
I don't think there's a class. I think we're all gods because of God.
I'm 165 now, Fukushima, because I'm getting ready to wrestle JS. So I've been in the gym. I was 180 when that picture was taken.
Dumb of an answer.
There's no agenda, Indian Jesus, Lutch. There's no
What I
there's
said
no
is-
agenda.
I didn't say agenda. I said, despite knowing you, I didn't expect that dumb of an answer.
What do you mean?
That
was dumb as hell, Marilyn.
Higher, equal, or lower, and you just did it. And I'm
Okay, equal. Fine. If I've got to answer your question, equal.
Welcome back, Keelan.
You know, look, after hearing everyone talk, I think I'm changing my mind. I think women are equal to men, right? You know, I think they are. You know, except for math, chess, running, jumping, lifting stuff, fixing things, making money, hockey, surfing, driving, making decisions, being tall, taking out garbage, tipping, fishing, being funny on purpose, reading a map, listening to good bands, writing, running the country, inventing anything important, or being fun to hang out with. I think that other than those, I think
man.
What's up, Hanson?
Hey, they're even.
Mo, I have a question for you. Mo,
I don't answer questions.
This is a genuine suggestion. Okay,
No,
hold
I
on.
don't.
This is a genuine
I
suggestion.
don't answer questions. You have to put a petition in.
Marilyn, I have a question for
Okay,
you.
why don't you just date a dude? Because, like, I'd be willing to date you, Mo.
All right, so Marilyn, I've got a serious
Wow, that's
question
really,
for you.
really
Dude,
great,
guys,
buddy.
guys,
You're really my
hit
type. I
her,
like guys with dudes like that, you know? Kinda,
All right, so
kinda cute.
Marilyn,
You show a little bit of masculine energy, and even the homos just come after you. It's crazy.
You're not masculine. You had a weak dad, and it shows.
Marilyn, this is topical.
Kind of fine.
I have to know. I have to know seriously. Will you marry me? Will you be my wife? I think it's killing confluence, like the tension between the two of us. I just wanted to.
Oh, I think you're going through a tunnel, Anson.
I'd let Mo talk.
I think you're going
Okay.
through a tunnel.
I'd let Mo talk.
This is crazy. I can't believe you guys want this bitch. She's used
Wait, confluence.
It's okay.
You can't.
Wait, you two. What happens if you book her at the same time? Who wins? Like if you both book her at the same time, like who gets to? You flip a coin or you?
I don't have to pay. I don't have to pay to take Mara out for dinner. Okay, Mo.
Oh, okay. I'm just curious,
Marilyn's a lady.
Do you guys sync your calendars to make sure that you take turns?
I don't gotta pay the 500.
Flattery will get you everywhere.
Look at that.
Yeah,
I'm trying to flatter him. I mean,
look how horror she is.
He's
She's
got
like,
a rather
right
long
now,
nose.
spread my legs open for you, Confluence.
That is not
What a
what
fucking
I
dirty
said.
skank.
Don't threaten me with a good time, Avery.
I'm surprised she's the one being called a dirty skank here.
No, I don't.
I'm kind of a whore.
Maxing.
Marilyn, do you flatter everybody?
It was. Do I flatter everyone? If I get
All right,
flattered,
Marilyn,
I'm flattering you. Yes.
All right, Marilyn, I'm trying to ask this question for 30 minutes now. Hold on. Why do you believe that you're God, Marilyn?
I believe everyone's God. Not just me, everyone.
Well, how come I can't?
Okay, so
fly, Marilyn?
I was told that you
Alex,
believed that you were
sound
God.
low.
I am God.
Can you fly, Marilyn? Can you
Why'd you create the material realm, Yaldabeo?
People fly. Why did I create the material realm? Tell me why.
Bingo
you
card.
created
Bingo card that
bitch.
Confluence, pull that bitch up. Dude, that one was so purpose. You could tell that was an attention-seeking role.
What?
Fucking bitch in the role.
I'm gonna clip them all
He's
and
writing
make
it
like
down.
an ASMR tape of rolling T's for me to like fall
Most
asleep to.
attention-seeking R I've ever fucking seen in my life.
I know. I know. Anson making moves. Good thing he's going through a lot of tunnels. Okay.
What I have to say about all this?
What did I do?
I just want guys to see what it would look like when I
Does Anson actually have your phone number, or is he lying? He's trying to be mad.
You're so obsessed with me. What?
No,
Marilyn,
you're just
answer
such
my
a whore. I just
question.
want you to stop
Does
that
Anson
behavior.
have your phone number, Marilyn?
Look,
That's what I want to know. I need to know.
Of course, Anson has my phone number.
Oh,
Look, I wouldn't give him your phone number because he beats his wife. He's gonna beat you too.
Confluence has my phone number.
Yeah, but to be fair, everyone that goes to the local truck stop bathroom has their phone number too.
Look
So
at all this fucking horse behavior.
Anson's always saying all this untoward stuff.
What state do you live in?
I mean, not towards her.
Look, I'm just more surprised that
toward her.
Look,
Confluence. I'm
Here, watch.
just more surprised
Here, let's
that
watch
she's
this. Confluence, do you have my phone number?
I don't think so. No.
No, Mo, do you have my phone number?
no, sir.
Indian
We're not.
Jesus,
We're
do you
not.
have my
We're not
phone
at that
number?
stage of BFFs yet.
I don't even know your fucking name, bro.
Avarice, you're a dude.
You're fucking. You're such a whore. Just giving out your
dude.
number.
Hey, I have his phone number. We had a nice night that one night. You know,
You're a dude.
I
I know you
came over to your
think you
house.
have a
Read your
pussy.
super chat.
I know you think
Come
you have a
on.
pussy, Avarice,
If
but
I'm
you
being trolled
don't.
or if my.
I don't know that word you're fucking using.
Because I came over to his house, you know, we had a nice night. We had some dinner. We had
Avarice, I got
garlic
something I
bread
wanted
and
to say to you.
breadsticks, you know.
I got
Okay.
something I want to say to you
I
about
gave him a little
Marilyn.
kiss on the cheek.
Okay, let's hear what you have to say.
So I wanted to tell you that Marilyn and I have been talking on the phone for months on and off, and she has never once done anything that was inappropriate or unladylike in any of our conversations.
Average. I mean, Anson, you sweet man.
A little Floridian, a little slip there, you know.
Look at that
Average.
That's crazy.
That's
crazy.
Look at that.
I'm gonna have to change. I'm gonna have to change my pixel art now. I'm gonna have to change it.
Dun, dun,
I'm gonna have to
dun,
change it. Crazy
dun,
times.
dun, dun, dun. For months and months.
Have you tried offering her money yet?
Blue Jay one
Was that
confluence.
Simpy behavior or not?
Average. Stop.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to change
Just
it. I'm gonna have to
wondering.
change it.
Have you sent her money? Anson, have you sent her money?
No, I don't pay women money anymore. That's
Keep
something
yapping,
I used to do when I was
fat ass.
younger.
He's offered. He offered to pay my whole way for DebateCon, and I didn't go. He's good. Whoever said
There's the
So,
simp
Anson,
behavior.
you have
But
offered to
guess
pay
what?
Maryland money.
Behavior.
Guess
Yeah,
what?
see, I have not. I have
Some of
not
the dicks
offered
up or
to pay
no?
Maryland money.
That
And there
convo
is
is
He's a
the
real
offer
man.
of goods.
Nobody else did that. Nobody else did that. Nobody else was a man like that. None of y'all. None of y'all. None of them. None of them. Zero.
Hold on,
Zero.
hold
No.
on, hold on.
No.
Yeah, I do agree.
Maryland, I'll
Anson's
pay you to
been
kick it.
caught.
I'll pay you to kick his ass.
Hold on. If we're all God,
so-
why do some of us have to be
Hours
that?
in an instant. I will.
Did
I will do it for
did
free.
I or did I not buy a debate ticket for Beth Mayhew?
No.
Maryland?
I wasn't there though. I didn't go.
Maryland, did I or did I not
why
buy
were
a
you on
ticket?
the island?
Go. I didn't go.
But you heard firsthand that I
Yeah.
did.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But if I would have went, maybe I would have took your phone, but I didn't go.
So did I not? Hold on.
Hey, commenters,
Did I
put in the
not
chat that
offer?
Avarice went to Epstein Island?
Didn't matter.
I'm out
Didn't
of
matter
napkins.
who it was. I said at the door, if you didn't have a ticket to DebateCon, it didn't matter if I hate your stinking guts like you. I'd give you a ticket to
didn't know
DebateCon.
me. You didn't know
I said it.
me.
I said it universally through
You
the Crucible chat
appeared.
and
I
at Modern Day Debate. I said it
said.
universally. Whoever appeared at the door and did not have a ticket to DebateCon, I would buy their ticket, which
Look
I
at
did.
you, Atlas.
No,
Why
you're
didn't
gonna buy
you
my
go?
ticket?
I purchased. I purchased.
though.
I
That's the
purchased
thing.
over 12 tickets to DebateCon that
Yeah,
day.
well,
Okay,
yeah,
I want
well, I
tickets
didn't
to
know
DebateCon. You
you.
gonna pay for me,
So.
Avarice?
Well, if you show up at the
I'll rub your
door, if I
shoulders.
decide to make that
He
offer, but I
would,
don't want
'cause
those
he's
shoulder
gay
rub. That's
as
fucking
hell.
weird.
Yeah, you shouldn't make that offer to Wasteland.
Everest, can you buy my ticket and I'll put you in a cage after?
No, my wife's in my cage. I'm happy
No,
with my
I'll put you in a
cages.
cage after.
Nah, I'm
Everest.
good. I'm good.
It's a nice little.
Do you even have a wife, dude? Are you beating your anime pillow?
I do have a wife. Yes.
Oh, I can't anymore.
Some bitch.
I'm gonna go.
Confluence has actually seen my wife.
That's true.
Well, let's do a wife reveal. Do a wife review.
She looks tired. She has bags under her eyes at 23. She looks tired. You should probably give her a little rest.
What's that?
Because you're not cammed up.
First of all, she doesn't. Second of all, she like just had a baby, but she doesn't even look tired. I just saw her like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Did you? I haven't seen her in a minute, like a week or two, maybe more.
Yeah, my wife looks happy as fuck. Thank you.
That's good.
Alex.
That's good.
I don't know. I mean, I guess she likes getting beat, but okay.
No, whatever
What
you.
the fuck is that?
I mean, your subjective opinion is crazy, man.
Avarice, why don't you take your shoes off and show your feet on stream?
My shoes are off.
This is obviously a circle
feet reveal.
jerk.
Whoa.
Hanson, I love
Do
you.
feet reveal, dude.
Somebody older
your
than your
feet.
mom.
Confluence, I love you. I'm
Yep.
going. I can't.
Oh,
Thank
good. The
God.
bitch is gone.
I love you, but it's a little bit.
Not
it's a little
you,
bit damaged
real
hearing
God.
that you and Anson talk on the phone a lot. I mean, that's a lot
Who
toward.
asked if I'm
That's a lot
dating?
toward.
Yep.
Oh,
there
who
you
asked
go.
me who I'm dating?
So, and you're saying
they probably
in
sit there and
Confluence,
talk
you're
to each
saying that's
other
not whore
until they fall
behavior?
asleep.
Super chat and interesting.
That's a little sus.
Okay, so
to be
here's
sure.
a question. I got a
Pathetic.
question for you, Confluence. I got a confluence for you. Let's say you're talking to
The
a
confluence.
girl, any girl, whoever it may be, right? And then you find out that that girl's also talking to 12 other men. Would you say that that man is kind of a whore?
The man?
Yep.
Or the woman?
No, the woman.
Man whore.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. Well, talking. Well, it depends how you're talking. I mean,
well, no, I mean, no, but you don't know that.
way.
How are you supposed to say? You're dating her, so you can only assume that her talking to or trying to date her. So you can only assume that the other 12 men are trying to date her too.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's too flirty.
Yeah, that's true. Confluence. I mean, that's how
Actually,
all women are, though. Like
that's
all
actually a
women
good
are.
question.
I just
So
think she's a
here, so let's expand on that. Let's say in let's say a marriage or with a girl, and is she allowed to have other men as friends?
No, fuck that.
Friends. I don't want,
Fuck that
play
shit.
that game.
See?
So no friends.
No, a woman can
But
have
wait.
friends.
Wouldn't that be controlling?
Yeah, fuck yeah, it would. My wife ain't gonna have guy friends. That's fucking stupid.
What about
Well, this is why I'm better than you, because my wife, you know, she can go out and do whatever she wants with whoever she wants. You know, I think I'm cool with that as long as I can. do
Okay,
the
so
same.
you're like a cuck like Destiny. Got it.
That's why I'm better than you.
Yeah, Wasteland wants to
the
join the
difference
freaking
between-
polycule. Okay, so
Yep.
Yeah,
of
sure.
trans women.
The question assumes that you were normal and not degenerate.
Yeah, that would.
I
be
mean,
the
look,
premise
if
of
I'm
the
going to
question.
date a woman, she better have a pecker between her legs.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. You're
That's
just
not a
saying
woman.
shit to be sensational because you're a fucking idiot.
You are failing at making me want to drink this. Can we do whatever it is
Chug
that
it.
we need to do?
You didn't
Make
hear
me
what he
want to-
That's a bottle of Fireball. Chug it right now.
We need a topic. Complex to go pee, but
Yeah, so
Yeah,
here's the
you're doing a
topic.
horrible job, Con. We need more. We need more content here. Come on.
So I've got a
Some
topic. We need to go
content.
clockwise, snakewise
Yeah.
confluence. So
it's gonna be
here's the
gay.
topic.
Are you about to go through a permanent tunnel, Anson? Or are you about to go through a permanent tunnel? The tunnel
I'll,
of no
I'll give you the
return.
topic confluence. So it's if you have a small dick, does that mean necessarily that you also have small dick energy?
No, I'll allow that topic. I'll allow that topic.
No.
Yeah, it is topical.
I'm
because
proud of what
Atlas
I've
has a
been
really
given.
small dick,
Okay,
so.
I'm proud of what I've been given, Anson. Okay.
Okay, let's have no more comments.
It ain't impressive, but it gets the job done.
Like it?
Put a one in the chat
Do it.
if you want to wait on Speakeasy's thing. Oh, sorry.
Wait, what?
What?
Oh, he's talking to his chat.
I don't know.
Okay.
They're calling me a cuck in the chat, but like,
You are a cuck.
I don't know.
I do.
He's jumping off.
I wouldn't
He's
really
abandoning
call that
ship.
cook. I mean, I don't have no problem with cook. I just, you know, she has to have a pecker between her legs, and whoever she's with has to have another pecker between
We
her
get
legs.
it. You're a degenerate. Holy shit.
Stop
No one
talking
cares.
about the gay shit.
I'm
Yeah.
gayer than you, Confluence.
If she's got a cock,
That's
she's not a woman,
doubt,
so she don't
but, you
count.
know.
That's not what we're talking about.
Shut up, Mo.
Yes, she does. Look, the only women I've been with have had a pecker between their legs.
Yeah, that doesn't make any
All right,
sense. See,
I
you sound like a
gotta.
fucking
I'm gonna head
idiot when
off
you say
and go
stupid shit.
punish my my family
Okay,
members.
leave
So
it.
you guys go have a
Average,
wonderful
average.
time.
Consider the cage.
Why don't you
be
punish me,
gentle this
Everrise?
time. You know.
I'm gonna get into the
Punish me,
punishments,
Everrise.
right?
It's so quiet and fresh.
He
and
does belong in the cage, though.
If
Yeah,
you
we're
fight, you can hear
waiting
it.
for the new topic to spurg out.
Either chat, either my chat
I
or
want to
Confluence.
inject that like
Give me
that
something
glow
to
stick
cheers
fluid into my
and dilly
veins
dilly.
and make my veins glow.
Confluence has like
Dilly dilly. I'm looking
2
at
minutes
dilly.
to come up with a new subject we can all spurg out over. Then I'm gonna have to go.
Let's find something offensive that we can all spurg out over.
Yeah, I mean, legit. I mean, now y'all fucking heard me. I know shade, but I mean, I'm looking at.
Yeah, we heard you. You're trying to get out of here. We get it. Yeah.
No, I'm not trying to get out of here. I'm trying to entertain
It's
my
okay.
fucking
He's
audience.
scared of me.
Trying to. It's okay. Dance for the audience.
Confluence is peeing. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Oh hell yeah!
Aren't we all just dancing monkeys? All right.
And no
so-
piss
We have,
reveal.
we
Come
have
on,
someone in the
Conflict.
back chat. You could give us entertainment if he's a real person. Kelly Green, are you a real person?
Yes, Kelly Green is real. Fuck yes, bring Kelly Green up.
Okay.
Yep.
He's vouching for you.
All right, everybody, cheers, Kelly, motherfucking Green.
What's up, guys?
Why you got an Abraham
going on?
Lincoln beard?
Can y'all hear me all right?
Man.
Four
Yeah,
score
yeah.
and some
That
odd
beard, you
years
look
ago.
With that beard, you look like you're gonna free the slaves.
Kelly, why don't you tell us a little bit? Tell us a little bit about some tell us a little about your faith and how that fits into your lifestyle. That'll get us cooking, bro.
I mean, I'm Catholic, and again, you guys can hear me all right, correct? All right, cool.
But
I mean,
you're kind of low. You're kind of low.
A little bit higher. There we go. I think that probably did it.
There you go. Yeah.
I grew up as a Catholic, so I was raised in the church, and I continue to hold those values. And for the most part, I mean, those values I felt have like created me like into the person I am. They continue to hold me to the person I am and like make me better. So, I mean, I hold my Christianity close. Although, I mean, shit, like I smoke some weed. I do, my thing, but
you're like the ball's about to drop. What's the catch?
What's the catch?
Yeah, I feel like he's about to say, but I really am addicted to trannies or something like that,
I mean,
no,
dude. Favorite of mine. I know these really famous people that provide me this thing called jerky every once in a while. But other than that, it's okay.
So does it? Oh, I think that.
Okay, bit suspicious, but all right.
Sounds sus.
Catholicism specifically.
Do you write emails talking about jerky constantly too?
Let's not get into my personal life.
No wonder that's why your arms are so massive.
You're talking about religion. You're talking about jerking off. Goddamn.
He brought it up.
Also, Testy says Kelly is a girl's name, which is kind of true if you think about it. Not as a girl, not as girly as Stacy though. Okay, rest in peace to a fallen soldier.
I mean,
Kelly, can you flex your arms for us, dude?
Huh?
No, don't do that. Don't do that. He's gay. He's gay. He's super gay.
Do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Do it.
Don't do it.
Keelan, do not do it.
Orthodox inquirer, not baptized.
Okay, so tell Kelly Green what you don't like about Catholicism. That'll get us started.
Vatican I, Vatican II. I don't like that. In Vatican II, they basically said that Muslims worship the same God that they do, when that's nonsense, because Muslims don't worship the Trinitarian God. They believe in a single God, so it doesn't make any fucking sense.
Well, I mean,
it's the same evil God the Christians choose and Muslims worship.
Shut the fuck up! I want to hear Kelly's answer.
That's a big stretch, to be honest. I mean, to have a problem with the whole Vatican I and II over hold on here. There you go. Over Vatican I and II, having such like it grasps things like there's a lot more to it than just.
Is it part of your doctrine though?
Well, again, I think Muslims follow like a pedophile.
Well, hold on, wait. Just answer the question. Is it part of your doctrine?
The whole thing is like fucked. So I mean,
is it part of your doctrine that you must follow?
What's a part of my doctrine? That
Muslims worship the same God that you do.
I don't know. I don't think that Muslims worship the same God as I do. I believe.
Well, then you're not adhering to Vatican II. Then
they're not the same.
Dang, it actually does say that. This is the quote. I'll pull it up.
Pull it up. I don't know what you're saying, that I abide by their doctrine or something.
No, like Vatican II.
Also, the Muslims, they adore one God.
I gotta go.
Yeah.
I mean, they might have one
dude.
God. So the question is, do they worship the same God? They might claim
they don't.
God. If you believe there's a God,
do you believe in the Trinity?
Has nothing to.
I believe in the Trinity.
Hey, guess
well,
what?
Then it's not the same God.
I think leftists also worship a God.
They believe in one God.
What says Christians fighting on who's. There's a super chat. There's a super chat.
Confluence super chat.
This should be even more for a Confluence super chat. If you think about it, Testy says Christians fighting on whose brand of delusion is more right/less wrong is my favorite. Gay Testy, but thank you for the gay $5.
I was asked a simple question: what do I disagree with Catholics? And I brought up one that I disagree with. That's all I meant.
Like I said, I wouldn't say that it's the same. Like I said,
I don't like Catholics.
I
didn't say I don't like Catholics. Actually, a lot of Catholics are pretty fucking based. I just don't like.
I just don't believe that Muslims have the same.
A lot of Catholics do ritualistic cannibalism.
Why are you such a fucking retard, dude?
So then, Kelly, what is the major reason why anyone should be Catholic versus Orthodox or Protestant or anything else?
Well, as far as when Christianity came around, that's like the Catholic Church, basically. Like the things that were formed, the institutions and the formalities that were formed after Jesus was the Catholic Church for 1,500 years. Protestantism came around the time Martin Luther had his list of grievances and nailed him to the church. King James Bible was translated.
He was right to do that.
Orthodox, though. We're talking about Catholic versus Orthodox, which were the same church until like
Orthodox split up because
2000.
they don't acknowledge the Pope as we do. We believe in the structure with the Pope.
Right, but why ought we believe in that? Why should we believe, especially with all the popes saying all the retard shit, right? If you think about it.
Kelly, what do you think of Gnosticism?
That's untoward, Marilyn. Was Kelly a C-section baby? That's untoward. What are you implying?
I'm waiting on the
I love Marilyn. I hate her too.
Costs only $5 and up.
If I believe in Christianity and I want to believe in Catholicism over any other sect, I believe it was the original.
Feel free to donate to me too.
It was the original Christianity.
Donate to dogs.
People believe in a triune God. It came from the formalities of the Catholic Church after it was formed. Jesus died. From Peter on, there was what's called apostolic succession. So the popes were like connected all since Peter. Now, that's why I believe in it, because it's the biggest truth I can get to. And I believe in the truths within the church. So, I mean, it is the original one. Again, as opposed to Orthodox and Protestantism.
Okay, Kelly?
It came way
Real
before.
quick, yes or no question. Real quick. Yes
Well, wait, hold on. No, Orthodox was part of the first century Christians, so it didn't come before it.
Real quick. It's just
They
a yes or no
split.
question. Wait,
Kelly Green, I got a question for you.
Wait. Can
Catholics
I
split from the Orthodox
Yeah, wait after
because they
Jesus
wanted to
stops.
change things.
Just yes or no?
They want a
Orthodox
political
believe in the
power.
Trinity. Does Orthodox believe in the Trinity? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I want to know.
Yeah,
All
of
right,
course.
Kelly,
Yeah, but the
I want to
Catholics
ask you.
fuck it up.
Hold on. Kelly, what do you think of Gnosticism? Are you aware of it?
Oh God.
Well, when people say Gnosticism, that sounds quite broad, because it's like the understanding of knowledge almost. It's like the
So what
study
exactly?
of knowing. So I mean, and if you get to the occult part, or if you try to divide it into like almost its religious aspect, there's these Gnostic Gospels people talk about, and they divide it really deep. This is probably a very broad thing. I don't know exactly how that's congruent or incongruent with the church. I've heard a lot of YouTube conspiracy videos that use terms like Gnostic Gospels.
Well, the church doesn't like us. They persecute
No, I wonder
us.
why. I wonder why. That's
Because
crazy.
we're based in red pilled.
It's a mystery. It's a mystery.
You're based in what?
We're based
pilled,
in
he's
red
dead.
pilled.
No, he's like a Gnostic. He's like an actual Gnostic. Like believes that the
Like
demiurge like is the god of the Bible, and like is an evil god and all that.
Makes
like
you
not
pay
just like
That's like a psychedelic trip type of explanation, rather than anything based in a formal science nor formal religion or any writings that I know
Well,
of.
I mean, it's based on the Gnostic
religion's not
Gospels,
really
the
based
Gospel of
on
Matthew.
Do what? What
formal
kind
science.
of writings do you follow? What kind of books do you follow in the Gnostic realm?
The Gospel of Judas, the Gospel of Mary Magdalene, the Gospel of Sophia. It's also called Pistis Sophia, but
All right, guys, I got some other stuff to jump on too, but it's been fun. Later, Con. Later, everybody else. Take care.
Mo's
God bless.
running from the
Secret
Catholic.
Book
Let
of
it be known.
The Catholic comes and
No,
you
I'm not running. I'm not running. I answered all those fucking questions. No, he's handling the light work. He's moving on to Protestant. He doesn't need my help. He doesn't need my help to destroy Protestants. Okay, me and him would both team up on that part. So so I don't need to be here for
He
this.
said that
All right,
the
I'm gonna
Catholics have a
finish.
papal chain. I mean, you seem to have no
Okay,
answer
Kelly,
to that.
finishing what I was-
What answer to what?
The Catholics have a papal chain.
Papal?
The papacy is the reason. One of the reasons why the Catholics split, because they want to change shit. So what are you talking about?
Right.
Look, all the popes are
he's saying
evil.
that
I don't care if
it's
you
true
say.
that you can trace Peter all the way to the current pope, right? Do you guys have a chain of popes like that?
I don't even know her.
Look, it's just a guy who knows a guy who knew a guy who knew a guy at that point.
Oh, you mean like
Yeah,
all
okay,
of
so I've answered that question. Now I'm gonna go, so I'm not running. Fuck you,
You mean like all
Confluence.
of
Anyway,
Christianity?
later.
Sevens.
That's all of Christianity. That's all of Christianity. Some guy telling a
It's
guy.
just a guy.
That's all of
No,
Christianity.
no, that's such an
Tell me how I'm
atheist
wrong.
way to frame it.
But y'all influence was talking about his the Gospels. He was naming them off. He was talking
Alright, so
about he believes in.
He's got a lot of
finishing what I was
Gospels.
saying. Yeah. But I don't know. How do you feel about it, though? About the the specific beliefs of Gnosticism? You being a Catholic.
Well, again, I guess I'm not familiar enough. I think I have an obscure view of it, maybe like a kind of disorganized view of it. So, like, what's something that maybe that you've heard that is contrary that Catholics don't like? Like, is there a belief, like you guys believe in some kind of God that's really Satan, so he's kind of like a double-minded deal? Like, is it some kind of trippy?
Okay, so we believe that the God of the Bible, Allah, Jehovah, Abraham. We also do believe that he talked with Muhammad and, essentially Islam. Yeah, Islam, they're correct, but Muhammad's evil. Anyways, specifically, we believe that the God of the Bible is the
gay. Sorry,
I am gay. So we believe he was the false creator of humanity, who's evil, who, trapped divine sparks in mortal bodies to torture us, and reincarnations of things. So that's the major gist of it.
So it's just like an inverse of what the message is. It's again, he's a deceiver. He's playing a trick rather than it being like a salvation thing.
But,
but
we believe
50.
When it comes to Jesus, we believe he's When it comes to Jesus, we believe he's more of a revealer than him dying on the cross for his sins. We believe he came here to reveal hidden knowledge to us. And
so if you believe God is like this like entertainer and he's like playing this trick or something, but you believe in you're like, okay, we believe in this Jesus and this God and stuff. So in a sense, what we know of this monotheistic God that you probably be referring to that's congruent with Christianity, he wouldn't play that kind of trick. That's not like in his playbook. Again, you're just inferring that he's evil.
No, he
or doing some kind of like deceptive thing rather than what Christians know God as. Or if they're not what Christians know God as Catholics know God, as Protestants know God, as Methodists know God, then it seems like it's just kind of like a parallel, but it's derived from something that I have no clue of. Like again, there's no writings that back that up that would even mean that. And again, it's an interesting thing. It's kind of like, oh, every time I have deja vu, like I died or something. Like that's a cool concept. And when you want to play a weird mind game, but like I don't know where this Gnostic gospel even again originates from. You mentioned Christian references, and you mentioned like scripture and stuff, and that comes from Christians and people that were supposed to be inspired by God. But then you say the thing you believe in may be, and again, it seems like it's completely opposite of like a loving, just true, honest, loving God, where he's light and he's truth and he's the word and everything that is transparent.
Man, dude, opposite. you're like doing a word salad like you're fucking Kamala Harris, dude. Land the fucking plane.
I was saying he's opposite of the aspects I named off, the aspects of what God would be under the Christian.
Well, I mean, if you read the
view is opposite of those trajectories.
Blah 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 blah. Cope.
Okay, so
y'all just make up all y'all shit. Y'all like how can I make my God sound like the guy I want him to be? And that's all y'all fucking talk about. Just making up fucking bullshit. Oh, my imaginary friend, I pretend he's like this guy over here. Oh, I'm gonna say he's like that guy. Man, all y'all fucking theists are the same, just making up bullshit.
All you can do is say blah blah blah. Hey, say something intelligent. I'll give you now.
No, I don't say intelligent shit. Fuck you. You can't make me say an intelligent fucking word. I'm going to say fucking nonsense. There ain't a goddamn thing you can do about it.
I'm liking this tabernacle guy.
Say something intelligent.
No, you can't make me say shit. I'll say dumb fucking shit.
Yeah, everyone remember the name Tabernacle and who's talking.
You really showed your colors. I'm glad you gave your chance to have it at the floor. Good job. I'm impressed. So what else?
It is a crazy thing. I think it's fair for Kelly to point out. Because if he's pointing out, it's the Gnostic thing that is retarded to think that the God that created us is like an evil God. Like that, it's a fun thought experiment.
How do you know
but
that?
it's like as a it's just I think it's just a nonsense theological take. Like, it's like, how do you know that? It's like, yeah, we don't know. I mean, it's like Descartes went through this like a long time ago. Yeah, we don't know. We could be an evil genie. It's imagination. We could be living in a dream. He's not wrong. It's just, well, he is wrong. He is wrong. But it's not. It's like it's like when people talk about maybe we're living in a simulation. It's like, it's fun to think about, but there's not really much reason to like give it consideration. Like, I don't think it makes much internal sense, right? Like, from a coherentist point of view, to pull a Brandon, okay, I don't think it's a coherent worldview to think that God would make us, but he would be evil, so he'd make us evil with this like end goal where you have to like somehow go to the true God, which is not the God that made us, but it's a God that somehow is revealing the true nature. Like, it's not consistent, at least not the way Wasteland says it.
Well, I mean, if you look at the Old Testament, just all the atrocities committed there, and all the atrocities you see nowadays. I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, I agree. The Jewish God is evil.
I just see with all the atrocities, that you see when atrocities happen these days,
Okay, why didn't God stop 9/11?
So I mean, that's what I mean. It goes to like such like dumb. It's like the only basis that it has is like a weak, bad understanding of the problem of evil.
Explain why that's dumb. Explain.
You just did while you're on your fucking phone, so you didn't hear much.
Oh no, I think I did. Why did God allow 9/11?
What did I say? What did I say?
Is that not the question? Why did God allow 9/11? Am I wrong? Is that not what the question was?
That was the question he just asked. That was the question he just asked. Did you hear the answer I gave before it? No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
What was the answer I gave?
Christians believe God gave us.
Why did God not stop 9/11
That
or
it
the
wasn't a
Holocaust?
sensible answer, so you're not going to answer it.
No, I said from
Christians
a
were killed in the Armenian genocide.
From a coherentist point of view, I don't find it to be a coherent worldview. It doesn't. A worldview.
I'll say God.
How is that not a?
Because you're deciding that you're not going to.
Have you never heard of Agrippa's trilemma? Have you never heard of Agrippa's trilemma?
Wait. You can say that I have a legitimate reason for not wanting to answer this question. But if you're saying that's a silly question, I'm not going to answer it, then you can't dodge the question of not answering the question.
I answered. I said from a coherentist point of view, I think a worldview has to be internally coherent, right? It doesn't, that's the whole thing with Agrippa's trilemma, okay? Yeah, we're going to Agrippa's trilemma, okay? All propositions will either end in something that's axiomatic, or it'll end in an infinite regress, or it'll end in a circular reasoning, but none of those things are fallacious. It's just, though, like Andrew Wilson famously is a coherentist. He doesn't argue from axiomatic principles. He says that his view is the best because it's internally coherent. It all matches up. I would argue that the Gnostic explanation is not internally coherent, at least not any way that Wasteland described it. Why would an evil God make us, but then there's a true God that we can access? Like, we'd have to like give a more robust framework for that to even like begin to make sense.
It's almost like the part that you like makes sense to you. None of it makes sense.
That's not the case. No, because there's worldviews I disagree with that are at least coherent, like nihilism.
It's not.
If you cut me off, Lutch, it sounds ridiculous because I'm about to say nihilism.
I think makes sense, but the thing that I like totally.
If you keep cutting me off, then I'll even seem more ridiculous. Hey, jump in again and make me seem more ridiculous by not letting me finish.
Go ahead.
I'm saying nihilism, for example, is a view I don't like. I don't like the worldview. I find it to be internally coherent. And it's a view I strongly disagree with. I don't like it. It doesn't align with my preferences at all, but it is internally coherent, right? There is no objective morality. Everything can be deconstructed. You can have like mereological nihilism where everything's just there's no chair. It's just like atoms and just subatomic particles. Everything that we have is like a construction of our thoughts, which are themselves illusory creations of an emergent property of our brain states, right? Like it is an internally coherent worldview to have nihilism. It's not a worldview I like. So for you to say, oh, it's just like, I don't like it. No, that's not the case. Because I don't like nihilism. I would say it's coherent. But I don't find what Wasteland presents to be coherent, because unless we give a reason why an evil God would create us, but there is still a good God out there that we can somehow reach, there has to be an explanation given for that to even remotely begin to make sense.
You're assuming that.
How is that not the contention?
Wait. Did I interrupt you?
Oh, sorry, Lutch.
I listened. No, not you, Gal. Confluence. I didn't.
You interrupted me like 7 times. What are you talking about?
Right now, you accused me.
Yes, after the 7 times. After 7 times, you did stop. Yeah.
Okay, so it is reasonable that I understood everything you just said, right? Because
perhaps
I'm telling you now that I'm listening. So what I'm saying is you are smuggling in that there's another God, or that the God must be evil. What Kelly?
That's what Wasteland says. That's what he says.
But is that true? From what I understand, maybe I'm misunderstanding. From what I understood, is that the God doesn't necessarily need to be a good God, but what you conflicts are saying is that God can't be evil because there will be another
You're misunderstanding. You're misunderstanding. Okay. He believes in the pleroma, and the pleroma is ultimately good, ultimately light, but the demiurge is the God that created us. That's what I'm trying to tell you is I find to be incoherent. I can't think of a reason, and he hasn't provided one, and so I don't find it to be a coherent worldview.
So I think
that's what I've been saying the whole time.
I think I can bridge the gap here, Indy and Jesus, between you and Confluence. Super easy.
No, I get it.
I think I can add some important context. So Agrippa's trilemma plus all Confluence arguments are fake and gay is Anson's quadrilemma. Therefore, this argument goes in the fake and gay category of Confluence arguments, and therefore it is the Anson quadrilemma, and that ties it all together.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I believe
that's a good one.
Fake and gay.
Homie asked a question. He said, "Why would God bomb those towers?" And I would just ask people if a person would concede to there being free will. Do you believe you have free will? If you don't believe you have free will, then you could get into that argument. But if you have free will, there is always a chance. It divides at that. That is it. If you have free will, then people have the ability to be evil. If you don't have free will, then God would probably make whatever happen. But we have free will. So maybe God.
We have free will, but why didn't he stop a force field that would have made the plane stop in midair?
So that would just negate anybody's free will and then trusting God.
Do you know how many people didn't want to die during 9/11? Quite a lot.
All of them?
Well, that doesn't have anything to do with.
I think that's probably true of probably most people that die in general. Probably are thrilled about it.
Some of them are excited about
it. I mean,
probably not the majority though.
Die for the 30 seconds before they hit the ground. Probably
it's got to die at some point, right? That's kind of the whole system. Good to see you, young Christian.
I'd imagine it might be a little bit euphoric, like realizing, having that long fall. I mean, I would imagine that there might be a positive
right before death.
I'm not sure if I'd say it was probably exhilarating under some definitions. I don't know if I'd say euphoric, but
just let go of the death part. If you could just let go of the splatter part, man, this.
Yeah, look, it's why didn't God save kids from Jeffrey Epstein?
Because he doesn't exist.
Oh, there you go, conflagration. I can see your face. Well, again, I get people's names mixed up because I know there's some.
You look like Karl Marx. I respect you for that.
I don't think that's a myth. That your brain releases DMT in a near-death state. I don't think that's a myth. I mean, your brain makes DMT.
To be honest, on my part, I don't know if it's.
I think it is. How is it a myth? I know. Well, I know your brain. I know your brain makes DMT for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's, I would prefer it to be a myth because that would back up my thoughts of a near-death experience being something spiritual and not just hallucinogenic experience. So, Testy, I would gladly believe it's a myth.
Hey, maybe certain things are open at the right time, so when they are open, it's to the right thing. Sometimes you don't misuse certain circumstances at the wrong time. So maybe if your brain does dump it, maybe it doesn't negate a spiritual experience rather than amplify the fact that it could be connecting you to the creator. And if you use the cheat code, it's appropriate. I mean, it's the same. Notes for a cheat code. It was I'm seeing things maybe I shouldn't see right now. And I've stopped doing it, but in the past, that was kind of I always just felt this cheat code thing. I was I don't know if I should be doing this. You should stop.
Yeah, I can see that, but I agree with you that I think just because something has a physical reaction. I mean, this is what I complain about constantly with I think atheist defeaters when they'll say like, "Oh, this is the physical correlate of this thing, and therefore it's not real." But I don't. To me, that doesn't make sense. Like you can attain a state in like, let's say, using psychedelics or meditation or whatever, and it's like, yeah, you can quantify that and explain what's happening in the brain, but I don't think that means the experience isn't real. I just think that's how reality works. Like there's not a clean dichotomy between like physical reality and like subjective experience.
Guys, this is too much. This is too much. This is too much. This is too much.
What is too much?
Somebody comment?
YouTube comment. Too much. Too much. Too
Oh,
much.
jeez.
That's hot.
Too much.
That's a lot.
I'm gonna read it because I respect you all.
Don't say that. Don't give them that. They're gonna expect it. Don't do it. No.
Hey, I respect everyone here, even though, you know, they may not respect me.
Yeah, I don't fucking respect you. Shut up.
That's not very nice.
Oh, it's me.
I respect you though. You look like Karl Marx. You can get it. I'd let you top.
Yeah, that's fucking disgusting.
Now we're back to the gay stuff. Now we're back to the gay stuff.
Yeah, I am an atheist. That what that thing you just said that came out of your mouth towards me was fucking gross.
Okay, Karl Marx.
I got a heart out in like 10 minutes, so I'm gonna set up a raid to you, IJ. Yes, I do. I am, yeah.
All right, whoever. God damn it! I did not think of that. Fuck! I don't want to be live. All right, everybody. Fuck! I
Well,
just
you're live, right?
No, I just.
Oh shit!
Brought over.
Oh no!
Keep it up.
It says you're streaming on your, or maybe it's just the StreamYard connection.
Stop my stream because nobody was watching, so I'll keep it going. I'll start a new stream.
Yeah. Keep it. Yeah, start a new one.
I'll let you know when.
I gotta wake up. My days of late night streaming they're now relegated to the weekends, unfortunately.
Yeah,
I'll let you know. Keep going. Keep going.
Less of this nonsense.
Tell you what, fucking.
You should get a real job.
Anson, one day you'll accept the truth that I am the ultimate exceptional white between the two of us. Okay, if you think about it.
Hey, what happened to God the woman that was on? What was she about?
Confluence. What do you look like without your sunglasses? We gotta see how small the eyes are.
I mean, you can check out. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can see me in many. Well, then you can look on I have tons of videos where I'm just wearing my normal glasses. You know.
Don't let the demons look into your soul.
You know, I really do like being subscribed to your channel. You know,
I feel like it's only that one photo that Big Soda uses where I'm like squinting. Okay, it was an untoward screen cap. Okay, that's not you can see my eyes. You can see my eyes. I did not narrowly point down. Shut the fuck up.
We gotta see your eyes so I can accurately draw you when I draw you as a furry femboy.
I don't think I want that, actually.
Yeah,
I think I'm gonna delete all of my YouTube videos, okay?
Don't accept it. It's a trick.
Damn.
I'm gonna be an asshole and raid everyone over to Lutch's vertical stream.
No, don't do that. Hold on. Wait. Okay. Shareable link. Just at least fucking go to the normal one. Jesus fucking.
I'm kidding.
All right. Do you want to be drawn as a cat boy or as a fox femboy?
I don't want. You already drew me as one. I mean, this is the thing. This is what this guy does. I don't. This should be like a permaban if you think about it. It really should be.
That's
but
it's untoward. Yeah, it's diabolical.
Everyone, don't let him fool you. He's getting hard right now thinking about it.
Me? Absolutely not. I'll freaking Anson. If you send me your phone number, I'll send you a pic of my flaccid wiener. Okay.
That's fucking gross stuff. Let's see. That's why people don't want to give you their phone number. I would never do that to
Can
anybody.
I have your number too, Confluence?
No. Only Anson can see my flaccid state.
Look, you gotta put it on the Patreon. Everyone wants to see it, dude.
Yep.
I don't think you're allowed to put that on Patreon.
That was the bonus for coming on here. He said, "Kelly, come on here, and you can see this."
Okay, when are you starting OnlyFans, Confluence?
Why aren't you starting? Why do you intentionally talk like that? I'm honestly curious. Yeah, just put your number in the chat,
Yes,
bro.
God, Fluids.
All right.
It's for comedic effect,
now,
God,
whenever
Fluids.
you're
You
good.
gotta start the OnlyFans.
All right, I'm gonna raise you guys over. God bless chat. God bless the panelists, even Anson. Even though, well, I'm actually more. No, I'm not mad. I expect this from Anson. I think Marilyn has disappointed me today. You know, just with everything I've learned. You know, the phone calls. The number is one thing. The phone calls is intolerable. Intolerable.
Well, I've been talking.
I will
to
have to seriously.
Fluids. She and I have an understanding.
Yeah, great video review. Yeah, technically, we didn't really make much progress into the video, and by that I mean we made no progress. Because everyone have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. See you tomorrow at probably 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time.
I will be highly offended if any of you do not come over and continue the after party. Because we gonna
rating you guys over. You guys go to lunch.
Whole thing, Indian
Thank you for having me, bro. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for having me on, man. It was. I'm glad.
I'll come over, Indian Jesus. I'll rub your shoulders too if you want me to.
My shit just fell. But it's not good to see you, Wasteland. It was not. But God bless everybody.